Harass him out, and they're just going to try to bully Fly now. Look who's coming in, King Tae, and he has the early level of Gush. We've seen a lot of that lately. That's a first blood.
So she needed a hot start.
Oh, he didn't make it to the hill. He might be okay. No, he's definitely not. But what a
Matthew.
stun in silence by Matthew. That could save him. It will. Chicken even flies in with a flask. He might be able to go reinitiate. Looks like he might want to. And now Jarek just gets ulted. It's not going to be enough to finish. He goes in, and oh, the four-man rotation now, though. Silence, and he realized he just wants to kill on Jarek's, but what a snowball. And he's going to get the boulder smash. Doesn't get the kill again.
Jump charges. Bottom, though. This is a really nice play by them.
Yeah, they get
This
the roll
is
in.
beautiful by
Silence,
Sacred.
he has his ulti Demon with the grip, and that's a double support kill onto Rezo. But middle lane now, they know everyone's bottom. Should be a kill up on this Razor, and you see Exorcism just melting him alive, and now snowball forward onto King Tekka. He gets punched into the air, and he's dead. And look on the backside, this Quap could be in trouble. Time silence. Can't quite get it. They do, and then Yule's into the air. He's gonna try to blink away, he doesn't. It's gonna, looks like big ultis for big ultis. But on the backside, he actually TPs to the shrine, he gets a kill, and Benjaz is on a roll. I don't think No Tail can get out of here, can he? Doesn't look like it.
He did.
They're gonna snowball in. Here he comes. Pulls them all. Cran shells that. Gets the Ravage off. Actually hits onto 4 of them. Can they turn it around? They go for S4. The Purge doesn't come off in time. Gets the ulti on the Tidehunter, but look at that. On the backside, he will finally go down to the Queen of Pain ulti, but he's held, and he has buyback. Probably gonna have to use it here. Unfortunately, they have no Ravage now, and he fakes it.
He wants
He wants to kill. Yeah, that's worth it.
Yeah, that's
Get Jambo.
Get Jimmy.
Well played, coming out
Fly.
from Fly.
GG.
He went 4 mana. I know the game's over. He went 4 mana regen over 12% degen just to ruin stats, people, I'm sure. Terrorblade.
Terrorblade.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we thought it would be.
So we'll see. It's another pretty strong draft from Savior. You guys said they don't have that much catch for the Tinker.
Midas. See, guys, that's the kind
I
of
used to
stuff
do that
I
for
was-
tangos as well back in the day, but
Guys is just
Yo.
trying to throw me under the bus.
they're really just going for the kill here, huh?
Hey, get it. He's dead. Leo style will begin first blood. He's
No
trying to
Tokyo
do
Drift.
situation. Fly. Hello. Jarek's right next to him. Leo style is here. Gonna shoot out some rockets. Nice stun guaranteed on Demon, but guess what? He's just gonna sit under there. But now Matthew's here. He wants to maybe save that stun. Nope. Use it up on to Fly in the back. This is gonna be a 1-for-1. Looks like it might, but no tail.
They have a ward behind the tower. Did they see that?
And he gets the Ravage up, but Spin already in the back lines. They should be able to bring down Jarek's. They do. Sand King a lot of trouble. Looks like it might
That
be a
coil.
1-for-1, and he doesn't miss coils.
4-man coil.
This thing, in my opinion, is so crazy.
Middle lane, they're going in. They find Demon. That will
Nice
be a
to make
dieback if he dies, and No Tail just ulting into the base, slaughtering him.
I think I'd have a similar thing as well. Pick a captain. I think that's kind of the most important.
Big Ravage. Unfortunately, no one else is really here. And now Resolution, he just doesn't care. Matthew goes down. Full Mjolnir up on the Juggernaut. Now they're just going to take this tier 2, make the game a little bit easier. They're going to find him, and that is a dieback from Leo
GG
Stout.
call.
Good games called. He disconnects immediately. She actually had your back. And here we go. Quap.
Whoa.
Whoa, what?
Wait, what?
What? What?
Safe lane co-op.
The double range creep? We'll see. But 10 minutes, we'll check back in 10 minutes.
Oh, Jimmy? The triple raise? Oh.
Resolution Shadow Beam.
Uh-oh. He doesn't have... He's going to have one more raise here soon. Is this a kill?
Yeah.
I
think
think
it's
he's
kill.
dead.
Kobe. Oh.
No, he's
Dirt.
The creeps are blocking.
Oh,
Oh, Jarek's after
Jarek.
that.
Nicely done. Oh no. Demon's level 4 on the backside. Matthew actually hooks the siege unit, and they're just both dead. Maybe. Oh, on the backside, he actually gets the heal off. Matthew runs in, heal bombs him, and now No-Tail's going to toss him up into the air. One more hit should kill him. Looks like it will.
They've got to get a lot of kills out of the Splint Dagger.
Ooh, Hex and hold here. Gets stunned up, and that is a multicast, but No-Tail's here, and he is
Oh,
cleaving. They do kill Fly, though. And now the rest of their team will be
Stolen
going
battery.
down, it looks like. Oh.
Matthew?
Threads the needle, getting hit. And, oh, King Tekka, those quick fingers. He has Degen Aura up. He's running down. Nice hook. This could be kill Fly, but the stolen repel. Yep, and Guardian Angel flies out now. King Tekka just running away. Looks like Quap is getting held in place. Guardian Angel not enough to save him. Demon does get healed. One more attack, though. He's dead on the backside. Run, Matthew.
What?
Now Matthew gets handled.
GG's called.
And the good games are called 22 minutes. I mean, that's just...
Disco Pony.
Alright, maybe Lashrak. I've seen it before.
It's legendary.
It
seems
yeah,
like the counters to
legendary
Bad and Deuce are also get countered by the same thing.
Yeah,
indeed.
but
It's pretty bad.
I feel like that's the play, right?
yeah,
this
it is.
Peel is gonna struggle in this lane.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's
this
not
is
looking
not
good.
good.
But they're pushing the lane with this. He's not gonna die.
So you think he
No,
doesn't block, then
he's
it counter
gonna
pushes?
he's gonna have to like force his W, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay.
He's just dead.
Okay. Lag.
This is gonna be pretty important if they kill him or not. It's gonna be TPs. He still has 17
Does
wands.
he have Rabbit?
I don't think he's gonna die here.
He is.
He's fine.
This is a heavy commitment, man.
Yeah, this is pretty all in for Fnatic here. I don't think he's gonna be close to
Jackie
dying.
Mao has got blood on his mind, man. Let's go. Okay, he's not dead.
He has stick again.
If everybody dies here, they're gonna lose another core too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
This is just what I mean.
Oh,
Like,
Jackie's dead now too. He used those ult.
To
Is
me,
he-
this
is
is
he
like
dead?
Any reason
super
why you would take the +7?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
they're
they're
playing
going
against
all
some
in on
deep
Deuce.
He's
They're
dead.
gonna
Alright.
kill her.
He's actually.
He doesn't have. Holy shit!
Did they ravage?
Alright.
They did. If
Yeah,
they
that was
don't die
ravage.
on their like, if they just leave this bad and they get out.
You gotta
it
stop
might be
saying
okay.
that, dude, because it's not good for the
Oh,
divers.
Jackie's
Oh,
dead.
boy.
Oh, Jackie's not dead. Jackie's alive. Honestly, like, if they were level-headed, I would agree with the fact that, like, you know, they can leave this bad and do set to die, and then they respawn and just do Roche.
saying he didn't have
But I don't know.
No.
He did not have
That
boots
was
by
a
the end
nice
of the game.
boom. Check it.
Oh my god.
That's Spy again right
they're
there.
messing up their spell usage.
I don't think so. He
I
got
think-
glimpse on bad. That was just Spy being a god.
I don't
So
know.
is
Like,
Pi?
why is
Yeah.
he not epping on Sand King and why is Duza not there? There's like they're definitely
But
not.
they're letting everyone go.
They don't want to hardcore commit until they see, like, okay, there it
Ravage.
is. They got a 3-man Ravage. They're all dead.
Nope, this is probably gonna be a rack.
He has glimpse, I think.
Legends
Oh,
will buy.
Jackie's giving vision for the glimpse.
Yeah, but-
Oh, he canceled.
There's some miscommunication. He definitely goes for
I mean, the thing is, they had to, like, heavily commit to this top lane, but they, like, I guess maybe just got caught. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
He has that axe on Disruptor.
I didn't feel the
No
much
matter.
presence from this Lash in this game, considering like his net worth throughout the entire game was pretty much he was always like top 3, even like these last fights he was top 3, but
Yep.
he didn't really do anything. Well, I think that's just kind of the hero.
The pick.
Yeah, you have
Storm.
Storms.
This is
really.
a rough
Good
Tinker game.
This is a good Stormy game.
This is
I mean, I think I don't think it's that simple though, because I
That
think
can be played.
He's dead.
nah, it's not.
He's dead.
He's actually. I don't think FI's gonna die.
I don't think FI is
WeChat,
gonna
yeah,
die.
yeah, WeChat. I think.
This guy might be in trouble here. They have a lot of damage.
Or do they?
Yeah, they do.
Do they? Yeah.
Yeah, they do. He's jumping, he's
does
jumping, he's jumping.
He's getting it.
He's getting. Oh, he's feeling it.
He's not even dead. He's out.
God.
That is actually
that's-
insanely big.
That's the Turner right there.
Are you kidding me? Actually, you're right. I'm on the same page with you. After that Aegis steal, I think that was really big for them. It was insanely big.
Why is this pillar so
Because he's Crimson Lord.
Dude, this guy is literally tanking everything.
Oh, he canceled this stuff.
Where's Luna?
Oh,
Then
he's
he
up
played.
there. He's up
He's
there.
behind. He's killing A. He killed A.
Oh, go in. Go in. Oh, he used his ultimate to kill the.
Fighting.
kinda has.
Jackie Mao exposes the smoke. Jackie Mao goes in, pops the blade mail.
I think
That's a
could
bad
BKB.
one.
Oh,
Losing.
the Tinker, jump the Tinker.
Who's he killing here?
Tinker's
Kill
not.
us. That's a big kill.
Alright, get out. Just get out.
Just
Tinker's gonna go ham. He's a hex, dude. He's gonna kill everyone.
Abed God.
He actually, Abed positioned himself really well. Although he hasn't aged.
What are you
but
talking about? He literally
Shit.
got
Force? Okay, get
rating
out.
ulted.
Alright,
Or
that's
what
how
would
much
he
play with
Arteezy mid.
What?
Our TZ mid fell off. My friend lost lane to Bear. Or
Dude.
Tiny.
That lane is so stupid. It's actually such a stupid lane. You can't do anything.
It's Nisha God, man.
Oh, was it a 1v1 though?
Yeah. And
Ah.
also, you even called it out. You said he had 2 bounties. I didn't have any bounties.
Alright. So that's mega creeps for Fnatic. Probably game being called. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Rampage?
if I'm not completely mistaken, LGD is eliminated.
Yeah, they are.
Pop, right? Most likely. TA.
Templar.
TA.
Need some time after, because it was still early when they grabbed Abed. It'd only been like a few weeks.
Oh my God, a God.
Maybe they're trying to kill SF. Yeah. Might work.
All right.
He died so fast. Yeah, they threw away all their pressure.
Yeah.
It seems like they're just responding. Like
Oh,
they're just
no.
TPing in. And the ult is
The
up.
CM's gonna get 2-shot here.
Yeah. Envy's TPing with a DD rune now.
Bruce got split, but I don't think they can win this
SF
fight.
is toast.
Yeah, these randoms. Don't they need to get out now?
Seems like they are.
Oh goodness. Oh my
Oh
lord.
my God, DJ.
Not like this.
They still have to be a little bit careful in Fnatic though. If they jump some guy and he gets like saved and the fight goes long, it could get grim.
Is Aegis gone?
Like stuff like this is pretty bad for Fnatic.
Yeah, Panda's zoning the team out. He gets a free SF ulti on him.
Okay.
He's a cheese, should be fine.
Can we catch more though? What do you blink? Oh no, oh he's down bottom.
They're actually kind of missing timings, I think. This might be a bit scary for them now.
Envy's splitting bottom at least.
Flee. Run bear. Run yo. This hex.
It's a TA?
Okay, this is looking real grim.
This is no buyback. They're fighting in a pit without a BKB. It's looking like it's over at this point.
Like
The bathroom.
like sniper or something. I don't know. A morphling.
Okay, we haven't. We
Into
saw
ET,
Morphling, yeah.
man. That's scary.
But I guess because, I mean, is this a 6 vs 6 fight here? Looks like it's going to be. We have the Radiant supports rotating in. Look at that. They have the extra damage, but they're bringing him down pretty darn quick. He fairy fires up, but Ramses does go down. Jerix is going to be alive.
Really good street smarts.
Yeah. Middle lane, they're going for it. OG, did he get a put under Resolution? Will he be okay? He's
Not
just getting
looking okay.
melted right now. And Resolution in a ton of trouble. Ramses looks so powerful right now, and he's just going forward. There could be 4 Shadow Poisons. He needs to be very careful here, but he's just going to get the kill on
All
Fly.
the tier 1's dead.
Uh-oh.
OG's super good at that, though.
And there it is. Doesn't get the combo off, but A-Blast comes in,
Oh,
gets the
No-Tail
kill.
got clipped.
And now No-Tail's in a lot of trouble. Ramses gets a kill on Fly as well elsewhere, but will No-Tail be able to survive this? He's juking. Oh my, and it's nighttime.
Oh.
That is not good for them. They get the puck, actually. He's been doing a ton of the work in this. Radiant gets that tier 2 middle tower. Disruption's going to come back. He does get thrown back, and he's there. A-Blast is going to hit him.
That
But
Shadow
it's
Demon
banished
skill is
again.
actually sick.
Yep, and now look at this. They go forward. Resolution will go down. He has buyback. So does Puck. Are they going to use it? Are they going to let No-Tail go down? Still tanking.
It's like if you buy back, what do you
He really wants to, but he's holding back. Now AA has a solar crest.
They got an option.
Gets it. Omni in a little trouble. Does get Glimmer Cape. Now they're just diving in. No one kills No-Tail pretty damn quick after that. OG Fly bursted by Ramses. People are just dropping. F-Blade flies. Takes almost half of that hood off, and oh my goodness, they just bring him down. A-Blast. He's gonna fly it. It doesn't hit on them, but dinks him a little bit. Now they're just trying to end the game. Resolution defending as best he can. The Mega's doing so much work. Pasha and Tiny will finish it. Fly goes down. Good games get called.
Soak the damage. Oh, Lifestealer.
Yeah, soaks the damage.
It soaks the damage, but the vehicle's not the best. They have clock, and he's pretty hard to kill as Lifestealer.
You really want to fight with Song and no other abilities? Well, it looks like they do. 'Cause he does toss it out, but they're going to run into Little over here. He's doing some damage. Keeping Resolution frozen. Nicely done there, but on the backside, No-Tail's already there, and we're going to see a hold coming out. Raises are flying. Resolution goes down so quickly to Ramsey's zone. Artstyle's still alive, actually.
Panda's looking to split. He has no mana, though. He's a little laser. Yeah,
They're going to see an initiation. A-Blast going to fly through, hit on 2, but Lil in a little bit of trouble. He goes down. S4 and Jarex. Oh, Jarex should just get melded. S4 is going to throw out his ulti. Net does come through. That is one a good play against the Rage, and he does.
Swooped him up.
But now, Artstyle will die for that pop.
Yeah, that's true.
They're
Good
going
sleep.
in. Oh,
Good
this
sleep by Noto.
could be a huge kill if it hits, and it does. That global presence, my God. Oh.
Such a good Tinker game. He has like go.
And now, whoa, 4-step forward resolution, gonna throw out his ulti. Let's see what he can do with it. Can he get Artstyle? He's gonna try to right-click him down. A raise will pick him up. Ramses
Missiles.
ran away, but the missiles are still just flying. Lil tries to hit a hook, but doesn't
blink
really
Naga?
work.
No split.
Nice silence, and good games are called in
What
VP.
Belt does.
Want to get
And-
back.
If
Yeah.
the game was free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gave us so much, so it's our job.
Uh-oh, yeah,
Oh,
Lil.
Pasha's here.
Uh-oh.
His friend's gonna help him out the
Wait,
off lane.
So what does he get? Does he get instruction? Alright. Wait, they
that a full
blocked
block?
They
him?
blocked him
Alright,
in. Jarek's
Alright.
trying to help out his friend, but
He's out.
No, he has a
He'll get out.
shard coming soon, I think.
Yep,
Yeah,
he
he's-
has one.
Pasha?
Gonna throw it out. Pasha might go
Pasha's
down. Not yet.
Jarex might be in trouble too. He has a dust, right?
Yep.
Does he have a salve on Pasha?
He's
Yeah,
fine.
he does.
He's
He has,
dead
one
on
laces
Jarex,
too.
I think. What's
my
the shard
God.
cooldown? 5.
6. He might be able to make it to the tower, but there's a disruption in
By the
3.
looks of it, they're gonna go for it, no? Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have a dust?
There it is.
block
I mean,
him
that's
again.
good. That's good.
They don't block him. They get him with the ice shards, and that's a double.
It's a double.
That was
I
a
mean,
pretty good play.
VP.
I think he just has to get OG through like the first 20 minutes, then resolution can,
Oh, man.
as we say that he's about to die.
He goes down again.
All right, if he denies, oh,
No one
my
gets
God.
the kill and the deny.
Expensive, though.
Yeah,
It's a
but
lot easier
I
to
mean,
just second pick the time.
You know, that's just the thing, man. If you're rich, everything is possible.
Fly in a lot of trouble. Ramsey's
Oh,
on
this one took a lot of
three.
damage from the
Unfortunately,
snake.
I've never won a TI, so
Oh.
I don't know that.
Artstyle does go down, but now it's Ramses and Jarex versus No Tail. Let's see what they can do.
There's
Socks
no
him
way
one.
they're killing him. Oh, never mind.
All right, Pasha's
Posh,
here.
I didn't factor that
Viable
one. in.
catch. That's my problem.
That's gaze.
He's gonna get. Yeah.
Wait, did he turn back?
He was
He had to
TP.
use TP.
Oh.
Four won't get him though, but
Wait, so there's a way you TP.
Oh, they
in.
see the tiny behind. They
Yeah,
see
he has a DD on him. He doesn't have 3.
Bird is back, so he might just go down here.
He does not have a buyback.
120 seconds, he is down 4. Resolution's illusion goes down.
Curse.
I got it.
It's really hard spot to be in as a Wyvern when you have like the other.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Fly just bought back. He is looking pretty dead here.
I think
Deuce is low on mana, but
she has chase
Hey,
and
gets
ages.
chase.
I think
looks like it's
It's over.
it's over in the next 5 seconds.
yeah.
Well, boys,
Wow.
we thought about the draft. A little
It
trolly,
was,
but
it was very interesting, honestly. This Arc Warden idea.
gentlemen, big day.
Yeah.
It's getting hot in here.
I'm already sweaty.
It's the ramen, though.
It's the ramen. No, it's the ramen.
The morning ramen never goes too well.
No,
You had a
it's-
morning ramen?
He has a morning spicy ramen.
I didn't have a ramen the last 2 days. I had yogurt today. I went for the ramen. Don't judge me.
It wakes up your whole body. You just feel it like.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the frantic. I need to go to the bathroom in like an hour.
I'll be all right.
Fogged.
Not having my coffee this
Are
morning.
you trying to train like an iron stomach?
No.
Is that the plan here?
No, my stomach's usually pretty decent. I should be okay.
Okay.
Ramen shouldn't handle me too hard.
So we've got a big day of Dota ahead of us.
We do.
Guys. It is NA Saturday.
It is.
The best region will be on full display.
And what better than a full NA couch?
Yeah.
Please, Fox. I'm not there yet.
You're an adopted
included.
son
That's true.
of America at this point.
Dude, you've lived in California for like 6 years
and
or
he
something.
went to
That's true.
school in Texas. so-
Yes.
I'm a Texas
I
graduate.
don't understand.
You're NA.
Your roots are here now.
Okay.
So, looking at the day today, we've got Optic taking on Complexity to start things off. And then we have EG versus OG. Two teams I think been expected to be live on the final day. They'll be lucky if one of them makes it through. So, I mean, there's so many juicy ways the day could shake out. You've, of course, got like the PPD Swindle Melon Showdown to kick things off. OG versus EG, always a classic. And then, I mean, who knows? Maybe PPD gets his rematch with his first real showdown outside of Midas mode.
Yeah.
With the boys in blue. Maybe not.
Feels like all these grudge matches, PPD is the common factor, you know?
Yeah, I mean, he is the,
this is a good rivalry. This is also
thread.
what PPD's in all 4 of these. Like, what's going on here?
It's because Secret's not here. It's usually either Peter or Puppy, right?
Yeah.
They have like that revolution of
web of
hate.
Hate. It's like some medieval times, with all the shifting royal alliances there used to be. But
I'm hyped for this first match, though. This is literally the NA qualifier showdown. So
These have been,
I'm
like
good
the
with
2
this.
best teams in NA after EG for a while.
not a single North American team has been eliminated yet.
Not a single North American team is in the top
Keeping
4
it
yet.
strong.
Where's NA in the
Yeah,
top 4,
but
guys?
we're almost guaranteed. We have 2 chances at that.
There's no way that we can't.
The memes are never gonna die if OG is the one team that comes out of the day.
Yeah, you got-
not a single NA team makes it to the final day.
That would be a rough top
Oh,
4.
you're saying OG. I thought you meant the Optic Gaming OG, because that's my real OG.
See, that just demonstrates your American
That's my
bias.
true NA OG.
You are representing the region.
Not my OG.
Yeah. What did Quinn say that it was? Overrated garbage.
Yeah.
Outdated garbage.
Obsolete.
Obsolete garbage.
That's a good one.
Obsolete garbage. Yeah.
Yeah, but did you hear PVD? He was like out here when OG was losing to VP. He was like really happy because he knew that if VP beats OG in Game 3, that they got to play Cole.
Yeah.
Like he was actually, I can say that because it's not private info. He was visibly very excited.
He said it on the couch too.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, he was
He's like,
elated.
out of those 3 teams they could verse, they wanted to verse Cole. They didn't want to verse VP or OG, which was a possibility, and they didn't want to verse EG, of course. So
Is that just a matchup thing? Is it a lack of respect for the opponent? Where do you?
It's probably
Maybe
a little
all
bit
of
of
the
column
above.
A,
All the above?
All
a
of the
little bit
above
of
might
column
be.
B.
A little get under Kyle's skin. Believes in the mind games.
They have a rich and sordid history together.
It's a beautiful tapestry.
Yes, it's just woven by links and links.
I'm sure if you ask most people, like, to rate those teams in order, like 1 to 4 in strength, like 1 and 2 would be OG and EG, whatever order. Like. So I think on paper, Cole are the weakest of those 3 teams.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah, we'll be moving to traditional BO3 Dota today. So
Oh yeah, this could be a really quick day.
it could be a quick day. It
Could be a long
Could
day.
be a long one.
Could be a normal day.
But the teams are these are do or die games. You lose a series, you are out, and that is true the rest of the tournament. Whoever makes it through to the final day will also be in single elimination.
So today really is the best day because we get
Yes.
2 teams eliminated right here.
3 teams.
3 teams, sorry.
Yeah, we give a lot of teams the boot. We throw them out of the house after they lose. They're not allowed to eat anymore, and they go home. No, we don't actually do that.
It doesn't sound so bad.
They get to cast
They get
if
to
they
cast.
so desire.
Maybe not right after they lose.
No, probably not. So overall predictions here, guys. What are you expecting? Do you have like a running favorite to take the day? I think it's up in the air.
I think OG will take it.
Which OG?
God damn it.
Well played,
Yeah.
It's well played.
Yes. No, I think the European OG
Okay.
will take it. They will be victorious for the day.
Hey, Optic has
Sorry, NA.
€3, actually. So technically, they're really a European team.
So
Size and
then I
honorary
will say
American.
the OG that doesn't stand for anything.
Okay.
That's the team that I
Great.
intended. Better?
Sure.
The one with Fly as a captain.
There you go. Now there's
Flies
no
are
more
easy.
waffling.
I was going to say the one with the
picking-
3-lettered captain, but you know, that
The
would've
belt's
also-
coming off.
BD fly.
The belt.
The belt's off.
I'm not sure what to make of that.
They look serious.
Kyle's
today.
just ready, dude.
Yeah, he looks
Kyle
really
has been
serious.
enjoyed. I will say this is Kyle's first summit. He's been to this house once before. I think he's here for the town one time. but
Mafia, yeah.
He was here for one Dota tournament when Starladder hosted an event out of the house. So he missed the summit right before that.
Roller
Someone
Coaster
playing
Tycoon?
Who is this?
Hell yes.
Yeah, this looks super
Oh,
old school.
I loved this
I
game.
have this on my phone now. It's actually
You can
pretty
play
sick.
that game on your phone now?
Yeah, it's impossible to build stuff. I'll be
I
honest.
feel real old.
Is someone playing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Who is playing this?
Yeah, that's who I'm more.
That's a nice roller coaster.
Maybe concerned about.
I used to love making it like you could make like the roller coasters where it was way too intense and then everyone gets off the ride and
Wait.
they're just like puking everywhere.
No one's even playing.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, no.
Ah.
okay, there you go. Matthew
That game
Barnes.
was fun. And then you'd put like the what was it, like the popcorn shop and then you'd make them walk really far to get the soda. They're all like super.
It was just a murder
super
simulator
dehydrated.
for me. I
It was
just
a murder
find,
simulator,
yeah,
yeah.
figure out the most creative way to murder your civilians.
Could
That
you
was
could
the
actually
fun
kill
of the
them?
game.
I can't remember.
Oh yeah.
Did you get little tombstones too? I don't think. Yeah, you did get little
I think you
tombstones.
did.
I think so. I think in the second one they added tombstones. I don't
One
remember
of them.
anymore.
I think I
The
only,
best
actually,
part
I
is,
only
like,
played
the-
2. I don't know about Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. I don't think I played that.
Someone will
2 you
let us
can
know.
murder
The
them.
news does not get out though. Like somehow people just keep on coming in droves to this murder park that you've built. You know?
Yeah, you just cut the
Maybe
the
you're
pathway
just
off.
really good at like word of mouth.
Yeah. That's, you know, the other good one was in The Sims when you like remove the door and put a wall in, and the person just.
Let me just stack up these 15 wooden chairs and put 4 fireplaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the pool where you remove the ladder. And, like they can't, you know, they
They're
can't just like
swimming-
push themselves out of the pool.
They spend 8 hours swimming until they get too tired and fall asleep and drown.
They actually die. It actually takes it a while. I played recently. I won't lie. I played like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Killed the person in my pool. Took him like almost 2 days in game time to die. He was a real athlete.
I mean, it feels like, you don't need the ladder to get out.
But yeah, you would think, but these are Sims we're talking about. After all, so. I
right,
give our
wait.
Dota players a little more credit. I'm sure they could get out of a pool even if we removed the ladder.
I don't know about all of them.
Some
Okay,
Probably a
but
few couldn't.
This is gonna sound dark, but what if the water's pretty high and then it's a bit too high for them to get out? You know, it's like a foot above them.
Okay.
And then how do they get out, LD? And it's just one guy.
What kind of a pool has like a foot
So
of concrete above the water?
I don't know. It's like one of those
Sounds-
visual effects,
sounds
like
more
you're
like a
swimming in a
torture
fishbowl.
chamber.
But then somebody goes to sleep, and for some reason they remove the retractable ladder.
For the record, we do not have a pool here at the house
anymore.
anymore.
There was one last time.
The paddle pool.
Yeah.
William.
Paddle pool.
It was about 2 inches high.
Mm.
Pretty sure the players can get out of that.
I know Hani. I saw photos of Hani in one
Yeah.
back then.
Was that the first
That was at
summit?
Summit 2, right?
Yeah.
Or 1.
Well, the first summit we got a paddle pool.
Yeah.
That
was good.
No-Tel hit it
Fun.
up. I
Yeah.
think like 2
No-Tel,
people
Hani.
swam in there. No-Tel and Hani.
Yeah,
Not at the
the-
same time though, because Hani took up the whole pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I remember we got like 4 or 5 people in there. It was all the Europeans wanted in because they were so used to cold, miserable weather.
Those
so.
were the Navi US days. That was
That was Summit.
Navi US was at that.
You're here
tournament,
as a
Summit
player?
1.
Not at this house. I was
The
at the
other
other
house.
house.
Mm.
Was that Summit 1?
Summit 1 was Navi US, Navi, DK, EG, Vici, and like.
That was with
Fnatic.
like you and Ush.
We had
stuff.
No, that was with me and Theben and Brax.
Oh, was Ush not on that iteration?
was
Who was
not.
your mid, Brax?
The king of the snays.
Oh, Snake King?
Yeah.
The original king.
The real king of the snays.
The
And
real
then
king.
you stood in for Not Today twice or just once?
Once.
Okay.
That was Summit
Summit
2.
3 or 2?
2.
One
I
of
didn't. The only Summit I didn't go to was Summit 3.
Rest in peace, not today.
Rest in peace, not today. I played with a bunch of banned players.
That's true.
Think
Of
about
course, you were
West
not
Coast
involved
Smash.
Think about it.
in
Of
any of
course
the
not.
nefarious activities.
course not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen Vogged any Valve events in a while.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You a band player?
I guess. I mean, I wasn't playing at them. Can band players be talent?
Definitely
Not in Counter Strike.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Steel is not allowed to
Well, I'm not
observe,
banned then.
even though he's like, considered the best observer.
Yeah,
Or used to be
imagine
anyway.
Valve
Wow.
would not extend town invites to ban players, but who knows?
Only one way to find out, really.
Pog, tank this for me.
Yeah, Veggie Esports throw games for a couple $100.
Tank this for me. I need to know.
Yeah. Veggie Esports involved in the next
I'll
322
pass.
scandal.
I'll pass on this, guys.
So we do have 10 players in the lobby, and while we wait, I think it's a great time to thank our wonderful sponsors for helping to make this event possible. Sennheiser, the official audio of the summit, AOC, the official monitor of the summit, and of course HTC's Vive, as well as Monster Energy Drink. Crack a cold one open with the boys.
With the
Is
boys.
that their motto?
It's our unofficial motto.
I like the curved AOC monitors we got. Like, just every day looking at them, like I want to get
that
one
is
of these.
curved.
Yeah.
I just noticed
It's a
that.
subtle curve.
It's very
Ooh.
subtle.
We
Look at
played on the
this.
curved monitors at Epicenter, and that made me want to get them. You know that LAN cafe
Yeah.
they had them?
Yeah, that thing was awesome.
The best part about Epicenter was the after party, where instead of being at the after party, everyone just went downstairs and
They
played
had like a
Dota.
giant LAN cafe.
Yeah.
Wow. Ben almost made us miss our flight.
Really?
Because I had to like drag him away from his pub game.
Him and
he was real upset because he
him and
didn't
Jack
get to finish
are the
it.
two people that are most obsessed with
Guys,
Dota that I
I've
know.
got a Sennheiser survey.
Oh, and
Below
we
the
have a
stream,
Sennheiser
remember,
survey
to
on the
vote.
stream asking which team are you rooting for. You can go below the stream, guys, if you would like to participate. Just use the Twitch extension.
Dude,
which team are you
hashtag
rooting
green wall.
for?
The green wall is high right now. Look at this. Woo.
They might be newcomers to Dota, but you wouldn't know it.
A lot of
They
them.
brought a big fan base.
They did. A lot of them are just like, I have no idea what's happening. I am COD player.
Dude,
Teach
I
me.
love that.
I
I
want
watched
to be
the-
Dota.
Yeah, but they actually want to learn the
No,
game.
they're
You know? That's
serious.
that's what's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, is Peter supposed to be this bad or something? Like, what's happening here?
Why is Peter's net worth
Why is
at
Peter
the
the
bottom?
lowest net worth? I thought he was good. Didn't he win TI?
Should they boot PPD? I mean, if you're a COD player, is constantly bottom fragging, you're out.
My favorite thing was Misery's tweet after he left the team. He's like, 2 hours later after being announced not on the team, he's lost like 500 Twitter followers or something. They just
Yeah, like what other team would that happen with, actually?
I don't
Dude,
know.
I saw the COD World Finals or whatever, like recently, or some like MLG event that they were playing at, and when they were playing, stream had like tons of viewers. It was like 200K or something. And then for the grand finals for that event, after they got eliminated, spoiler, it went
Quarter
from
of
like
the
200.
viewers.
It was like 50,000 for the grand finals. That's like how dedicated their fan base
The
is.
not so grand.
Well, a lot of them
Yeah.
have been like the top for a very long time. Optic's been
Yeah.
winning for so long. Like Scump, that guy's a monster. Like,
They
he
won
has a
like
huge fan
the.
base.
Artur told me they won like the TI of COD or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're like a pretty big
And
org.
all the people like behind the org have like millions of followers too. Like they're just a big family.
Yeah.
Hashtag green wall.
Hashtag green wall.
Well, we're into the draft now, gentlemen. Optic Gaming versus Complexity BO3. Game 1 underway.
Look at these.
Wyvern
openers.
first pick by Optic. Instant reply here. The Ench sneaks out for Complexity. They'll combine it with the Slardar.
It's been banned versus them a lot of the games, so I can understand the Ench pick. The Slardar one is the one that's a bit of a question mark
I
to
think
me.
I think a lot of times you'd see Ench Slaughter and feel like, oh, it reveals that this is your 3 and the 4, but Cole's the one team who will put Kyle on like a 5-position Slaughter. Like
Yeah.
5-position Slaughter, Sand King. We've seen him play like all kinds of weird 5-position heroes, so they're so flexible. This could be their 4 and their 5, could be their 3 and 4, could be their 3 and their 5.
I'm almost wondering if they literally just picked the Slaughter first too because they're on Dire side and they want to go for Roche's. Like, I don't see any other reason why you'd pick Slaughter into Wyvern like that. They want to just have that potential just go into the Roche pit.
It's a good pairing
point.
too. Wyvern Slardar.
What? Against Wyvern. Or you think that they stole it from...
I think it's a possibility.
You think it's
too.
a block pick?
Yeah, because Wyvern Slardar.
Fair enough.
And they should kind of know that Optic is going to first pick that. So you should be prepped for this. If you did a ton of like band pick practice the night before.
I guess if you banned out like Ogre and Bane and stuff too, like their only
Yeah.
real like options left would be that Slaughter with Wyvern.
I was like,
Okay.
they should kind of understand like Wyvern for both sides is very heavily picked. It's a really nice hero for Optic, and it's even better. Like Complexity, when they win games, they seem to pick this all the time.
E.G. Colo's first pick 2 of the games, maybe all 3.
Yeah.
It was in almost all those games, I want to say.
So you kind of understand like there's some logic there. It's like, okay, well, Optic also plays it, so they can take it. Well, that leaves us with the possibility like, what do we have to do to counter it if we're in the side of being first pick? And if it's not, then it probably, if they're first pick, if Complexity is, then it probably changes things like very slightly in the sense that like you can work your way around it because you don't think they'll give it to you. And maybe instead of banning Puck, they ban the Wyvern in. Instead, you take Puck. And it goes on and on.
Yeah, they set up for the Wyvern pick pretty well as you like look back at their bans. Two of the biggest nukers that are popular in this patch, and the AA with the Ice Blast to counter the Cold Embrace. So Cole don't really have great answers right now for the Wyvern, but we'll see what they do with these next 3 picks. So we wrap up the bans. The Dusa will be removed. No Dusa, no Morphling yet.
Thank God. It still could be a Morphling.
You're like, I'm not going to let myself relax just yet.
Dusa games are funny.
Are they?
Yeah,
Funny.
I think they're like...
you said this with very little enthusiasm.
No. It's because I'm sick.
Funny.
But
Mm-hmm.
if I could muster up more of just like speaking super deep... So
I'm imagining you being excited about it.
Yeah, I like Dusa games. Because it's like, can you kill the raid boss? Can you not kill the raid boss?
We won't get to see it, because the Morphling is banned and the Dusa is banned. Something fresh is coming out.
Good.
Like Luna.
Like Luna. Let's go.
Yes.
Luna's fun.
Yeah, Luna's actually quite enjoyable to watch. Fast-paced hero.
I just want to see Cole go back to their old ways. Where's the Kunkka Kyle? Kunkka Kyle was
Kunkle.
great. Kunkle?
Was
Kunkle?
it? I saw them lose like 4 games with it.
But it was fun.
The Kankle.
Again, it is fun.
Banning up Moose Hero, so expecting the Kyle Slater with the Tide and Omni bans.
That's like somewhat of a reasonable expectation here.
Yeah.
Do you guys like the 5 Slaughter?
So, I mean, its job is really... Because when you're playing a 5, you're not going to get that Blink Dagger at any kind of a good time, so it really is to help you secure Roche. Like, your ultimate is a big key reason to pick the hero. Cole really like having 2 roamers as well, rather than like a static lane support.
Then you really ideally want another reliable initiator to go with the Slardar.
That's a Shadow Fiend with the Slaughter, so the minus armor and the raises versus the Wyvern can be nice, but Tusk is very good at roaming versus Shadow Fiend early, and Optic sees SF this early on.
I guess that's where having Slater Ench is good, though, against that, because you've got 2 heroes who can roam to match Tusk. It's not like you've got 1 hero to deal with Tusk. It's like both your heroes are going to be active on the map.
So we'll probably see like tri-lane mid by Cole for a while, or like just moving around that area.
They need a safe laner who doesn't need much help, most likely, but that's often kind of Cole's way, just leave their safe laner a bit alone.
So what does Optic want here?
I'm not sure. Maybe you take... you could take CC0.
Yeah, they already see the opposing mid.
Yeah, you see the opposing mid, but maybe... I think in this spot, they often take Zeiss, and they try to give Quinn like the best possible overall game matchup.
They've usually been 5th picking his hero or getting him like Dusa.
Yeah.
Do you think
Dusa's pretty much a 5th pick.
Do you think something like Clockwork could come out? They've ran it on his eye before. It's very good versus Slaughter and Shadow Fiend.
It is. It's not bad versus Enchantress either.
Yeah. I think the Clockwork's a good option here.
I'm trying to think of the other ones that are any decent.
Trying to think what Zai's been playing recently. He's been playing so many different heroes.
Yeah, he had a Beastmaster game.
Okay, so they do just choose Quinn's hero.
Ooh. Yeah, so a lot of pressure on the Shadow Fiend too.
Yeah, Tusquap is a very, very, very kill emphasized lane.
Probably means we see Quinn on like a hard carry though now with the quad pickup.
Pycat, right?
Pycat, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I would think something like a Lone Druid he could even be put on in this game. But they do have Slardar and SF. You can kind of melt the bear.
That was what, we saw with Cole versus EG when they had the Slater lineup against.
Yeah.
He was like afraid to leave the base.
Yeah.
His bear was just dying instantly as soon as it was seen.
That was Slater SF, I think, together.
I think it was.
Game?
Yeah.
The more I think about this Wyvern pick, the more I like it. Now you're forced to like take something like Gyro on the side of Cole. Because you can't take... Like, Wyvern's really good against heroes like CK and stuff. The ones that Complexity like.
Oh, that puts Entra Slater off.
So it is
probably
the core Slardar here? Or you're thinking Ench
probably, but I had to say.
Wow.
Could be either, really.
Oh.
Bat Rider pickup. Great hero versus Enchantress.
It gives Cole or Optic the option of going aggro as well.
No real counter for the lasso, obviously, at this point. So aside from a really timely silence, I suppose. Yeah. So this SF is going to have to mind his positioning. A lot of ways to interrupt the Requiem and team fights.
I think Complexity should take Weaver.
Agreed. Something that can just own the bat in a 1v1.
It's also, there's not a lot of control on the side of Optic. And Cole was second pick, right?
Cole were second pick.
Yeah, so they should have last overall.
They do, yeah.
Yeah. I actually think, yeah, I think Weaver for complexity. Depending on, of course, what Optics.
What's the Pycat hero?
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, Gyro's the one that kind of stands out, but you can get bursted.
5 seconds remaining.
Gyro hates getting physical damage like jumped on.
Yeah.
By heroes like Slardar. Like Slardar's really nice against Gyro. You just melt his armor.
Same time you're against like a Ench off lane theoretically, or it's a Slada with an Ench roaming, so you need a hero maybe like a Gyro that can fight the Ench, or at least a hero that's hard to kill. They maybe want the Weaver. That's a hero that at least doesn't die to that lane. But they ban Weaver. They would
Jug or something maybe? Oh, they take PL. Oh man, it's complicated now because you took the other counter to
the bat.
To the bat.
Yeah. Bust out that Slark.
Field seems like a really good pick. That's like one of the heroes that doesn't melt to these Slada physical damage lineups because you can always get the haze off of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want someone ideally who doesn't need help against bat in the lane and also can give you a counter to lasso later on. But
I think you're kind of forced into Gyro here.
Play Lifestealer? Lifestealer seems alright.
It's rough against Wyvern though.
Wyvern Tusk both BKB
Yeah.
BKB disables through the rage. You just
even the
punch
PL
him and or curse him and he can't do anything. And then
the PL's pretty awful.
Yeah, I think you take Gyro here, but it's a bit reluctant.
Or they go over some random Cole thing, right? Where they just put Jesse on more of a space maker.
Yeah.
But still, like, I don't know, something totally new. I want to see another Wraith King. We saw Envy play the Wraith King carry. That's a fun hero.
Broodmother.
Super YOLO and just pick like Axe.
Yeah.
Just run at people.
Alright, what is it for complexity? It's a Drow.
Drow range.
Drow SF. Alright. This is almost the lineup they did against EG. They had a first 2 pick on the Drow then.
Saxa has the set. Yes.
A lot of ways to jump this Drow though.
I think they dodge. The Drow's probably going to try dodge the Bat's lane, and they do the Ench versus the Bat, do you think? Or they just stick with Drow safe lane? Because Drow just does not have fun against Bat in lane.
Nor does Ench, though.
Yeah, that's a good point either.
I
Both
think they have to
struggle.
put the Drow mid or Drow safe lane.
Yeah.
I think that's just the best setup because then they can actually pressure a bit versus Pycat with Enchantress.
True.
So triple ranged core on Cole.
Definitely ways for them to have a great early game.
Overall thoughts here on the draft, guys? We didn't really get your predictions before it, but now seems like as good a time as any.
I'm liking this Phantom Lancers game.
Yeah. It feels like Cole have a super volatile draft. Like there's very little room for error, and if they lose a fight or something, Optic's gonna. They've just got the more stable draft. They've got this Bat with no good counters. It's a great PL game. The roaming supports can set up a lot for Queen of Pain, so it feels like Optic have a much easier time to execute their draft.
They don't take Roche or buildings very well on Optic, though, in comparison. Cole at least has that really going for them. They take buildings, they take Roche, while Optic's going to have to just go through for kills into Roche's, or into objectives.
Have you guys all said Optic?
Unclear.
Well, Giannis tried to say OG earlier, which we shut that down.
I'm going to go with the NA team here, guys.
I'm going to go with...
I'm going Optic.
You're going Optic? Gods?
I'm going to go Optic too.
Eldiz?
I got to go Optic.
Alright. Well, I thought this was going to be the ride or die couch.
Oh, do you want to ride or die together?
I think we should ride or die
I
together.
will flip-flop onto your ride or die.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Guys, we're going with complexity, even though I think it's unlikely.
Oh, I thought you were going to ride or die like all 4 of us were going to ride or die.
No. This is the real ride or die crew.
They've got the ride or die lineup, you know.
This is the real ride or die crew.
Yeah.
I think if Cole doesn't get this Roche, if they don't get like that Roche sneak like they did the other day, I think they're in trouble.
This is
game.
the fantasy football winning crew right here.
I don't play that game.
11th place right here. Potential first right here.
I have lost several great players this season, but
It
I'm
happens,
still
man.
battling on.
Yeah, keep kicking.
Valat is killing our league.
I'm almost 90% sure that Vlad doesn't watch football.
The one CIS player is crushing our American football
He's actually,
league.
we can't even win on the NA home turf
Yeah,
at our own game.
It's embarrassing. He watches like 8 sports, and he's still beating us at this one.
Vlad takes any trade you give him, and yet
And
he's
still
still
winning.
kicking the shit out of us.
Sounds like you guys need to go play some like Russian fantasy hockey leagues or something with Vlad, and then you'll beat him at that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we'll do great in those. All right, well, let's get into it, guys. We've got Optic versus Complexity and a Dota showdown coming your way. BO3 winner will move on, faces either EG or OG. Whoever wins the next series for that final slot in the playoffs tomorrow. Dota Summit 8 action continuing right here, right now. So looking at the lanes, it looks like we're going to see a 2-1-2 setup from Complexity.
They're actually putting the offlane Drow instead of safe lane because of the bat. They just don't want this Tusk bat to just run over him, but Optic.
They're still getting the bat, it looks like.
No, they're switching around again.
Has Optic
Yep.
outthought themselves, perhaps? See Zai going top. Bring the PL down bottom.
They'd prefer to sack the inch.
Maybe they're thinking to themselves, well, if Ench gets a good creep, and if you have safe lane, theoretically it's okay.
It's still hard. You still get ran at. But you do better, of course.
Yeah, I mean, Dro doesn't like it any better.
Yeah.
It feels like it comes down to like Earth Spirit or Slatus showing up to get a kill or two on this Bat Rider, because in a pure 1v1, Bat's going to win either of those matchups.
It's going to have to come down to Limp's got to have to do like a ton of heavy lifting this game.
Did CCNC just gave away that he has that ward, right? Or that he has a ward in the mid lane.
Yeah.
With that Shadow Strike.
Guess it's on his side, so it doesn't really, probably doesn't feel it's going to get deep.
We're going to see potentially a try on try here bottom.
I love me some tri lanes. Yep. Optic has a good poke lineup. Throw lances, use Optic Burn, get people low, burn their regen, and then engage afterwards.
Kyle might not even need to burn the regen. They might just go straight for the kill here. Rolling in. His brother tries to bail him out.
Brother save.
Not the first time we've seen that.
This does not feel like a very strong aggro tri lane by Complexity, to be honest, though.
Oh boy.
And you can see the other lanes are not going to be easy either. You've got an SF versus Quap 1v1 and a Ench versus Bat 1v1. 2 lanes in theory. Optic.
He's doing great though.
Maybe
He might
got
get
a
first
win
blood.
though.
He's gonna get first
Zai
blood.
may go down here. As Moo baits him in. One more auto attack.
Oh, he's got
with
this.
the creep. He gets the
Orb of
kill.
Venom. Orb of Venom first item.
The
I love it.
Uvench.
Yeah.
This is some god stuff.
Yeah, that's the item build. You get the boots from Side Shop.
Well, if you can kite him, you know, then he's not that scary.
Yeah, Zai just overcommits a little bit too much. Doesn't realize like how much damage he's taking.
Yeah.
Bat Rider's not that fast of a hero. Like all these mobility heroes have really shit base move speed because they have the ability to literally fly.
Yeah. It feels like he rushed going for that kill and aggression too early.
Agreed.
Like you need to get the levels. Like you're gonna lose the CS for battle for like the first 2 or 3 waves. But that's honestly not that big of a problem for a Bat who has huge kill potential on the edge. He just needs to be more patient.
You have huge kill potential. You can always you push the lane in because you have your Sticky and your Firefly, and then you can stack the camps and you farm extra because of that. You don't have to rush those kind of kills as a Bat in these lanes.
I imagine the problem was Ench was just trading hits with him from level 1, and Ench is going to win that battle.
Yes.
Like with the Orb of Venom, you're going to get harassed a ton, so he wanted to go for the kill.
Oh, nice.
Bust here by Chessie, and now the follow-up smash from Z-Freak, but still Chessie on the run. They continue pursuit, rolling away. Zoxa will get back. Let's see the threat, though. Lexi already down to about half health on all 3 of these heroes.
Plus the drawer, he probably didn't anticipate like getting hit by that much.
Yeah.
I like this move though by Cole. Going aggro. They're just slowing down Pycat's game a little bit.
These gusts are lane saving, honestly.
Yeah. And SF, if you notice, is not doing that bad mid. It's not going to be pleasant for a little bit, but there's a curve out point with the new Shadow Fiend where like level 5 against Queen of Pain, she's almost always in potential due to attack range that you get double raised. And the new double raise like hurts. You actually just straight up die as Quab.
Especially with the Drow.
Yeah, exactly. So this lane matchup is normally really one-sided, but with Drow plus the new raise damage, like there's actually potential for this to be a decent one-on-one. And so Complexity are getting 3, I'd say, advantageous lanes. Like if you look at it, the Drow's not even that far behind the PL. And the Ench is tops of the game because of the start that she's had.
Any adjustments you guys want to see out of Optic here? Or are you just content, wait for your mid-game?
I think the nature of the aggro trialing is you can't adjust your lanes. You're forced to keep 3 heroes in that bottom lane, or Cole's going to get kills.
If
Oh,
you,
no.
Well, looks like bottom there is action breaking out. Pycat in the thick of it. Does get crushed. Good stun there by Kyle, but still Chessie, patient on the stick. And now Pycat pursuing him out. Saksa also chasing. And looks like Optic again thwarted.
Nice
They
raindrop
keep
pickup.
on catching heroes, but they just can't finish them off.
If you notice at top 2, Bat has no mana. So he made his like one big aggressive move. He's had to buy bottle to try to sustain this, and then you get another go of it. But at bottom, like they wasted through a lot of regen as well. LD, we're doing it.
You guys are doing it. The laning phase.
Still very early days here, though. Another
Yes.
shards coming through.
I mean, look at these gusts.
The gust
honestly.
has been critical to
Yeah.
keep complexity in this lane.
I think they would have died several times if they didn't have it.
Oh no,
Wait,
now
Ench
Ench
is
is 6.
Oh no, Bat's gotta go.
this top lane's pretty hardcore loss by Optic.
Yeah,
And
agreed.
I think bottom and mid are going okay for them. Like, yeah, Quap's going to start to struggle against the level 5 SF, but everything up till now has worked out fine. The question is, can they now rotate their supports while just maybe giving PL an even tougher lane to find it? Because they need to find a kill either on the Ench or in the mid lane.
Yeah, I think they have. That's the thing is they have much easier natural kills, right? They can just either Tusk snowball onto the SF or the Wyvern can come from behind with some slow and Quap with 6. That's pretty easy frags onto the SF.
Well,
on the opposite, it's a little bit harder.
The thing though about going aggro is like, it's so much more obvious
Yes.
when the other two supports. If people just vanish out of the lane, it becomes a lot more conspicuous.
What you see more often is a hero like Quap will then rotate down bottom
Yeah.
instead. Like, you can't rotate your supports without being obvious. Quap can quickly TP, blink in, and you've got a 4v3 with level 6 Queen of Pain, and you're going to get 2-3 kills bottom if you get a good rotation.
CCNC trying
Like,
to
look
duke
at
it out
that.
here with Limp, but the raise
That was only
damage,
2 of the raises that hit too.
far too much.
Yeah. She
Already-
has raindrops too.
Yep. They're trying to break those raindrops off of Chessie.
Yeah.
Keep that spam going. He's actually out of raindrop now.
See complexity starting to pull into the lead here with that early first blood that Mu got, and the Shadow Fiend getting his levels now. CS-wise, they are even with the Quap, slightly ahead. The Drow's not CSing particularly well, but you know she is offlane. She's not dying, which is the main thing.
Yeah. Not getting the best levels either. You've got this full-on tri-lane sharing experience. You normally want to try and get level 6 as fast as possible on the hero, but ultimately the lane win is enough there.
Z-Freak leaving the lane. They can't even like do anything down here. And now new raindrops
That-
delivered on the Drow. So he's
yeah.
actually using the Drow's using a lot of her gold just to be surviving and on
There's
top.
rotation.
First lasso commitment here as they try to bring down Mu. 3 heroes on the Ench. And they will get the kill.
Yep.
So nice movement by Optic.
I think it's just it's much easier natural movements for them to get these kills. Cole has to make these ganks work perfectly for themselves when
Yeah.
they do go for them.
It's concerning for a Drow having to buy that second raindrops this early on. That's
Yeah.
almost 500 gold being spent just to be able to lane, and you're already not dominate. Like, you're losing CS to a PL.
Yep. Too much spam. I mean, Spirit Lance plus just Wyvern is actually so much
Already
damage.
down to three charges on it. Like, I mean, without it, you're just dead. Like, that time they went on him and he got low, he would have died without the
Yeah.
raindrops there. So you have to have it if you want to stay in this bottom lane. And I think the problem is you can't go top because it's a Bat Rider. The only other option is to fall back into the jungle, which you kind of want level 6 for.
Well, now the pressure is starting to ramp up from Optic, but Zai has to respect these imps. Sigil's going to
an SF
limit what Mu
wow.
can do. They force the SF to TP out, and that does give the Queen of Pain a free lane mid. So Optic's starting to play with complexity and drag them around the map at their whim. They'll try to make a move here on PPD. Good roll in from Z-Freak. Gets off the silence. Boulder Smash coming through, and the Wyvern will go down. No save available. Some complexity getting on the board. First kill of the game.
It always feels
only
like
a support.
the biggest thing for mid lane is that Quap's getting all these runes. Like, she has much higher rotation potential because she's got Blink from the mid lane, will get every single rune, and the Arcane rune led to a gank top. She's able to just trade hits, take a couple raises because she knows she's always getting these runes because Cole's supports have not really moved around the map. You're looking at Earth Spirit Slaughter, it feels like these heroes can't actually roam because they have to just continue to secure that bottom lane.
That's what happens when you go aggro trialing with the Drow, or a hero like Drow.
Yeah.
Because you have to stay with that hero. If you leave her, she's just going to die to this aggression from Optic.
I like on pressuring Mu here up top. Does have the heal.
Lasso.
Still diving him with the lasso. The TP forced out by Swindles. He's going to head towards that top lane. As Kyle moves in, Optic backing off.
If
A
he gets the
crush
stun,
here
he's
should
dead.
get the Zai
Oh
kill,
no,
but
he went the wrong way.
he guesses wrong, and looks like Zai might make it out. Yep, should be okay with the shards.
I actually like the choice of going for the arcane boots on Zai. I think if they're gonna be going for the kills like that, like always making sure that your Tusk or whoever else comes to the lane will have that mana for the gank.
As soon as that TP happens now, Optic can now threaten to kill on bottom. So that's in some ways still okay for Optic. They know this Drow doesn't have that one extra support. Or Spirit definitely doesn't want to move out of this lane.
And they can't pressure PL is the big, I think also. Like,
yeah.
There's no way that Drow or, or Spirit or even Drow or Spirit Slaughter can really pressure PL on this lane.
Should Complexity just stick with the lanes here? Do you guys want to see any adjustments at this point? They've been mostly reacting to Optic.
I think Drow can go jungle at level 6 if he really wants to farm. Start sitting on that ancient cliff and just farm away.
I think he should. I think the Drow should leave bottom as well.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit too scary.
Bottom scary. I mean, that's the thing. There's no lane to go to, which is where the jungle just seems like an okay place to be. Give the lane to the Earth Spirit so he can get his level 6.
Amu is roasting here. Snowball coming through. Ice and Fire combined, and the shards blocking off the path. 5 Napalm stacks up, and he will go down. Optic get second kill here. The Ench the one who's been pressured pretty much all game since that great start.
Yeah. And she had the #1 net worth, and killing her is a lot of golden experience for Optic there.
Level 10 Shadow Fiend already. It's good gain for Cole.
Yep.
It's a lot of damage if you can get into with those raises now. That spell lamp.
How early do you Fog? You mentioned the Courts of the Roche here for Complexity. Like just how early can they go for it?
Are they gonna get the full combo here or not?
Oh, they'll get CCNC. Nicely done.
They get the blink off.
Maybe losing Z Freak as the trade. The Earth Spirit will go down a little more chip damage from Optic, but a crucial core kill, something they haven't been able to find up until now.
I think the Roche, as you were saying though, I think it's gonna take them a bit this game because the Drow is so underfarmed and underleveled. But
she's got the book.
I think ideally before that 25-minute mark, probably before that even, but.
Radiant's middle tower.
I give Drow the tome.
I would like Optic to defend this bottom area from the double catapult. It's a full HP tower.
Yeah, Mu has gone straight for the drums here. Very tanky Ench.
Very Mu.
Very Mu.
Drums on every hero.
He was contesting that notion, I think, a day or two ago, and then people start going through the list of heroes. He's like, yeah, drums is good on that hero too. Oh, you have to get drums on that hero. All of a sudden, you've gone through like 8 heroes. Like, yeah, I pretty much built drums on everyone.
They did rotate down. This is a good rotation.
They are going to look to defend this bottom lane. Maybe get some kills as well. Chessie punched up, low, and will fall. Mu, though, getting cursed. Wasn't able to find the PPD kill. Now they can turn their attention back for the Ench, but she is tanky. They'll need some magic damage to bring her down, and they have it. Complexity get punished.
She melted.
That gets the bat his blink.
That was such a
Optic
lazy
even
move.
more kill potential.
That was such a lazy move. Like, you notice that the PL doesn't immediately run top, which is Radiant's normal play. It's a full HP bottom tower, and they see your push coming from a mile away, and you have a Bat Rider on your side. Like, I thought Zai just TPs down there, and he Fireflies in. Like, what did they do? They have no kill potential on him until they get Blink Dagger on Slardar. So
I think Cole has to play around the Shadow Fiend now.
yeah.
It's the
Wouldn't it
only
be
way
better
to bring it back in.
if Dro just hits that jungle camp, the Ancients,
Yep.
and Ench can rotate down there, and if they go to kill her, then your Dro just runs up top.
I think
and
they
if
had
they go
a couple different options. I think, like you said, that was a very awful, like awkward play because they have to like do it with just 2 heroes. They bring Ench and Drow Ranger down there. Like that doesn't even seem like a real push, right?
Yeah. If the tower's at like half health, sure, you have double catapult. Like maybe you can make this work. But that's a full HP, completely untouched 1300 HP tower. Like you're just gonna die for it. That play only works if that tower's already at like 600 health, and it takes too much to rotate to save a dead tower. But it sets you back so much now. Like look at the middle net worths. Like sure the SF's on top, but like he alone can't win this game for you.
They have a lot of control for a farmed SF. The Wyvern ult, the Bat, the Tusk, who can also kite him a lot in fights.
Just being able to get on top of SF, especially because you're just kind of squishy.
And,
These- all
and
these
Complexity
heroes.
don't have like a big save hero to
Yeah.
turn the fights around if the SF gets jumped.
They have the word for the Drow jungling, so they actually know where the Drow is if they want to either go for a pickoff or set up somewhere else on the map.
Oh, this is a weakness of the Complexity draft. Like, they can't really make the plays until they get that Slardar blink, which is, I mean, maybe not all that far off. Kyle at 2200 net worth here, but still a bit. They'll try to make a move forward onto CC&C.
Kyle's got to be careful here. You can just get bursted.
They're going to dive deep for Soxa. Silence comes through. Kyle with the crush, but follow-up damage is lacking as the Sigil gets him back to safety. And now the lasso opportunity, looking to drive the Shadow Fiend right over the cliff, and he will pop quickly blown up. They need some retaliation here. They'll get Zai, but they've lost their SF, really the key frontline DPS hero, and meanwhile Pycat's grabbing a free tier 1 top.
I'm liking Optic's movements a lot more in this game. I think it comes a lot more natural to them, and I think that they have these two elusive cores that makes Cole's like style and gameplay a little bit awkward now, because they want to be able to get these kills, like you said, but they can't. They just don't have the catch for them just yet, unless it's perfect with a gust on top.
And with Diffusal coming on PL, Optic get even scared. They can actually fight with this item now and easily chase down Drow, SF, Slada. No full stop pickups or anything like that.
If you just take like 1 or 2 good fights on the side of Optic, it just kills Cole's momentum.
Big silence. Can they follow it up? Looking for the crush, but the flame break back prevents it. Kyle not going to be able to lock the Queen of Pain down, and with that, another missed gank for Complexity.
And that's exactly what we were talking about
Very
there.
difficult to execute these.
Yeah.
I mean, give Zai credit, great play, but it
has to
does
be-
also show how difficult it is for Cole.
Yeah, it has to be like perfect for them to get those type of kills. They have to have the SF or the Drow in range. The Drow, of course, for the Gust, and the SF at least for the damage. Just one of the two big cores on top of the Earth Spirit and Slaughter, which isn't usually the ideal. You want to be able to gank with just one of those support heroes, not always needing both.
And none of their 3 cores have like initiation or kill potential in that sense. Like they have damage output, but they need the setup from the support. Supports who don't have blinks.
This could be the start of a bottom push
There we
now.
go.
Good smoke by Complexity. They'll get that kill.
They should go mid.
On Soxa. Let's see where they go next. Hunting through the trees. Kyle wants PPD. Can he find him? PPD flapping away. He senses something is not right here, and he hides in the trees. Meanwhile, mid being pressured. Optic gonna look to take this tier 1, and Moo will get jumped as well. Lasso coming through. The whole team still bottom. Still trying to get that first tower, and Moo in a lot of danger here. The heal, though, keep him alive a long time. Boulder Smash coming through. They get off the corrosive phase. Can they bring this Bat Rider down? The imps just keep coming in, and Moo reigns in the damage, but they lose Kyle in return, and the tower will drop. Both mid for the Dire as well as bottom for the Radiant.
You know, I was just actually in the car with Adam, the coach for Fnatic, and he was literally saying it's really tough to play versus Pycat because he doesn't make these crazy type of plays. Like, he doesn't go for these risky moves. Like there, he's like, oh, I could commit for the Ench, but there's a high chance of me dying. So instead, you see Pycat backs up, and he literally just goes for the tower there rather than risking his life. So I think that was actually a really good play by Pycat in general for himself.
That's 2 really big Roshan towers now that Optic have taken down, top and mid. So it'll make it harder for Complexity to walk into the pit.
Tons of vision too. Look at that. They have wards on both sets of Ancients. They have wards watching the jungle movements as well.
4 wards up.
Yeah. Just trying to close the map off a bit and give themselves better opportunities to split push with the quad PL.
It's really hard now to play this game without your mid tower on the side of Cole. Like, this Bat Rider has a really nice game now. So does this PL. Like, the PL just takes over your jungle. You don't feel like you can play Dota as well. Because your Slardar now isn't going to get Blink Dagger unless that you get objectives. But going 5-man against this Bat Rider is so scary. You'll just die.
Yeah, Zai's been doing a very good job this game on the bat. Finding pick after pick.
I think that dive mid was a bit too ambitious, though.
I agree.
Like, if they just hit the mid tower, doesn't it just die?
Yeah, I think that like he secured it though, right? I guess any forced reactions. I thought that he wouldn't go all the way in either for it, but I thought Pycat's decision just like stay back was the best thing there.
Yeah, learned their lesson from last time and not going to go for a lasso there.
Yeah. They ideally want the Tusk so she can't run away afterwards. Gets that extra lockdown.
This Ench with 4 stuff is very difficult to kill. It's like
Yeah.
probably the lowest priority as far as who you want to initiate on for the Bat Rider, unless you know you've got the burst killer.
So So I guess for Cole, their next big time, it would be this SF BKB, so they can actually play around him better without him just getting bursted by all the magic damage that Optic has.
SF is level 15 with the BKB now. That's
Yeah.
a very big SF.
Definitely has a good timing window.
Kind of a feels bad BKB though. You know, you
Yeah,
you
had to
pop
get so
it and
early.
then you're probably getting cursed or lassoed or both.
Or punched if while you're
Or
Requiem. There's
punched,
so many
yeah.
different ways to stop the Requiem from being channeled.
And with the Drow kind of where she is, it basically means if the SF's being controlled, it's only the Ench dishing out damage.
I think he almost needs it though. Like, what else can he really go? He can't get involved in fights without that BKB, which is, like you said, a bit of a feels bad one.
Gonna try to make a move here, but the Yule Scepter. Now a crush coming through. Follow up from Z-Freak, looking to lock this Queen of Pain down, and CCNC will be punished.
She yields the slider there, but had to know in the moment.
Yeah. It's a good positioning. At least if Z-Freak doesn't roll in there at that exact moment, that kill's not happening.
Yeah.
It might be a tower now. This could open things up for Complexity. Starting to get back in this game. Get a little momentum. Looks like the tier 1 mid will drop. No signs of a defense for Optic. 30 seconds with no Queen of Pain and no buyback.
They got, I mean, but we did say though, that Cole's lineup takes
They're
Roche
going straight.
incredibly fast.
Roche. Complexity. Rolling the dice a little bit here, but it looks like this might well pay off. Will Optic fight? They move into position towards the pit. Soxa from the north, but Kyle scouting 2 of them out. They
Didn't
know
haze it, so they're killing it very slowly.
Optic is coming, but there was a Radiant scan there, I believe, for a split second, and now Complexity getting off the 2-hero curse. Shadow Fiend taking some heavy damage. The shards come through, blocking the path left to BKB Requiem on nothing, just to make it back to safety.
Ooh.
They should chase.
Yeah, they should. I mean,
They have a Blink Lasso. They're going to find the Drow. Reeling Chessie back in. No saves available. Nothing really. It's like goes for the TP out the Yules to interrupt it. And Chessie likely to go down. Meanwhile, up near the Shrine, action also break out. But the PL has an escape plan. Jumps back to safety. And the Roche denied. Optic going to try for it themselves, it seems.
they don't kill it that great. I guess Phantom Lancer's decent now, the illusions, but
I'm not sure if this is worth a commitment without bad ult.
Yeah, I'm not really too liking of that.
They just have to protect it, because that area is technically theirs, because they still have their top tower, and they know that Cold probably don't have a shrine up. Actually, I think Pycat saw that they used the shrine, plus SF ult was used. Like, they should be the team saying like, no rush, we should win this late game. With the better core matchup in the PL, the draw will fall off.
They have all their ult. They still have Sonic Wave, so they can still go for these kind of pickoffs with their wards that we were talking about before. They see the SF.
Oh, they have that vision. Limps BKB. Still a few seconds until it cools down, and he might not even have a chance to get it off as the bat jumps in. Flame breaks him back. Limp just gets roasted down. You see how quick he dies without the BKB. Optic. Big kill on a core there.
This is actually a pretty tough lineup
The
to play as a Shadow Fiend, because they have so many poke and prod abilities. They force your BKB, and then you actually can't really go into the fights well. It's like one lance, a sonic, a scream, maybe like a couple spells from the
Optic
Tusk.
dancing around the pit, but they're not actually going for the roast. They're catching Complexity heroes fleeing, kind of roaming around the neighborhood. Z-Freak gonna be next as Optic continues to gain steam here.
They've got Medallion now on the Tusk. This is where they can actually go for the Roche.
I don't know how Complexity can test this, gentlemen. It's just, well, they're not even going to get there in time, it looks like. 3 heroes all the way towards bottom.
Still don't have this slide up link, so Cole's initiation is so lackluster. They're entirely relying on Z-Freak to get like a roll in with a silent stun.
And even then, Optic still has everything available.
Yeah.
Their full arsenal.
I think that's why Kyle didn't want to haze up Roche last time, because he had an invis ring. He actually had a way to initiate because he found an invis, so he's thinking like, look, better than maybe this Roche is risky, let's try and get a setup for a kill, but his team just weren't really there to follow up the crush on Wyvern.
It looks like he got antsy.
Well,
yeah,
I think his invis was running out too.
Yeah.
Well, the issue is his team's in the pit, and the way the Roche pit
Yeah.
is structured, you can't actually get to where he, as close as his team were, they can't blink over that wall. They have to go like all the way, loop around to get to him. So
The only one who can join him is Earth Spirit, you know,
Yeah.
and they're not going to get a kill with those two.
They needed that Roshan so badly.
Yeah.
Like, that was their counter to Bat ult, was that if you have SF with Aegis, he can't really get jumped, or he doesn't care too much, because he'll just respawn BKB ult. But now that they don't have it, like, I don't know. This is really tough for Complexity to win at this point. Like,
Playing
their
with
lineup's running out of steam.
Yeah, playing with the Drow lineup. not only not getting the first Roche, but the enemy team taking it at that 20-something minute mark, that crucial period.
The two heroes that also were winning their lanes, it felt like Shadow Fiend pulling ahead of the Queen of Pain and the Ench killing the Bat early. They've both been shut down here, so Optic have fully assumed control of the game now. They get into the Dire jungle. They're also going to catch Z-Freak on what looks like a warding mission. Punish him.
Put down some couple of deep wards. May set up a good pick-off one now that they've got the blink, but, well,
oh man.
Optic finding one pick after the next.
Another easy kill.
It feels like Cole have like one smoke left in them. They've got these deep wards up, they've got Slider's blink, they need to just get a smoke and find some key pickoffs, and if they aren't successful with that, they're probably out of this game.
It's feeling rather hopeless for Complexity, guys.
Yeah. They don't have like their usual.
What can they do?
They don't have their usual. That's the one thing for me. It's their usual. Like I like to just call it is they have that easy way to just group up and go as 5. In this game, it never could happen. They never actually could really go as that 5-man unit.
And part of that's moves on an edge. Like they banned out Tide Omni. He's not really on that 5-man.
Kyle trying to be that one-man unit and might just be a gift for Optic to barely make it out. Can almost sense the desperation.
I think not having that big teamfight hero, Tide, Brewmaster, Omni Knight, makes it really hard for Cole to execute what's normally the Cole game plan.
Someone just like go in and start these fights or just be that frontline tank, because right now it's like Slaughter and Earth Spirit, but like you said, Slaughter really needs that Blink Dagger. He finally got it, but at this point it almost feels like it's just too late.
Yeah. We saw them try to force a tower bottom. That's what Cole liked to do, but you can't force a tower when you don't have a teamfight hero.
Yeah. I mean, they had to reveal that the Ench or Slaughter was core, and then Optic's like, oh, we actually just checkmate you. If we take Bat, no matter which one it is, we win the one-on-one matchup. And then, so the last option left was like Weaver. If they take Weaver there, then everything I think is a lot better, because then you can go aggro, and you'll win that aggro a lot harder than they did with Dro.
Yeah.
Or you can let Weaver 1v1, 1v2.
Yep.
And then you can win 2 lanes. But they last ban Weaver.
Good lasso here as Zai reels in the Ench again, and Moo gets shredded. Optic, the 5-man gank squad keeps on rolling. A minute without the Enchantress.
And Complexity have no option.
Yeah, they actually really don't.
They can only farm. They can only split up and farm.
But
they
can they farm their way back into this game?
They cannot.
No, they don't farm at that speed with these heroes.
They just die.
No, if they that's also the nature. You're playing. That's why I really like what Butch was saying. Is like you play versus Batrider. You need to be able to group up and go, but you can't group up and go. So if you split up, you're just gonna get picked off over and over again by this Bat. It's the nature of the hero. They will find PPD though.
This is a gift. Complexity set up in position, expecting that TP, and they'll find one, but the turnaround comes through. CCNC trying to finish off Limp, forces out the BKB. Soxa rolling forward, tried to shard trap him in, just couldn't quite catch him, but nonetheless, the chase continues in earnest. Z-Freak likely to go down here, scream, and he'll take the bullet. The Shadow Fiend still on the run, but it seems like they've caught him as well, and meanwhile, Pycat in the base. Who's going to deal with this man? 3 heroes have fallen. All of this just for PPD's lowly 5th position Winter
he's
Wyvern.
them with the illusion on Kyle.
Does bring the tower down, keeps on surging forward, working on the range racks now. The whole Optic Gaming squad, aside from the Wyvern, moving into position. This might just be a full lane of racks.
I think Pycat played this game actually perfectly. I didn't see him make any mistakes. His movements, just how aggressive he was playing, his choices. Like he didn't go over aggressive either with Zai a couple of those times. I was actually very impressed with Pycat this game.
Yeah, I think Soxa 2 won on the game.
Yeah.
Like probably more than anyone. Like Pycat played very well, but once Soxa figured out, he's like, oh, I can just go top and kill Ench like 4 times in a row. Oh yeah, the game's just won.
Yeah.
And there really wasn't a whole lot Complexity could do to stop that, right? At least not at that stage, unless you want to send the Drow to the jungle at like level 4.
No, it's like God said. He's like, okay, I actually think God's had completely the right idea. He's like, okay, get your Dro 6, just let him hit Ancients from that cliff area, and AFK him off the map, because you can't protect him.
Yeah.
Anytime he goes to a lane, you have to tri-lane with him, because any of the heroes are liable to kill him by themselves.
CNC caught out here, but they can't just bring this Queen of Pain down. The Yules interrupts, turns the fight. The Batrider doing massive damage over the top. Chessie will melt, and now onto Moo. Complexity being routed. Their backline's in shambles. 2, make it 3 down. All day. Complexity just getting rolled over. difficult to execute, guys.
Yeah.
Feels
Yeah,
like.
difficult to execute, and Optic just, I mean, that Bat Rider pick, like Will said, was kind of like checkmate, and they just had, they have kill heroes. They have kill lanes, kill heroes, while on the side of Cole, it's more of like, they just don't really have that, actually. Like, Slaughter Earth Spirit is just very hard to run together as a same duo as supports.
It's such a different game if they have that carry that can 1v1 bat, because then their supports can actually roam. You have like an Ench offlane who can actually 1v3 the lane or 1v2 it. You can roam to help your SF, likely get kills on the Queen of Pain. You can get kills at top with your rotations, but the supports for Cole had very little to no impact.
I mean, the Weaver was banned, obviously. Like you guys have mentioned, Lifestealer, who does well against Bat Rider, probably struggles against some of the other heroes. Would a better carry with what was left have changed it, or did it need to be like a perfect matchup type like the Weaver?
I think it had to be. I think the draft was just like too well constructed.
Yeah.
It was already in trouble by that point.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as we all saw the bat pick, we were just
Yeah.
like, oh shit, this is actually really problematic for Cole.
This is really problematic for Moo. Lassoed pulled into the midst of the whole squad. He's now turned against his own Shadow Fiend with a good curse as SF brought down quite low. Still in the front line. Very healthy is that PL, but a decent Requiem here might get the CCNC kill. Taking the magnetized damage down, he'll blink away, just kiting them out, and Lip just can't hit anyone during this chase. It feels like finally Optic will let him out of his misery. They get the kill. That's 4 dead, and the GG is called. Time of death, 30-31.
One more time.
Ooh, we'll soften the wound.
Damn.
Brutal.
Optic made the right moves this game, though. I like their movement around the map. I think Cole just, their lanes just were too weak in comparison to what Optic had.
Yeah.
Like going for the aggro was cute, like having that kind of setup so that the Ench could do decent in the laning phase. But they constricted themselves, like we said. Their supports couldn't move around naturally. They didn't have ways to initiate the fights, and yeah, they don't have that big bruiser that brings the team fight together, like with the Shadow Fiend, like Tidehunter or something like that, that can just be there for him.
So get like a more team fight oriented Moo hero. Is the
That's what I
call
like
here from the couch.
That's what I like him playing. Some Sand King, some Brews. He doesn't play the Brew too much, but something along like Sand King Tide, Omni, something like that.
Okay.
I can't believe we decided to ride or die.
So we did it, man.
I mean, we did put a
We got 'em.
disclaimer.
Easy.
This is almost as embarrassing as your fantasy performance.
Again, auto-drafted. I spilled garbage on myself right
No,
before our
Grant
draft
auto-draft.
started.
Did you auto-draft?
Yes. I came back in the 6th round. I don't have 4 of my first 5 picks anymore on my
So
team.
Grant fully auto-drafted his entire team, and
he's
he
doing
made
well.
it to the playoffs.
He did.
He did not win his playoffs.
So auto draft is they just picked statistically the best player each round or something?
ESPN's honest. Oh.
Statistically.
Anyways.
They are not the
Okay,
worldwide
dude.
leaders in anything. They're definitely not in fantasy ranking.
Not in rating their fantasy
And
players.
certainly not in esports.
I mean, Grant's top in the playoffs. It sounds like they did all right.
Yeah. But no, because he got rid of all of the players.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know if he has any from his starting roster, but well, complexity. I'll have to go back to the drawing board here, guys, as we get ready for game 2.
Something someone said, I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was one of the VP guys. Someone. It was at the end of day 1 or day 2. It was Optic and Kingwin. They're the 2 best drafting teams of this tournament right now. It feels like they're winning a lot of games just on draft, and have really just performed well on the back of like their captains.
That's at Asus we were saying the same thing when we saw like most of Optic's drafts. We're like, this game was like, impossible for their team to win just based off draft perspective.
They've lost games on execution. We've seen a few times,
Yes.
but the draft very rarely puts them behind.
It's often been the story with PPD teams are fantastic drafts, whether or not the execution backs it up.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Well, he might be the Salt Lord, but he is still a fearsome foe here for complexity, guys. You're watching the Dota Summit 8 Winter Wonderland. It's an elimination match. Will Optic get the clean 2-0 sweep, or will complexity bounce back, force that deciding game 3? We'll find out after this.
We are live. Hello, welcome back to the Summit 8.
There's a Boba.
There's a Bulba.
And there's Bulba's here now. Hey, Bulba.
Indeed, I hear you went to breakfast, but here we back are on the couch. We have 2 new people with us. We've got Envy, a
Yep.
Fnatic. Thank you for joining us.
How come Adam doesn't have his
Wow.
Twitter? He's just Adam.
Just Adam.
I have Twitter, guys.
He's got Twitter too.
I'm sad.
Wow, what's your Twitter handle? I
Adam
actually follow
Dota.
you. Adam Dota.
Yeah, it's not that complicated.
It's really not. Come on, production.
Production.
Get your stuff
Was
together.
that Rob? That was Rob.
It was definitely Rob.
We'll blame
Okay.
Rob.
But we do have the 2 Fnatic boys. 1 coach, 1 carry.
My logo.
Yeah. Very nice performance yesterday, by the way.
Yeah.
0 deaths.
Invisible hero.
Invisible hero.
Immortal hero.
You're playing Weaver both games?
Weaver
No.
then Wraith King.
Weaver.
2 Weavers, 1 Wraith
I
King, right?
pressed invisible button.
I mean, he died on Rift King. Said
He died like
refresher
20
shard.
times.
Yeah, but that's technically like the best hero for you, right? Because you can't really die. You just like, you
Yeah.
die, you respawn.
Do you
Doesn't
believe
matter.
in the memes? The envy feeding memes? He was bad, man.
But
It's fine.
you didn't die. That's all that matters. Shout out to the haters. Anyways, Complexity versus Optic. Did you guys happen to catch game 1?
Yeah.
It was really one-sided.
It was a classic like complexity draft.
Yeah.
Like they go to the beach and they're like they gather up, you know, and they're like surfing around. They're like, you know, what are we gonna do in Dota? And they're like, oh, how about we think of 5 heroes that we're gonna pick? And they figure craft some draw lineup and they're like, all right, we're picking these 5 heroes no matter what.
No matter what happens.
And they just go into the draft and they just pick them. And like in a draft, like when you draft against a really strong team, then you feel pressured in a draft. Like they're gonna pick a hero, and you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, I need to find a way to deal with this." And it's not easy because you're like, "All right, I'm gonna pick this hero," and they're like, "Oh shit, it's already banned." They know what they're doing, you know. And then you play complexity, and they draft a lineup, and you're like, you don't understand anything. You don't know if you should be scared. You don't know if you should be happy. You don't know anything. You just keep going, and then eventually you're like, "Oh, that's their plan."
I see. You felt like it was a pretty bad outdraft, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That's fair.
So we were right. We did something right.
Yeah, that's true.
They usually have to
Will
win
went with
their
Cole, though.
lanes.
I went with Cole,
with Cole.
after saying that I thought Optic was going to win, but you have to have like a ride or die couch.
That's true.
Like one couch will take one side, and we're going to... So you guys are Fnatic, so you'll take one side.
All right.
We're gonna do it like that.
Yeah, that's...
Who picks first?
They do. So then
Dude,
we...
that's not fair.
Of course it's not. It's not to be
Can we just
fair.
have an honest
I
couch?
know what Envy's speaking.
Okay.
Optic.
Draft doesn't even.
So you think... So, I mean, you
Oh,
guys
is that
played
best
against
of 5?
Optic.
No,
Best of
it's
3.
best of
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's best of 3. You guys played against Optic. Felt like they're a very strong team right now?
Yeah, I think they're good.
I think they're really good, actually. I think their carry player is really good.
Pycat?
Yeah, I think he plays almost any hero at a very high skill.
He
The issue with
doesn't
Optic is that they usually fall apart at the late game.
Yeah.
Like, that's what happened against us, and that's what happened in ROG as well. They just have some really bad decision making in the late game. They can't finish off the game. They can't close it up, and then you usually start catching them and they start falling apart. Like it's not like a back and forth kind of game either. Like the very moment they fall apart,
It's just
the
done.
very moment it's over, they
Yep.
just lose.
Chase some Rubik from their tier 3 to our shrine.
Hey, that was hype.
They had no buybacks and they just chased their Rubik.
I mean, he was pissing them off, to be fair,
Yeah.
all game. DJ was on some shit.
I
He
would
was
have chased
farming.
him too.
I'll be like, back guys, I'll buyback
I'll
and
take
run.
big Tuskar both games.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Did we beat them with Tuskar? 2
Yeah.
times? Yeah, probably. No, that's not true.
No, we played Rubik ET 2 games, and then
Yeah.
they banned Rubik ET, and we
Yeah, I
picked
know.
Tusk.
Yeah. Right now, ET is.
Oh, shit, there it comes, boys.
It's the
They did it
Kyle
again.
support Morphling.
The complexity, they go into this draft and they're like, alright, what are we gonna pick?
We're picking Morphling.
We're gonna do the Kingdom strat.
Picking AA Morphling.
We're gonna pick AA and then we're gonna pick Morphling.
Yeah.
End of story, go, boom.
That's
Kingwin's been
third,
really
third
successful,
pick
though.
Tidehunter, fourth the Furon's Ben. Oh my god.
They're gonna take Tide, right, for Cole?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Tide
It's
Morph, the
coming.
Tide Dusa.
Wonder if the Morph's gonna go mid. There's no Dusa band.
And Call will ban it next, probably. They ban do some morph second phase just now.
Let's see.
So what about this ET hero, by the way? It's like by far one of the best like heroes that have gone up so far in competitive Dota. Like seemingly out of nowhere. We saw it a few times at Asus, what is it, Dream League? We're just like straight up dominant.
Did you play at Aces?
Yapsor
Yeah.
God.
Yapstar played it a few times. Like before that, before Seeker was playing it at that event, it didn't feel like anybody was picking it at Dream League.
I think OG was playing it at MDL a lot.
I see.
Yeah, Jarek's been playing it. They
It's-
banned Bat, actually. They didn't pick out the Dusa.
Here
Is it
come-
just good against like the current hero pool?
The Medusa? Or ET?
Yeah.
ET.
I'm
He's
not too
just
sure.
annoying.
Yeah.
He's just annoying.
It's just
Yeah,
annoying.
he's actually just a cow. He just
That's
moving
what
around.
the meta is now. You pick the most annoying heroes. Frustrate your opponent.
Morphling, Medusa. That's always a meta, actually.
Yeah. You guys by far I think have the best win rate so far though against the Dusa.
I think we're 3-0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in C, I think a lot of teams started playing this Dusa, even us, before it actually became a thing.
I started playing Dusa since like February.
I saw a lot. I did
Envy
like
knows.
2 of those back-to-back lands in SEA, and I saw like these Dusas getting picked up early, and it would just be like instant Phantom Lancer picks, instant Weaver picks. Like these guys know what they're doing against this hero. At least how to be
I
aggressive.
think at this event, a lot of teams are still figuring out how to play against this Morph and Dusa.
Yeah.
Oh, they're picking Queen again.
Oh, it's the casual first pick core after the first phase. It's a Zai Queen.
Maybe, actually.
They could still do that.
The,
Yeah.
the classic Queen first morph is that the morph farms are like 400 HP. It's usually some Arteezy. And then you just blink on him and you use 2 spells and he dies. And he all chats. that happens every game.
I think both teams won draw here. Like Complexity actually banned Bat and PL for the draw ranger again, I think. But they have a Morphling. Maybe Optic on it.
Draw morph's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You
I
go-
mean, the morph might go mid, right? They're copying Kingwin, so they might just go mid with
Yeah.
the morph.
I think Optic's always scary. They third pick this range offlane hero, and you always know that they want this draw ranger. It's so annoying.
Who drafted Rubik A yesterday? Was it OG?
VP.
VP?
VP did, yeah, it was really
Freaking-
strong.
Our style
Cole's
A.
like, they're just copying a bunch of drafts.
I mean, VP played these 3 heroes yesterday, right?
Yep.
Here comes the tiny. Oh, it's Ben.
It's not always a bad idea when you're lost in a tournament to just copy someone else. And get a feel for it.
You think they're lost right now?
I mean, they're definitely. I mean, they're 1 game away from elimination, and they've lost every series so far, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's they have to try to look for something. If they can't figure it out, they just have to copy someone else. It's completely fine.
So hot.
You warm?
It's SoCal, man.
I'm about to start getting
I
warm.
tried to fulfill my sponsor obligations.
Oh.
I tried.
Just put it on your. The trick is to put it on like your lap, just with like
no. Alright.
the
Or-
logos out.
Or you can make the fans and the people happy in the chat just cover Envy's legs, right? I
Yeah.
think that's what people didn't like last time.
Oh.
They're just like, oh god, Envy's legs.
I like Envy legs.
Yeah, I think
I
a
don't
lot of
mind Envy
people want
No,
Envy's
it
legs.
has to do with my shorts on it.
The shorts, yeah.
Like they open up in areas.
Oh.
The areas.
Oh.
I'm
Great.
covering my hand right now.
Some
In
modesty right now.
So if the stream goes down, we know what went wrong.
They just got some Christmas tree right now. Oh, there you are.
That's a good photo.
That's a good
It
picture.
really is.
Yeah.
It's actually so hard to predict Optic heroes.
Yeah,
They
they
pick-
play so much random stuff.
Yeah.
What do you want against the Morphling though? Draw.
PL's banned.
Draw.
Draw's fine.
Joe's pretty good, yeah.
I don't know. I don't really think of a Morphling like that. I feel like you just have to abuse him in lane.
Yeah.
He doesn't really do that much if he's not ahead. If
That's
he's ahead,
true.
he's like so fucking annoying to deal with.
True.
'Cause
They
he's
have
immortal.
double range support. Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa.
Lycan, huh?
Wow.
Really, he used to be really bad against Morph, but not anymore.
I mean, Complexity just picked Tide right here, right?
I thought they would
what?
pick Tide too.
Yeah, I mean, the Tide would ramp the lane.
I think
super
this
hard.
Lycan can just eat the support so easily this game. Rubik AA, the hell do you do versus a Lycan running AA?
That's true. I think Lycan's really strong this patch actually. Before you had this timing where you get Necrobook and the supports have Ghost Scepter. But now the Necrobook has Purge and there's like not many Purges in the
Yeah.
game anymore.
Pyke actually plays a different hero every game.
I mean, I was saying it at Asus. I was like, holy crap, Pyke's been playing incredibly well.
He played a different hero every game, literally at ROG.
Yeah.
And he never dies.
Yeah.
Never dies.
Just doesn't die.
That last game, he was like, they went for like one risky play with the last one. He literally he went and then he instantly turned around and went for the tower. I was like, this guy's actually, his decision making is on point lately.
He wants to win.
Like before, what happened with Morph versus these Lycans is that the Morph would replicate the Lycan, and he would get the 48% aura.
Mhm.
He would literally get 150 damage
Yeah.
from his Lycan. But this patch, you can't do that. Like if you turn to a Lycan, you're just Lycan. you can't get the.
Yeah, he's
the
gonna become the Lycan. He's gonna press Howl and save his support. You're gonna have like some 10,000 HP Rubik.
You can summon wolves and then change back.
Some wolves.
So they banned Tidehunter.
They do ban it.
Yeah,
I
think,
really thought Cole would take it fourth.
I think they should have.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't think the DK was that important to their draft. I think the Tide would give them this lane that the Lycan will suffer again.
I mean, they wanted the DK for the Queen though, for the same reason, right?
Yeah, but you don't know if the Queen's mid though.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you think the last hero for Mu would be? You said it's hard to really determine what they're gonna pick.
Beastmaster. Sand King.
Sand King's taken
Oh,
out, but
it's
Beast
on.
is still in.
I think they want a hero that dual lanes with this AA off lane now, but I think it's hard. They have Tusk Witch Doctor. I actually don't like the DK. I think he dies to the double roam. They need a hero to keep the support spot.
I wonder what if Optic's gonna change their mid hero to like a Timber or something. I don't like Timber that much though in this game. Maybe there's something else. It's actually so hard to predict drafts when you don't have the hero list.
Yeah.
That's what we have to do
Chef.
on the panels.
And
It's like you
always,
just have to
yeah.
like guess off of like the 5
And
heroes.
there's no heroes there,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Should you just have like a piece of paper in front of you?
What I normally do is I just pull out my phone.
Yeah.
But
My phone's out of battery.
I mean, I haven't carried like
Right now, dude, it's like 10 a.m. Just run out of battery.
That's how I was sad. I was
charge it
like,
before you go to sleep, dude.
I mean, he wakes up at 4 a.m. every day, so it's kind of
Oh, it's the
it's kind of
Malaysian.
afternoon for us right now.
It's the jet lag. Don't worry, you
Really
guys will
nice,
you guys will be back in Malaysia as soon as your jet
Yeah.
lag stops here.
Yeah.
And you'll start back over
sounds,
there.
Sounds right. Optic, what do you pick here?
So Brew's one of the better heroes versus Lycan though, right? Because you can just throw him up in the air
It's a
during his
good
ulti.
DP game. Tinker.
Tinker.
Yeah.
pretty good Tinker game.
Wolves plus bots.
Really good Tinker game.
Yeah, actually.
Alright, so there's a Queen off lane. This DK is gonna feel really pressured. It's gonna be a really strong lane.
Do you think they have what it takes to deal with the Morphling then?
Yeah, I think they do.
All right, ride or die couch. You guys.
I guess you guys.
We
pick
have to take the
first.
opposite.
That's not what. You can take the opposite. I'm gonna still go with.
Just,
one.
just go. Just go with the truth.
I
man.
believe in my
Yeah.
heart.
You don't have to change how you feel.
What are you doing then? Who are you taking?
I'm taking Optic, for
Yeah,
sure.
same.
All right, let's go Cole, dude.
All right,
Let's
Cole.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You
Will.
didn't have a choice.
We technically did.
Technically,
free
we
will.
did.
We have free will,
Uh-huh.
and we decided to go with complexity.
But
Your-
the
your
thing
free
is
will.
like, the one thing going for complexity is like they have good matchups for the offlane.
The lanes, yeah.
The offlane. So the DK might not get ganked that much if the Panda annoys them enough. They might have to commit to two heroes bottom.
They have Tusker.
I mean, can't Morph just
That's a safe lane.
doesn't Morph just deny the crap out of the queen?
No, the Queen's gonna get. The Tusk is gonna block for a Queen. It's gonna be in the hill on.
What if they just
on his
aggro
tower.
though with AA plus?
Real big morph. Yeah, that works
They're
too, I think.
sending DK safe lane. They're putting Morph mid.
Hmm.
If I saw that right.
Yeah, I think that's what you want to do. You pick the DK for his quad matchup, right? Then you just try lane mid. Sounds right, actually.
They can actually kill the Tinker with Morphling, but they can't kill him with Dragon Knight. It's actually pretty big. If they lift him into a
Chilling touch, cold feet.
no, wait for him. He's gonna die. So
Look at this fogged.
What's
They
up?
want to prove us right.
I mean, we said Cole. They can't go back.
That's what I
No
mean.
backtracking here.
Alright.
No backtracking. Stay with your choice.
Team Buckler.
Team Buck.
Oh, are they gonna get first blood too? Well, we might be off to a good start here.
Hell yeah. Here we go.
The
Rubik
longest
gonna lead the way.
wraparound in the world.
Yeah,
He
there's no way
knows.
that they're gonna see this coming.
Oh, they're
Oh.
gonna get shot
Got him.
blocked.
Oh, he's not paying attention.
He still has the opportunity.
Nah,
No,
he
he's
got
super dead.
Oh, they
Oh,
got
Kyle
it though.
got it. though.
Kyle.
Bad, man.
Kyle did it.
We're safe.
We're safe. I'm feeling even
No,
better about my choice
No,
now.
this is looking amazing for complexity. Like the way they set up their lanes.
Yeah, I agree.
It's actually the best
I
way.
think they'll aggro with the Panda too.
Because
Into the
now-
Lycan, right?
Yeah. I think at the start, I think they want to. I think it's mostly playing around the Morphling though.
So now this is 2 games in a row that Complexity have decided to try lane aggro against Optic.
It's just nice because the only hero that's unkillable, the queen.
Dragon Knight, the queen. Yeah.
Oh wait, queen's mid though.
Nah, they
No,
should
no.
switch.
No,
He's
they're
just
switching.
blocking
Yeah,
from.
Oh, he just wants to go.
There's no way that they're making CCNC go off lane Tinker.
But the thing is like the queen's the unkillable hero generally, but they don't have to deal over. They don't have to kill her at all because it's gonna be against a Dragon Knight. Whereas the Lycan and Tinker are really easy to kill, so and they can easily just move around these 2 lanes. They don't have to help the Dragon Knight at all.
This is the dream.
Nah, I think the Witch Doctor's gonna follow him, right?
Yeah.
Needs the Rubik there.
Oh,
Here it
That's
comes.
Try lane mid.
Chilling. That's the chilling touch.
Well, the body blocks.
Nice body blocks.
Kyle, fuck off.
Damn.
Those are some very nice body blocks from Chessie.
Yeah. Do they have a Sal for him?
His
Yeah,
self
they
should be
Yeah,
coming
he
from
does.
Kerr.
He has it.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, they missed the
Pierre
Kerr
almost
snipe as
got
well.
the Curry,
Yeah.
The
And now
early game's looking
CCNC.
real good for them. Like, the Panda got the pull off and no one's following him either. He just gained 4 denies under his
dead.
tower.
Z-Freak though is
Just TP.
likely
He's
dead.
fine.
I think he could
They
have
got shards?
lifted the Tuscan TP.
He has a lift. He should be fine. Lift? No, I don't know about that.
Go get a trade.
He might just get a kill for his team though. You think that's worth? He got a last hit for his morph.
Yeah.
They have a Brewmaster for his Panda. I think the Brewmaster should win this actually. And everyone's still committed mid.
Brewmaster versus Panda.
We know what he meant.
Oh, sure.
Brewmaster versus Lycan. He meant wolf, not panda.
Happens.
See, we were not forced to take Cole. We just really believed in them.
I believe in them too.
I just believed in Morphling.
Hey.
I believe in Tinker this game.
Yeah, stay with your side.
There you go, good man.
Cause that's the reason to why we chose Optic.
I think their heroes are very.
Oh.
He's gonna shard. He can shard himself down though, right?
DJ would have instantly just.
Yeah.
Oh,
He can
Sasa
still
got.
do it.
I'll take that.
What a hero.
What a hero.
Z-Freak got both the bounty runes though.
Just what
Still L1.
This lane setup is so good by Cole.
Tinker's not doing bad though. He has even farm still more. Even with the deaths.
Yeah.
He's a really good laner, the hero.
Tinker, yeah.
Morphling's not that good a laner.
Kyle?
Wow.
Is it a bait?
It's baiting.
Jabated. Omega Jabated. As he goes down again. Second death for CCNC. He does get a trade out though, in the form of Kyle.
That wasn't too bad for Tinker. The lane's still gonna be on itself.
Yeah. That's what I think Sumel said yesterday. Like the first deaths before like the 5-minute mark don't really matter too much.
Yeah, they don't. They don't give as much as patch as last patch.
Yeah. So he said it's really like the post 15-minute deaths that
15 minutes.
I mean, I think he just listed arbitrary numbers.
Oh, the crit.
I think it was more supposed to be like in the mid game / late game.
Yeah.
Is it solved?
Yeah, I mean, it matters if you lose
fine.
equilibrium.
Yeah.
No wolves.
I mean, past level 5, the kill, death, whatever is the same as last patch. It just creeps give a little bit more gold than last patch, so it's probably around like 6-7 minutes that it's even out as last patch for kills.
Yeah.
Do you go max howl on Lycan here? 4-2-4?
I haven't played like in this patch, but I'm pretty sure you go max wolves as soon as you can. You even skip your talent for it. Or you go 4-4. You max your E.
You don't like the second point in the how? I've seen a lot of people go 0-2-2 and then they max wolves
I
4-2-2.
don't like it,
Okay.
but I wouldn't be surprised if he did it.
It's Quap zoning.
He's doing very well bottom.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't had access to the
Courier.
courier, so he hasn't been able to get his soul ring.
Zai always buys the bottle from the secret shop on his offlaners, so.
Yeah.
The difference is Zai got the courier and he limped it
Yeah.
up. He got 2 no
So,
talismans.
no. Yes, double poison against DK.
What this usually means is that the mid player complexity doesn't call his courier usage. I have that happen to me on my
from
team.
experience.
Abed just doesn't say anything.
I mean, it's not consistent right now, but
It's
he's
just,
working on it. It'll be fine.
It's one of those
He's working on it.
50-50. It's a dead Dragon Knight. L2 Melodic.
Yeah, he should die here. As long as he's not like too
Waves
deep
under his tower though.
Yeah. They'd have to force to this.
It's gonna push out though.
Zai's not quite ready yet though. He just bought his bottle. He's moving down now.
They're gonna block the wave a bit, just so it's better positioning.
Oh, he's pulling it.
What's it like? Let's see.
Stop.
I wonder how bad he feels. There's a Morphling design.
He's actually saved his skill point.
Panda's mid.
Oh.
Should be pretty dead here.
Easy setup.
Stun. He's dead.
Did you say it's a Dragon Knight?
Yeah, he has no stick and he has no range rope.
Melodic.
Yeah, Maledic's
Oh, another kill though.
Is that a
on
haste?
CC.
Oh no, he's just phase booting.
Ooh.
He's just speeding. Speed demon.
It's quite sad that it's like 5:30 and the Dragon doesn't have a range drop and one. Like I'm not sure what's happening. He should have enough gold for it. Because he would have lived though.
I think what happened was the soul ring was on the courier and was flying around. Eventually he got it and didn't go back to base.
Yeah, he doesn't have money now though for.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
range
before he
drop.
died, he had it.
Yeah, I think he started with Stout Quelling instead of the Magic Wand build too.
Oh yeah, that's not good for silent.
It's not enough regen.
Inexperienced offlaner. I mean, silent.
Side laner, yeah.
He had Stout Shield double regen.
Oh,
Right?
right.
Stout Shield,
Yeah,
Tango
but
Salve, and no Mango.
No Mango, right?
Yeah, no Mango build.
He's probably used to just having courier priority as
Yeah,
well.
probably.
Yeah,
If
student
you-
mid players.
As a mid player here, I just take it whenever I feel like it.
The new Dream build has those safe laners. That rush.
Yeah, it gives so much
Rush
regen,
wand build.
especially on
This
the strength.
Panda's
heroes.
gonna get 6.
Yeah,
So he's gonna kill the Stinker.
They're gonna dive him again. Is there any sort of response?
I mean, they
Scream
have
plays out?
Rubik A tipping in doesn't do much, I think.
Yeah.
He popped Dragon for some reason.
Looked like he wanted to go for the turnaround, but now he just doesn't have it on cooldown.
I think his mistake there was tipping bot before the support showed. He had to run top, I think.
Yeah. It's a trade though, right? Because they are messing with the Tinker so much.
Yeah, guess so. But they're getting the tower.
Yeah.
Or else
You,
nothing should
you
happen.
really don't want to feed on a
On
Dragon.
DK,
Knight.
yeah.
Like he's not a hero that's like he's not gonna catch up. And
The
stuff.
complexity does this every game.
Uh-oh. Crit.
Wow.
Oh.
Got him.
Nice.
Just as I was about to flame.
Probably Moo's gonna go crazy this game, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has phase boots, the destruction item.
Yesterday on the cast when Bulba was casting Cole, or maybe it was 2 days ago, he said he felt like Moo's their best player, and you have to give your best player
I agree.
the best game. So they said like if there's anybody on complexity that he wants to see helped out a lot, it's Moo. Like they want to make sure that this guy's game is secured.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
Yeah, I think the way complexity works as a team is that there's no really like one standout player who carries the game, right?
Yeah.
Like all of them step it up once they do what they need to do. Like Chessie, he plays this Chaos Knight, right? He makes space on the team, and so they take turns.
That's the sad thing about this Dragon right now is that he's very low net worth, but he's very high experience. I think he's the highest level in the game, and he fed twice, so he actually gave a lot to the enemy.
Well, here comes the DK gank.
The Tinker's level 5.
He's got laser rocket build too.
Oh, nice shards.
He's gonna die.
Yeah, he's dead.
Again.
Once again.
This is such a bad feeling for the Dragon Knight, right? 3 deaths already at this moment.
He's even lower than the Tinker now in net worth.
This is where you tell your team to start stacking ancients.
They don't really have the luxury. I think they need to keep killing this Tinker. This Tinker, like, the nice thing is the Tinker is also pretty behind. They need to keep killing him. The Tinker is the real carry in this game. Like, he doesn't really have any real counters. So
Yeah.
if he snowballs, the game's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I think they have to use the Dragon Knight to get towers before the Tinker gets travels. Like you want the tier 1 so Tinker has no space to farm once it happens.
The one thing annoying for Tinker in this game is the Panda though. Because like, if he goes invisible and he captures you of the tornado,
That's
it
true.
might be really hard.
Cuckoo would have Glimmer Kip.
He can blink
So
out
it'll
though after
never
tornado,
happen.
I think.
Yeah, you can blink out after it usually.
You know the time of spell. They don't have any.
Yeah, they actually have
Waveform.
nothing under. Waveform, I guess, would be like the better one. to stop after the drop.
Breathe
Oh,
fire, guys.
Tinker, sorry.
Here it comes.
Bye bye.
Oh, they're gonna get the tower for this too.
Yeah, Dragon forms and pop.
That's a great
It's
rotation.
actually big that they get towers before Tinker has travels.
Yep. He's still very far from travels
Yeah.
too.
It's very careless stuff all over the place right now. There's no one showing on bottom, no one showing top for Radiance.
Yeah, they're pushing in the wave too.
Tinker got caught.
Both waves.
Dragon Knight keeps getting caught.
I'll take that.
I mean, it's like when you get games like this where everyone's like in a different lane, like in weird lanes, and you get weird heroes, like it can happen. You're gonna get a really quality game where everyone's just gonna keep dying.
It just kind of messes with everyone's like general game sense.
Yeah, everyone just running everywhere.
Oh, he missed the deny. Dragon Knight's
Cast
back,
flies
boys.
in. Here comes the snowball. He's got the Maledict on him too. The follow-up damage, is it enough?
Oh, those shards.
Very nice shards. Does get the stun
he
on the
missed
Tinker.
Screen, but he's gonna die anyway.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, he has to blow his ultimate
Yes,
though.
yes. 402.
Not
And Zai blinks forward. Is out of mana. No blink for 10 seconds. Trying to find Kyle.
Stay in the trees.
Doesn't quite know where he is, but now he finds him. Scream of pain for the last hit. Buddy gets lifted and cold feeted.
Oh, wow.
Follow from Moo right here. Should be the kill. No. Barely gets out. Is there any sort of follow-up? No.
Did that howl save him? Did that howl actually save him? I think that howl actually pushed him up.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it didn't. He would have to have used it really early for it to save him. Because how is like percentage based?
Yeah, percentage based.
It gives you like 1 HP.
Yeah,
one
that's,
HP.
that's
like,
true. Well, he
when you're
tried.
low.
He made the effort
Yeah,
to try
yeah.
to save his teammate.
That's good. Maybe Zai caught for like
Is
a
it
god.
percentage based? Are you sure?
They changed it.
it
Yeah,
is.
they changed it. When Lycan was like really popular, they changed it right after that.
That's why you don't level up anymore. It's a pretty shit skill, honestly.
true.
Yeah.
I mean, you go too. That's whatever.
It doesn't say it's percentage based.
The Zai actually messed up during. He misses Scream of Pain. I mean, he misses his dirt spell. Is it Scream of Pain?
Yeah, the initial one, right? When they got the shards
it
on
called?
him.
Yeah, the very first
Scream
one.
of Pain. You're right.
Yeah. So he's not gonna have Sonic Wave. So maybe that will mess him up. Hopefully it doesn't. But it's gonna be on cooldown for like 2
Hopefully it
minutes.
doesn't listen to him. He's still hopeful for his
Hopefully.
team.
Wow.
Oh, I just don't want to
set
feel
the
bad.
morph
Man.
skill build.
Feel bad he missed the spell.
403.
Heavy commitment right
He
now.
doesn't have
from
Scream of
Optic.
Pain right now. He actually should die here. If he had Scream of Pain, he would have died right there.
The ult is called Sonic Waves.
Sonic Wave.
Kappa.
Yeah. It actually makes a difference. But maybe Morph would have played differently because he would have realized that he
That's
had his
true.
ulti.
Yeah. It's not the worst mistake
Most
of
level
all
eight.
time.
No, it's not. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's just
You know what
the
was
reality.
yesterday when maybe missed the lift
Yeah,
stun on you?
Yeah.
Yep.
We were all saying like that was the tilt.
Yep. I lost some
What happened?
games actually.
Okay, so you guys
I
have
get
a
to see
similar idea. Like,
I got
oh,
lost.
they're gonna go on mid. CCNC is gonna get caught out once again. AA Ice Blast with 2
support.
supports.
Oh my god, he went 3-3-1. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking
can't
rough,
catch up.
man.
It is.
He can't
No
catch up.
much.
Rough life.
He's in.
Oh, he has a regen rune though.
He wants to
He
slay.
can go laser creeps with his rearm. So it dies.
Yeah.
He should level up his laser actually one more time.
EE efficiency.
So what happened? They had like a Rubik lift into a Lesh stun. and he
No,
missed
they
it.
had a Bat Rider
You know,
grip into a Lush stun, but he missed
Yeah.
EE by like the edge.
Yeah.
And it was like a free kill. They would have killed him, taken the bottom tower. Everything was gonna be chill. Instead, they
Yeah.
missed it. EE got his ult off, and then everything went to shit.
who pinged? Who was the one who was triggered?
Uh,
Did someone ping after they missed? Was it
Someone on LGD?
Was it FY who pinged or was
Oh,
it
no.
maybe who pinged?
maybe definitely didn't ping, because maybe he was the one who missed the stun.
Yeah, but maybe FY supposed to pull him closer.
Yeah, maybe.
See?
Who knows?
There was some terrible coordination there, though.
I think they're jet lagged though. They seem, I don't know.
I've been watching those guys
Every time we
sleep
walk
in the
downstairs,
sun.
yeah, they're just on the floor, on the couch, everywhere. Just doing it.
Why are you laughing, man? You want your competitors at their full strength.
Yeah. They have a stand-in. Feels stand-in.
Apparently he's not their stand-in. Like he's their actual.
No,
They wanted to.
I mean, he's their coach, right?
Well, I read some interview recently that said like they wanted a change because they felt like they weren't doing well.
Uh-huh.
So this was like their change, like a conscious
I
change.
see.
Because Victoria is here.
Yeah.
They like consciously
that's true.
decided that they needed to switch it up.
I heard that from other people like behind the scenes that
Yeah.
they wanted to replace Victoria.
They just felt like Victoria wasn't playing well, so.
Yeah.
So we were actually preparing for Optic, and I one of the statements I made was, Optic will play anything, on 4 of the players except maybe PBD, because they're gonna first pick PBD's hero, so his hero's not gonna change much.
Yeah.
But I said also, they will not play Tinker, because he's not gonna.
Totally did play Tinker.
He's not gonna win on Tinker. And Adam told me that.
Who played Tinker?
No.
Oh, he gets the blink off.
Yeah.
Wow. What level dragon is that? Only still one? Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
The DK went 4-1-2. Like
Oh, they're gonna get a follow up.
Vic's dead.
No, is he free shot?
Oh, he almost turned into the wolf.
Tinker space. Space for Tinker.
The system feels.
He got it.
Oh, but it's level too much though.
That's good enough. 2 marches, 1 wave's dead. Anyway, I was saying we're preparing for Optic, and I didn't know they scrimmed Tinker. Like, they were screaming publicly against VP and they picked Tinker. But before that, I looked at their Tinker stats, and they're like 0-2 is like 1 KDA or something, or like 2 KDA. And I was like, alright, they're not picking Tinker. That was like 2 months ago.
I remember watching some of their games when he played in the qualifiers, and he actually had really good early games.
Man,
And then
it's
at late
still
game,
1
he
KDA
died
now,
like
right?
3 times or 4 times, just like back to back to back. He would just get caught
I
out.
think the thing about CCC is like he's a good laner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
But after that, like, he plays these like quaps and shit.
No, I'm not sure if his Tinker's bad, but that's why when I was preparing for his Tinker, that was what I felt. I thought that was the only hero they won't play. Because we were going to play it, right? So I was thinking, are they going to take it from us, or are we going to have to pick it earlier or something?
Yeah.
So you think Sox is going to rush the Spirit Vessel pretty fast?
Actually, maybe he's playing Tinker because he lost to us, and we played Tinker against him once. I
Maybe
think.
they played PL the previous game too.
Yeah.
They know.
I mean, this is what generally happens in a tournament later on. Everyone just
Yeah.
copies each other. Because only one team at the end of the day is going to have the right meta.
I mean, I think PL and Tinker are like the only obvious answers to Morph and Dusa right now. Almost got him.
There's no overform zero this game. Everyone's poor.
Who has the better late game though? Complexity, right?
Yeah, it's Queen of Pain right now is at the top of the net worth chart though, as is the
I
Lycan.
feel like this is gonna be a really weird ass game.
Yeah, I think the Bruce should go Midas actually.
I think they have pretty okay ways to kill the Morph, right? When Quap gets Orchid, and once they get like Spirit
Yeah,
Vessel
they
on
have a lot of
Tusk,
silences.
they actually have good ways to kill him.
Can you change forms when you're hexed?
No.
If you start it initially, if you start it before, yeah, but not
Bottom.
not once you're hexed.
Tower Deny is there. They want the follow-up kill on Saksa. They should be able to get it.
Oh no, is
Brewmaster
Tinker gonna
split's
get
coming.
caught?
Yeah, I think so. But there's no one else around though.
Yeah. Lycan pops his ult. Morph's just gonna wave down, TP out. No cancel on the side of Optic.
Oh, does Dispel kill Necrobooks?
Yes.
Yes, one shot.
Instant?
One shots them.
Yeah.
Stay right there.
And the Brewmaster Brewlings are gonna
That's a
split.
There's the Lycan counter.
250 gold.
Yeah.
Don't
was
need
good.
the tide. Got the panda.
I mean, the Panda versus Lycan's always good. Like Haze is always gonna be able to throw him up in his air as soon as he shapeshifts. And then that right there, that interaction is pretty damn solid.
I really want him to go Midas. I think the Panda 25 is auto win this game. They can't deal with the split.
What happens when you laser them? They don't split, right? I mean, they don't spread out on the pandas. He has to like diagonal them to kill the pandas.
Yeah. He's so poor.
Yeah, this is the sad part is like this Tinker's their last pick, right? So he's the strongest hero on their team right now against the enemy heroes, but he's also the most poor. And by the time he hits his timings, the enemies are like way more farmed than they're supposed to be.
Yeah,
So this
Ruby
game's
has
gonna
blink
get
soon.
so weird.
How are they gonna bail him out?
The Tinker?
Yeah.
He's gonna hide in the trees. They can't scout the trees.
They have A, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're fine. They have null field too. The Tinker needs so many items this game. He just needs to not be behind actually.
Once he gets Blink Dagger, he'll
Optic
be-
has a really good timing right now. They have a blink on Tinker,
Necro tree.
I
I think
Necro
they
tree.
should wait for 9 though.
I think Queen has another item as well.
She was going for the Orchid.
He doesn't.
He just felt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that far away from it though.
Can they
Oh,
catch
he has
the
no panda
Brew?
out there. He got
They're
him.
gonna find him too.
He's dead.
Really good.
Saksa finds him. They're gonna blow everything.
That's a lot of losses.
Oh, by
And
Peter.
PPD.
Can't complexity just get 2 towers after this.
Complexa?
Yeah. No
They're
one's
already
pushing.
pushing
They
on
have a
top.
Tinker.
He has no blink though. He just dive the Tinker.
I think he does, right?
Oh, he's
No,
getting
he
dove right
doesn't.
now. He doesn't have
So
Blink yet.
poor.
Oh my god, he doesn't.
So poor.
He's not even close.
Yeah.
Oh, Rubik got rearmed. The dream.
Oh damn.
CC and Caesar are playing Tinker.
Here
again,
comes
I
the
think.
Fate Bolt Rearm Tower
That's
defense.
what PvD is thinking.
Here it comes. Ready? Fade Bolt rearm.
First complexity.
There's one.
There you go. No mana.
Here's
He's
rearm.
He wanted to though.
What if he gets he gets arcanes, and he just gets a ton of mana regen, and he just keeps rearm lifting.
I mean, you rearm the arcane too, right?
Yeah.
Does it work?
I don't know. I think so. Pretty sure it does.
Rearm
Sounds
lift.
like a meme.
He steals level 3 rearm. Perma
Yeah.
lift.
Pro Melodic, dude. He's ready to kill some Dragonite Morphlings. 2's show 4.
I think once Morph gets EB, the game's over.
You think Morph's just gonna carry this game?
They have this spell M on Rubik Nalfield and the AA Vortex.
Yeah.
Everyone just dies.
Plus, I think the Tinker is way too far behind on his timing right now.
I mean, Optic doesn't really have scary cores. There's only the Tinker, but he's too far. Like Lycan and Queen are not scary cores.
You were saying that you felt like Tinker was the true win condition here?
Yeah.
And if he has a bad game, well, it kind of goes away. Because the Lycan, you're thinking, like, just can't carry alone by himself.
Yeah, I think it's not that kind of hero.
Every now and then you're going.
You guys heard Toby?
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I heard something.
I just heard somebody.
It's the ghost of
They got
Christmas
Shadow Blade on
past.
this.
I think it was someone telling us that arcanes don't get rearmed.
Oh, thank you.
Are you sure?
Positive. It rearms Guardian Graves, it doesn't rearm arcane boots.
Wait, how did you get that from Toby's voice?
I wasn't from Toby's voice.
That was Grant, by the way.
Sure, it was a spirit.
Somebody was watching a Grant video or something.
I see.
It's all good, guys.
Oh,
Just
here
ignore
comes.
it.
I played
Move on.
Rubik. I was waiting to hear what you guys were going to say.
Did you Google? Is that what you're checking on your phone?
No. I played Rubik before. Works with Guardian Graves though.
Rearm. Oh, got
Rearm.
Rearm lift again?
Rearm lift. Dude, I'm telling you, the perma lift.
It's actually really strong.
When it happens to you guys, you won't be laughing.
That's true.
When he steals the level 3 lift, Envy's gonna say, "What the hell's going on, guys?"
I mean, I don't know now. I feel like Blitz taught me good.
Isn't it really hard to play
That's long
Lycan
ago.
against Morphling? Like you get 4 seconds stunned and you just die.
No, I was surprised they picked Lycan to morph. But then I thought about it a bit more. I was you know, Lycan doesn't really get countered Lycan doesn't really get hard countered by Morph anymore, like it used to. But it's still not a good matchup. You know, maybe there's something else better.
If they
Do you
thought that,
think maybe they wanted some time advantage, like go for Roches earlier and just be able to siege?
I mean, there's some cool stuff that you
I think
can
they
do too.
planned the Tinker pick.
He doesn't have BKB, he's gonna die.
Oh yes, it is. No.
He's gonna live.
They did.
Oh, the turnaround, nice ult. PPD in the corner.
Pop's alive.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's actually complexity getting.
Peters, maledicted. Karma.
Oh, DJ would have got that right.
Listen to you guys.
What a flavor.
At least you guys are confident in your players.
And there's some cool stuff though that you can do with like the Lycan wolves. Send them around. Tinker.
Yeah, I was saying.
Yeah.
I think they pre-planned the Tinker pick. That's why they picked the Lycan. I mean, it's just nice to have this Tinker tipping on the. I think DDZ, he played this Tinker with Lycan and he doesn't go blink. Just gets Dagon. You TP in front of the Morphling in Invis and you just
You
blow
just
him
die.
up. Yeah.
This is a big kill.
Oh,
He's gonna get frozen up.
Wow.
I mean, Tinker's here too though, and he's gonna get Kyle. Laser.
Wow, he didn't break.
1 health. They do find him. Moo should die for this though.
That's fine. Space
Tries
for
to go for the
Morphling.
TP. Very optimistic.
CC and C's back.
Is he?
He's making his way toward that Kaya. Issue is, can they deal with the morph?
I think Zai can carry this game.
You think so?
Yeah. I think he's gonna get BKB eventually.
This guy doesn't backpedal, man.
He's their only hope. What are you talking about?
He's all
Dude, I don't even
I'm
care.
saying it's a good thing.
I don't even care about my opinion.
I know, we know. We're just messing
Whether
with
wrong
you.
or right doesn't matter.
We're just messing
oh,
with
that's
you.
PBD dead again. Fuse. Bad, man.
This Dragon Knight has recovered a little bit.
Yeah, he's doing well.
This Roshan though should be pretty important.
I mean, he was never doing poorly. It was just like he
just
gave a
felt
lot
bad.
to the enemy,
Yeah.
right? Because he was really high level.
You invest solo XP into somebody.
Snell 15. Has he farmed any ancients? I haven't
Roche
seen.
fight, here it comes.
It's the Chinese Roche?
I think he had to farm maybe a little bit of it.
Is it Chinese Roche? I don't know.
It is the Chinese
No,
Roche.
2 heroes enemy dead, so it's not a Chinese Roche.
It is. They have 10 seconds left.
What is
It
the Chinese Roche?
Chinese Roche is when you just run in.
You
Just
don't
go.
care?
You don't care.
You don't
IDC.
smoke? Nothing?
There's like
No.
a 50% chance of winning the fight.
Yeah.
They just go. Everything's chaotic. Nothing makes any sense. And one of them wins at the end.
Did you guys see the game? It was like newbie versus Navi.
Yeah, it's like 8 heroes in the rush pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were all
Literally
trying to
on
last.
top of each other.
Yeah.
Another Chinese rush.
Nobody was trying to. Navi got baited into it too, though. They were like, whatever.
Yeah,
I guess we're
Like,
fighting.
let's share, boys.
That's the Chinese rush, though.
Yeah.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
It only happens in Chinese games.
General got like a 4-man pit into a 4-man firestorm.
Yeah, I mean, your teams are super notorious for these like YOLO Roshans as well, though.
Just,
you guys just smoked
Jackie
them.
Mao
we sneak though.
Yeah, you guys smoke.
Like the Chinese don't sneak them. They want to fight. They want to go crazy.
They want to let you know, like, we're Roshin come.
Yeah.
It's because in C we play against Mineski and Mineski steals Rosh every game.
Yeah.
So we have to steal it before them.
There's like this internal like, who needs to Roshan faster?
So there was this meta where we like picked Clockwork just to scout Rosh. That was our only reason, and we lost though. That was our only reason.
Did it work like even against them?
It worked.
It worked one time, and then it didn't work when
And
we tried
we
it
lost
again.
the next one.
What about like Beastmaster?
I think the hero's hard to play. It's
Yeah.
too random, and his second spell cooldown's way too long.
It was good in C though, because it's got it Mineski.
It kills people.
Man, I'm learning about these like internal memes.
Yeah.
I like it. The
Oh, you
Chinese.
got
This
equal-
isn't
the
a
wolf-
Chinese
The
bro.
wolf's in there.
Oh, the Chinese rush.
The Chinese rush.
Ah,
first.
they do it super fast
Yeah.
though.
Morphling does so much damage.
Oh.
Optics on the way.
Oh, here it comes.
Kyle's in the front line.
Yeah. Well, this is such a good. It's such a good death actually.
He's baiting them.
Damn, Kyle God.
Kyle God. Oh, steals the
Z-Freak
blink.
God.
Z-Freak is out. Everyone seems to be away. They're gonna lose the AA in return for this Roshan.
At least they didn't chase the Rubik this time.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Snowball.
Stack that a little. Nice snowball catch. Finds Zai. Helps him out on the way. Now a very nice Maledict ult by PPD, but it gets cancelled almost
he's dead.
immediately.
Oh, that play by Zai. They'll get the Aegis.
Yeah.
Is that worth it? Yeah, I think it is.
They're gonna lift.
Oh,
CCNC.
wrong way, mate.
Uh-oh. CC.
If they also get the kill on this Tinker, it should be
Oh,
well
he's gonna
worth
be fine.
it.
He's gonna be fine. What? Oh, no.
Zai, though, does catch Z-Freak in the sidelines now. Lycan running forward. Moo doesn't
Zai
have
dead?
that split
Oh,
anymore.
Zai's dead.
Zai's dead too.
Oh, here comes the Howl. Nice try, mate.
Everyone's just dying right
You
now.
wouldn't want to be here.
Oh, that was pretty sad.
Can you stop it? Oh, that was so close.
Spike I got.
Damn.
If he gets that kill,
You
they
do
fall
not
white.
kill Pycat. Just don't.
Oh my god, that was looking so good for Optic actually, and then they
Yeah.
just misplayed the blink, and then they blinked again with Queen, and he
And then they misplayed another blink.
Yeah.
Zoxa had a sick drive-by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got like 2 additional kills that they shouldn't
Yeah.
because of that.
Because he saved Zai. That
Yeah.
was very nice.
And then Zai gets another Orchid setup, gets a kill.
He almost, I think his Orchid was almost up there when he blinked in to go for the morph.
I mean, they got Morph's Aegis too, right?
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
It's not. They lost 4 heroes to it though, including the Tinker.
Yeah.
It was just like looking like one of those moments where they were about to come back. Like
Yeah.
that was it, you know. Like the Tinker lives there, and he heals up, and then he TPs on the wolves at the end because the Lycan was going ham, you know. He TPs back, helps the Lycan. They would have got like a few kills.
Morph's going Mantle.
Did CCNC just get caught in that fight? Because I didn't see him
He
really
blinked
do
into the
damage.
Rubik.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, like he got the rearm blink, like he could have done it, but like he
I
wasn't
think he
able
faced
to.
the wrong way.
Because the immolation ran out, and then he turned back into the real panda. Went the wrong way.
It's BKB on Dragon Knight soon.
Yeah, BKB
Zai really
coming on
needs
the clock.
this BKB.
Oh, you got 15 morph duration.
Yeah, he didn't take the morph target allies. That's. I thought he would get it for like the ice
What?
vortex for himself and stuff and the extra lift.
What do you wanna be for another 15 seconds though?
I want to be. I would want to be
wanna-
Dragon Knight, but you can't do it now.
Yeah.
I don't want to be anyone on the enemy team.
I mean, you can blink.
I mean, you can like be PBD and troll 'em. That's what they would do.
You can
What if
snowball.
though?
You can snowball save
Yeah.
yourself,
What if
right?
what if
That's one of the better ones.
Queen of Pain BKBs, then you steal Tusk and you 5-man snowball your team and just wait it out.
Wow.
Damn.
Sounds right.
Do,
Sounds
do you
good,
need 15
actually.
seconds for it?
I mean,
That's true.
Maybe.
Usually people don't skill out talent. It's
What's the
very rare.
cooldown on Morph?
It's not that high.
It's 40, 30. It lasts for 35 and.
Got 5-second downtime.
They actually nerfed it. It used to be way more annoying. It used to be like the cooldown was like 15 seconds or something, allow 20 when they got the talent. And you always
does
went
the
for
null
talent.
field stack?
Probably.
If you just like double offensive null field? just run at
Probably.
people?
I've never seen
I'm
two
not sure
Rubiks
how
on the
it
same
works,
team,
Yeah, but then
actually.
you're not a morphling anymore.
I don't think it's like 20 plus 20 though. It's probably like 20% and then
Yeah.
20% of that.
The BKBs are coming out.
Oh, he's going Hex. think he should go Hex. I think they have
no.
a lack of
I think
damage.
he needs a Dagon.
Yeah.
Dagon or Agon.
I think he's just copying the build right that we went for.
Sumil goes Dagon every game.
Yeah.
Abed goes Hex every game.
No, I bet thinks about his iron build, which
That's
is
true.
the correct way.
I mean, everyone thinks about the iron build, right? But so far, that's how it's been.
Maybe they just feel like they need another level of lockdown for the morph.
Well, just a scary thing in the tournament when you try to copy other people's play
you
is
might
that
not.
you might not do it properly.
You might not have the same understanding.
Yeah, because it's like his first time playing Tinker and Fisher in a long time. It's not the same.
Oh, what's happening?
The cooldown's pretty low on that spot.
So left is that's HP regen.
Slyken
Feral
have
HP
good
regen.
talents.
Yes. Oh no, he takes the cooldown. I see Matu takes the HP regen on his wolf.
Cause
You mean
regen's
last
a lot
patch, right?
now, right?
No, this patch too.
This patch?
Yeah, he takes the HP regen and he actually takes the impulse damage, not the shapeshift duration, which is. I mean, I've seen everyone vary.
I
but
mean, you go
usually
impulse if you have
Matu.
Necrobook, cause they get it too, right?
I don't think many players have played this hero.
That's
this
true.
patch, to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's true. I always see Matu play it, so it's always interesting to
Sure,
see.
you just copy Matu.
Yeah, that's what I would think too.
Got it.
Life is simple sometimes.
Sometimes it's not, though. Sometimes you just copy this hex build and it's not the right build.
That's true.
But we'll see.
I think I saw it. So I saw. Oh yeah, it was Arteezy. Arteezy went for the two right talents, or the two left talents, and the shapeshift duration, and then Matu took the damage, the HP regen, and the impulse damage. So it was a variety.
On a meme, actually.
3 wolves.
I mean, you just cut its wave, right?
No, they just added a
Probably
bunch of
cuts
meme
waves.
talents this patch. And they're usually all shit. Like, I watched Ame and he went like all the Luna meme talents. They were
I
so
never
bad.
understand that.
It was like cast range into like everything was so bad.
Cast range for your one ability.
And he went
You went
Ice
Lucent
Refresher.
Beam cooldown.
I
Lucent
feel
beam.
like that's only for carries. I feel like support heroes don't have those meme talents. We don't get that option.
I mean, what if
Support heroes don't get to get
We
their
don't get to have
talents
fun.
anyway, yeah.
we don't get to have fun.
the cast range one is really silly, mainly because it's like there's no utilization for the most part.
I mean, you get to pike your teammates.
I played this game where my Monkey King had an Aether Lens. He got the level 15 talent.
The
And
tree
he
jump.
he's just jumping around. It was so fucking bad.
That sounds awesome.
Envy, you're supposed to be the one with one of the most open minds in Dota.
Rubik's buying Shiva.
I think about them. It doesn't work.
Oh, Witch Doctor actually has the fun
Oh.
talents. You can take damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. He has the melodic thing. I think it does so much. Actually.
BKB, Flyway.
Sonic Wave.
Why is he always dragon? Does it give HP?
No. It doesn't.
Just looks
It
cooler.
deters them from trying to kill it.
That's a pretty big kill though.
You see a giant ass dragon?
They actually get to go on the high ground.
The
here.
Morphlane's gonna split push. I wonder if the Tinker can handle it.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, he got the free.
Moog gets silenced up, BKBs. Forces
I don't think they
eyes.
can go high ground. The Panda's too annoying.
I think the Brew should have just ulted and killed the Necrobooks.
Z-Freak's hunting right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
that
that
was
was
close. He had a Yos.
He had lift too.
He's so fat.
It's always fat.
Rubik.
Rubik players.
Trying to go Shivas.
Yeah. I think it's really good this game. It's good against the Lycan, it's good against the Tinker.
Good to find that Tinker.
Yeah.
This Tinker needs tower 15 more minutes.
Yeah.
He needs Hex Dagon 5, and then he has.
What's our Morph Bro have?
Went for Manta.
You go BKB next.
Sure. It's
We
fine.
need a BKB for
Is it-
the Hex, right?
Yep.
Also, you just get on top of the Tinker.
I really think Complexity need to start thinking about these Ancients for the Dragon Knight. He needs to be a hero in this game. He's falling behind.
Spirit Vessel.
Orchid and Spirit Vessel.
Does he die though? Sucks he's dead. Oh, he has 0 Spirit Vessel charges.
Feels bad.
GG.
Moog thought about the
He uses
split?
ulti? No.
No, he's just thinking about it.
Just making sounds.
Oh,
for
that's
us.
so annoying actually. So
Yeah.
you can cast it and they can hear a noise and you don't and you just farm some
Just
neutrals.
do it from Falk. Yeah.
3 of me.
Some people don't play with sound like me. Like I mean I don't have that. Like does that like is that a voice sound or is that a actual spell sound?
It's a spell sound.
Okay, I will hear it then.
We play in C, we watch this carry player get jumped by some Monkey King offlane. The monkey's charging, he's not moving. Like, oh, this guy's not wearing his headphone.
I feel like I see that a lot. It's either like no sounds or they're playing minimize
Yeah.
or something. You see that little play, how they play on that little screen.
Maybe that's why Monkey King was so popular in China.
Have you converted
Yeah.
to the minimized mode, Envy, or do you still play full screen?
Minimize mode.
Like, you know, like when they play a smaller screen on their monitor.
Oh, you know that?
The Abed mode.
does it
No,
too,
I
right?
don't do it. It's probably better though, but I haven't done it. Maybe I'll do it.
Was it you that would practice like trying to steal the Tide Ravage
Yep.
off
Yeah,
of the noise?
The sound, yeah.
Do you remember it was like
Envy.
3 years ago? One time you were playing Storm and you were trying to get me to throw stun hammers at you, and well, that thought as Queen of Pain gets jumped on,
Oh my goodness.
Zai just instantly dies. Tusk's gonna go down for this now too, maybe? There's a lot of follow-up here. PPD at least is gonna get sandwiched. Instantly goes down.
They have a crib wave too.
Yeah. You think they go high ground off of this?
I think they can if they want to.
I mean, they're gonna maybe try, but no. It just like this game is bound to be weird. It's a Tinker and it's a Panda.
Yeah.
And Panda's gonna sit as base and he's gonna use ultimate. He's got Drunken Hazy, he's got toss you up there, you can't push.
This is where we said that Optic starts to struggle though, right? Their later game decision making.
Yeah.
So
I think this
Can
game's
they hold
slightly
off?
different though. It's not really been the decisions they're making. It's more of the Tinker not hitting his timing.
fair enough.
The thing is like usually what happens with Optic is like they go high ground. But this game they don't even have that option.
Yeah.
Like they can't really go high ground. Like nothing can get that weird. It's not like they're weird at Roshan or something. They're only weird surrounding high grounds and buybacks. And like none of that shit's happened so far. So
Do you approve of this Skadi?
no, I like BKB more. But
What if he gets Aegis with it?
it's okay. It can't be that bad. For now.
I don't like the Hellbird too much.
Because his team does enough damage. Like he can actually stay full strength and just keep stunning people and slowing people.
Mu went 100 attack speed instead of the primal split health. It's going Hellbird too.
Problematic for Optic right now.
Who is the shard? Is there a shard?
No, it's the
she's
second rush.
Limp's got it.
Yeah. Chessie. A lot of farm on this Morph right now. Tops in the game.
I wonder if they're gonna split the Rax push instead of going 5-man for 1 Rax.
I think they can 5-man though. You just glyph the wave.
He takes shapeshift duration. Okay. Yeah, I see so many players do different stuff. It's
Do
cool.
don't you always go on? Oh, that's for. Oh, you mean throw and post
Yeah.
damage?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of
It's
the furrow
both
post
ways.
damage.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack. Radiant's bottom shrine.
They
Doesn't
need
look
to
like-
they need to make a they need a fake push and catch this Lycan bot. They can't let this wave keep coming in. There's a Tinker Lycan. They'll just trade
Yeah.
Rex.
The sad part about the current Morphling is that you can't just TP back with the Morphling and push it up and then morph back.
Rest in peace, replicate.
His split pushing is actually just significantly worse.
Is it sad? It's not that sad.
It's not for me.
I mean, I hated playing against old Morph. I think new Morph is probably just as bad, but
They need to push out the lanes. They need to figure out a method to do that.
Z-Freak's one of the only Rubik players that does this. He keeps his null field on the defensive one and he changes it when he wants to use it. Everyone else just leaves it on.
They're fighting the Aegis cheese.
Radiant Scan catches them as well, so they know this is happening. So Morphling free split push top.
There's the Hex, no buyback Tinker. I don't like this, I don't like these fights.
Yeah.
They should back off.
Limp gonna run in.
Yes,
Zai pops his
Oh,
BKB.
he got hacked.
Oh, Tinker's there with no buyback.
Is gonna go down.
I just don't see the reason for these
Yeah.
engagements.
Yeah.
Like
They're
they did the
doing
same thing
really
to us
well.
as well. We had Cheese Aegis, they just went high ground and tried pushing and they lost.
You think it's time to just end the game for?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they can.
Yeah, I think Cole
There's no
committed.
buybacks, there's no
There's
BKBs.
no Tinker. Tinker's the only reason they couldn't
There's no
really
Lycan
fight
ulti.
him.
Is there any play right now for Optic?
I'm not sure. It really depends on how Complexity plays this, because if Complexity just splits, there's actually nothing you can do.
It looks like they, for a second, they just want to go for throne.
Yeah,
So
they
do.
might do.
Split though.
They can do anything they want.
Yeah.
But I think they can deal with a 5-man, like, potentially, but they can never deal with a split.
That's true.
Game might just end right here.
Looks like they're gonna go up for the racks though. It looked like just based on Chessie, like looked like he wanted to just keep going forward, but they're gonna take the safe option.
When you're playing your elimination match, you know, if
Yeah.
you lose, you don't wanna take risks. Except Chessie is just one man going bot. What's happening? Why is he alone?
Him versus the world.
Yeah, Morphling.
Yeah, guys. You think they should have just stuck together? Taking a set?
I
Like
think
it's
I
trying
think
to
they
do
should
this
have
one.
killed this Lycan. This is what happened in the LGD series too, right? Like the Ame Morphling. Pyke's doing the same thing. It's just a range Rex though, and it doesn't matter because it's top lane. Complexity still have the Rex advantage.
I think generally they need to decide like how many
Beforehand.
Rexes they're gonna go for. I think there they should have went for their throne, but they went for their Rexes. But if they go for Rexes, they should decide that they need to go for 4 Rexes, not try to get Megas. But they decide to go for Megas, so they don't end up getting the top Rex, one of the Rexes, and then they end up losing one of their Rexes. Because if they just go for Rex and they back off, they would defend their Rex as well.
I think most teams don't talk about it before going high ground. It's not common practice.
I mean, you have to decide like as you're hitting the mid tower,
mid
the
one,
turret three,
right,
you know,
yeah.
right when it's about to die, you should already be like, all right, we're throning or we're going for 4 Rexes or
Going
6
back
Rexes.
one.
I've seen a lot of teams now, it's just like you kill that melee Rex and you just leave the range and go for the second melee Rex. Just because the range Rex will die naturally from like just creeps eventually.
It wouldn't happen in a game like this. I would go for all of them.
Okay.
I want the gold.
I think it depends on how much time you have. I mean, melee Rexes have more value.
So I think CC had like 40 seconds left when that mid-rex fell. Would you have just gone for the throne? Or take the 4 racks, call it a day?
I'm not sure actually. I don't think I would have thrown, but they have a full. They could full a G morph, and the Panda can just zone the backline. They could have tried if they wanted to.
I would have went
like
for
what-
throne.
You would have went for throne?
Yeah.
I like that.
I think they could have done it. It's just not the safer play.
It might not matter though. They might just
No.
get megas here anyways.
Here
Pycat's
comes-
doing the right thing once again. Pycat's playing good. He got the Rex spot.
He always plays.
But if you get megad here, I guess you have heroes to deal with it, but Pycat's just zooming through.
I mean, if he's
There's
at
no
base, he
third
can't
tip.
really defend anyway,
Yeah.
right?
They have one more Rex left.
Yeah.
They need a
They have tier 2 mid.
going for
Like,
throne
nah,
now.
it's
Alright,
nothing.
Pykat's trying. I mean, he's putting his best effort here.
This way you sell the Javelin and buy the Deso.
He's going for it.
Imagine if he had that feral impulse
He really
damage,
needs
right?
the Deso.
Yeah, Optic needs to,
Can they
or
cancel
Complexity
two
need to
games?
do something about this.
Yeah.
He's dead.
They have Megas, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, Limp's dead.
Oh, Pycat got bursted.
Alright, Optic has one chance. They need to go now. They need to finish. They need to get the Megas right now, or they need to get
So
the throne.
Pycat bought back for this.
They can't push the lane though.
They have Tinker. I think they can.
All 3 lanes?
They don't need to push the other 2 lanes. They just need to get out a little bit. They're already out enough, and then they just need to go straight down mid. Or they need to make a smoke
I
play
think
right
it's
now.
still hard.
Or they get a smoke and try to get some kills right now.
I think the time the March takes to clear waste, by the time they reach the tier, they kill the tier 2 and DK
Yeah.
will be out.
It doesn't matter if they just wait here, they're gonna lose. They need to do something. They need to go crazy. This is where like all the fucking shit goes crazy. You go for Rakers, you go for whatever. You just fucking go.
Yeah.
Just don't
You talked about how you felt like this was like their weak point when they get put into these positions.
Yeah.
We'll see what kind of decision they make off of this.
I mean, this is like they can't win. You know, it's like 99% chance they lose right now. They just need to go crazy. They can't be like let's sit back and defend Megas.
See what happens after 90 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think that's realistic in this game. They're gonna lose if they wait, because the next Roshan would have finished them off.
Yeah.
I mean, you could also start.
Like, they can't wait for his Dragon Knight to revive. They're doing a smoke play now, but I think it's
too
too late.
late.
I think it's too slow.
If they had just grouped up, gone down, you think?
Yeah, they had to do it.
There's a run down.
The throne's down pretty low too. Throne's pretty low.
They had to smoke, check both runes, hope for some DD invis.
Look for some.
No, ideally, what they do is they force his Dragon Knight to buy back. They kill the Dragon Knight again, somehow, and then that's the only. And then they have to keep killing them, because they can't just win the game. They can't just throne, and then they have to keep. Like the very moment the enemy revives the 5 heroes and they have megas, the game's over.
This Rubik has 2k net worth less than the Dragon Knight. See freak.
That was my game too, right? I think he had more net worth than me. I think. DJ.
Really?
Or same.
Don't remember.
Game 3.
Just Rubik player things.
Yeah.
I was just running. I had lower last hits than him. I had the lowest last hits for any core in that game.
Abyssal Blade, by the
Is it
way,
a Weaver
on the
game?
Brewmaster.
Yeah.
So now
I
there's
think
no
it was-
liking.
I think I like it a lot. He went the attack speed talent too. He's just gonna BKB and hit the Lycan. You can actually control the Lycan.
Lycan
This
pops
is
his
actually good
form.
for Optic right now.
Wow.
PPD immediately goes down. Aeld flies in.
There's so
Everyone's
much
BKB'd
damage.
up.
Pycat's just dead.
Pycat has
Ooh,
no
he actually has
buyback.
his Run. Yeah, he's dead.
It's GG.
This is actually the best play Optic can go for in this situation.
Yeah.
Like find the enemy outside our base. I actually think Ko should have. I mean, it doesn't matter what Ko does, to be honest, but I think Ko should wait for the enemy to show under their lanes before they, because they have megas, right?
Yeah.
They don't need to take these pointless fights.
Ride or die.
But like.
Ride or die.
you know,
We got
whatever.
it. Woo! That's 2. That's 2 now. Oh no, wait. You were
For
on the
you.
other couch. You were on the other couch last time.
Yeah. Fuck Dota.
That was I felt like it was just tough, especially when the Tinker got set back so often. He got his Blink Dagger, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah, I feel like they could have protected the Tinker though.
I think the laning decisions by Complexity though were really smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. The DK bottom and more.
They made plays to win the game. They go for the 0-minute smoke.
Yeah.
Get lanes.
I wonder how Optic feels after they lost to us. Cause like going to our series, I actually felt I was talking to Boba as well, and I actually felt like they had the best drafts of the tournament. I felt like they were looking like the strongest teams.
Optic?
Yeah, I mean not like skill wise, but like just their understanding of the current patch. Like they were on fire, you know. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
And then they lost to us anyway. But like if you look at how they lost to us, it was like game 1 they just stomp us, kind of, and then game 2 is like they just throw a game, but they still had the right meta, you know, sort of.
Is it one of those things just like you lose with it, but you still have the right idea, stick with your game plan?
They have to adjust maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's like maybe this is a bit too much. They're like copying half of what we do, and they're like doing half of what they do, which is like pick Pycat some random ass carry hero. But it's not. No, this isn't. I expect them to actually 2-0 this series, pretty handily.
I agree. I thought they would as well.
Because like before this tournament, they played Cole and they just smashed them. And I expected the same thing going
Cole
into the series.
played really well though.
Yeah, I mean they drafted really well, and then they
second pick Morphling 100% win rate.
His Morph's lost though. Morph's
second pick Morphling has not lost.
I mean, you take AA. I think if you see AA first pick, like, you just have to.
I mean,
you can't even want
VP
to
picked Undying Morph.
You don't want to steal the Morph though, like.
But
it's gross.
Now, series is even now. Complexity, Optic 1-1. You guys gonna stay on the couch? Game 3?
Yeah.
Yes,
Sure.
Okay.
Cool.
I
So we'll get Bulba in here then.
Yeah, we'll get Bulba or
Right?
somebody.
Right for you.
Okay.
Alright.
Sounds fun.
I think if they expected if this happens again, I don't think they're gonna pick Tusk or Root Doctor, because they're gonna see the Morph coming. They're gonna pick some Earth Spirit or something. They're gonna pick something that counters the Morph.
Comes down to a coin toss again, right?
Yep.
So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Complexity versus Optic, game number 3, coming up right after this.
A door can't be solid. There has to be cracks around it. Every now and then, you're going to get a DNA strand of wind that somehow gets in through one of the 4 edges of the door, and it's going to fuck with your internet cable. This is the wind. Look at it. Into the crack of the door. Crack of the door. What is a number? It's like time. Is time just an illusion? We say 24 hours is a day, but an hour is man-made and a day is man-made. No, meaning that everything we think of is actually an illusion of the will of mind. Time isn't real. Time isn't real. Time isn't real. Is time just an illusion? Is time just an illusion? Never max out, because a percentage of something can only go up or down. It can never stay even, meaning 1% of 25 is lower than 1% of 26, meaning percentage-based skills are the only improving factor of the outcoming underlying factor. I think it's pretty obvious. As far as planes, the 747 is one of the biggest aircrafts we have. Well, unless you know about the secret military America has. It's actually the 868. It is 868 miles long. We actually hide it in the Bermuda Triangle, which is why no one goes there. Instead of just disappearing, it's actually the American government, who is going to lock you down and send you to the underwater prison that we call Nalgarathan.
Hello and welcome back to the Summit 8. Live here in California for game number 3. We see Grant right there, the man himself, with real quotes, by the way, from his stream.
Actual quotes.
Those are
from his
all
stream.
things that.
Really?
Yeah, those are all things that
said
he
those.
actually said.
Huh?
Yeah, he's one
They
of a
went through
kind.
his stream. They found all the ridiculous stuff that he said.
How much time does that take? Take what?
Probably not that long.
Probably not. Yeah, not as long as you think. Every single one of his streams usually has
Yeah.
one of those moments where he says something.
Yeah, but doesn't he
absolutely
have to keep
ridiculous.
going through them? You have to go through the whole thing.
Yeah.
They've got hard production people back there, man. Dakota.
My favorite one though
Dakota
is
spent time.
the. Oh,
Can someone scroll the chat up for us?
he said 20 seconds.
Please, please.
Can someone scroll up? Oh. I
You
think
know,
Peter's-
every time you
Peter
play
should
against
take your
Peter,
time.
he just keeps flaming you.
He said, "Let's go."
Oh, the Cole took FP and
Yeah.
Optic took Dire.
That's not what I was looking
Oh,
at.
you were trying to look for the
The flames.
oh, I forgot this
Let's
was
not,
the meme.
You know PBD called us bad?
Yeah.
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 Called you bad?
In all chat, in the game.
Yeah.
And no one noticed.
No one noticed.
I didn't see it.
No, like Ohio was like.
Ohio
salt-
needed a pause because he was lagging. Then Ohio said like PPD started saying something. Ohio just replied salty. PPD replied bad.
Wow.
Jeez.
You kind of want that kind of banter, though.
Do you?
I don't care.
I mean,
The
from a
next
viewing
game-
perspective.
The next game, he just kept playing me, like in the lobby. But I had him muted the whole time. So like, I didn't even know. And then after the game, my team was like, "Oh, do you see what he's typing to envy?" I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like,
Oh my goodness.
I actually never unmute that guy.
Yeah.
Because he's like one of those players you should just keep him muted. Because he doesn't even mean half the things he says.
He's trying to get under your skin.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the kind of person he is.
I did the same thing at TI4. Like
Flame.
Yeah, I would do it in the draft, actual draft, and then because no one would notice because the ops didn't actually see the draft. I mean the
Spectator chat.
You have to click the button,
drafting,
right?
You have to click that chat
Yeah,
button.
but no one ever does that.
Yeah.
So I'm always like flaming some people. Like I will pick Drow and I'll just all chat question mark and I have the entire enemy team muted, right? So I don't hear anything they're saying. But and they're typing something back, and my team start laughing at them. But I don't see any of this, and I just keep like, "What's your plan?" And like, I'll pick Visage next, and I'll be like, "You lost." And then like the Russians, like they start like spamming, like everyone else is kind of ignored them, but like the Russians, I think it's Empire. They started typing in the Russian, and everyone was so weird. They got so mad after a game too.
It's a Rubik band, boys.
There's a Rubik ban. Wyvern, last game was ignored, right? It was left unbanned, unpicked, and this time.
Wow.
banned
That was a
first
godlike story, by the way. Thank you for that.
Complexity
That
is
was
serious. Kyle didn't insta pick something.
He's like, do we just take the AA and go Morphling again after?
Thank you.
No, they switch it up. That was banned, right?
Oh, Interference in the pool. They didn't ban it. Optic banned it last game. Not sure about game one.
They gotta stop with this brown captain. The captain needs to be pink. Like there's this
Why?
Does that
freaking-
bother you?
No, it's like some mid-player conspiracy.
Oh, the ping priority or whatever.
Yeah, something about this fucking priority void dodging.
Hey,
Chrono
that used
Puck
to be
bullshit.
that used to be a thing.
It's still a thing, isn't it?
No,
I think it's still a thing.
It's not.
I always request pink.
Yeah, it's fucking
Some-
stupid.
Why?
Pink?
Fucking mid players are fucking
No,
idiots.
Pink's the
someone
garbage
blinked
color.
out of Chrono yesterday. He's
Yeah.
in the pink slot.
He can be in a brown slot.
You don't know that?
Yes, we do. I tested it for like 3 hours. I mean, I didn't, but like Pine AI were actually going crazy. They're testing it
Are
for
they
like
doing
3
it
hours, and they realize it doesn't do anything.
I think they need to pick something against the Furen that Complexity will probably pick against them.
I remember I was on Puppy's team, right? And Puppy was like, he was watching Gustav S4. He was online, saying he was purple, and then Puppy was like, I can't stand this. Like the captain needs to be on the blue slot or the pink slot. And then now I watch him, and Puppy's like freaking brown or something.
Yeah.
And mid one's fucking pink.
Mid-player
Demoted.
conspiracy.
Wow.
You think we just like having the top color or whatever?
I don't know.
Envy just likes pink.
Because you like the.
It's just some mid-player conspiracy. Something's happening. You're part of this.
I'm part. I
You're
think
just-
it's
you're
a real
just not
thing though.
telling
I think the pink thing, like the Zeus old stuff.
Zeus
me.
out?
Zeus? Oh.
That's what.
Oh, I mean, that's probably true.
Yeah.
It hits
What?
the targets in order.
Yeah.
It hits him in order, yeah.
Exactly.
So
Why does that matter?
You want to get hit first?
No, but it's like. You.
What is this? What is the
there
point?
there was like
There's no
a.
reason.
It's just one of those things, man. You feel better about it.
Alright.
It's like a mental thing too. It's not to be understated.
Hey guys, I'm pink. I feel
Alright,
strong.
Tuskar.
Hey,
Copying
Tusk.
us again. Let's go.
Copying you guys.
Everything is copying.
Yeah.
Everything has been gained from the Fnatic series.
Furen, here we go. Complexity, belief. Do you know how serious they are when they take time to pick heroes?
And Moose standing up.
Yeah.
Look at this Moose
Yeah,
standing over
look.
Kyle. Kyle's made his decision though.
Yeah.
Or has he?
Moose just swaying.
Was there a camera on me when I was drafting?
Yeah. No,
Yes.
it's
I don't
on
think so.
Ohio's PC, I think.
No, I think
Yeah, it
it'll.
was on Ohio's PC. I saw it.
Whoa.
Well, it depends on which PC you are.
I was trying to look for a camera. I couldn't see it.
They just first two picked PL.
I think it's alright. Nah,
That's
joking.
they're taking it from you too. You guys first two picked PL too.
Yeah, but like,
There you go.
he only sees 2 supports.
We picked it into
At least Tiny's bad.
Medusa SD, I think.
Oh, we picked it into a core, right?
Yes, you picked it into a core. I know that.
No, we picked it into bat something against LGD.
Still a core. That's
Still-
not true, I guess.
still-
I mean, it's a half core, right?
He could be a support.
Could be.
Yeah, but like he's good against him support like in the lanes. So, I mean, I guess PL is too. He can blink over the shorts. I mean, he can W.
Is that a good reason to pick PL?
I don't know. We'll find out.
He can topple over shards. Pick PL.
Tusker buys Battlefield and he hits the illusion and the PL dies.
Did you see that you can see which PL is the real one when you
Yeah.
lance? You saw that?
Yeah, you can.
How it has like a little blue glow. That's
Yeah.
such a bizarre.
I actually don't think I'll ever notice that. That sounds
I
fucking
never
hard.
noticed that before.
Nowadays, though, the meta is like.
Usually we base it on players.
Yeah.
Like the players that can micro, the real ones usually one of the two
Yeah.
hitting you. The players that can't micro is the one running away.
Yeah. No, it's funny in scrims. I was like, it's this one for sure. This player will do this. And it's
What about the next level though? When they start realizing everyone's caught on.
No,
you have
they
to
actually
stop
can't do
moving.
it.
Yeah.
My
They
favorite
just
are
can't.
my favorite are just the ones that stop moving.
Are you a stop
The real
mover?
one just stops
Is that
moving.
who's that? Ame, I think. Ame stops moving.
Ame stops moving all the time.
Mugi stops moving.
Moogie stops moving.
I actually haven't played a hero enough to. I never had the opportunity to do it.
Mm.
Like every one of my games, like I don't get the chance to even
I
use
mean,
it.
you don't play. You haven't got to play PL, right?
I mean, pubs, right?
Morph ban, tight ban.
I really do it.
The thing that's nice about this PL is he goes to 2 lanes, so you don't really reveal much. You
Mhm.
can go aggro too if you really want to. Do sub ban, even though they have PL. Morph ban.
Yeah, this is what happened to me, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels good, man.
Your
I'm taking that C every time.
what? No, you were the.
Whoa.
You're at the back.
That's an early.
Yeah.
That's Ohio State. Yeah.
Yeah, he good.
Wow, this draft.
It's an early grab for the
That's not us,
Underlord.
Wow. Let me get out the Dota buff. Looks really familiar. Couple.
You guys are wild. Maybe they're just their own people.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, I think they have good heroes. Though.
It's a good opener
What's
too.
all that
Tusker.
PL actually?
What?
I don't know. Like
It's really bothering you.
We changed the
It's-
tournament meta into PL.
it's bothering me because there's 2 more picks left, and I don't
Yeah.
know how he's gonna get butt fucked.
Here
You know
comes
he is
the-
though.
You know something will come up and you just make.
I
Oh
mean,
God,
I mean
PL
they
screwed.
picked this underlord, so
Uh,
it's probably gonna be some Lash or something, right?
They banned fucking Morph Tide.
Oh, Lesh, dude, Lesh actually, I love playing Lesh versus PL. It's actually the hardest thing to play PL versus.
You think so?
It feels very tough.
Yeah.
It does feel
I think
tough.
the thing about Lash is like he dies a few times in lanes and in the lane and it becomes hard.
Sunil said there's a curve off point too. Once you get like hard on PL, it feels like the matchup just completely reverses.
Do you think so? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're supposed to just buy BKB on PL.
Wow.
I think I think you get that 50 pulse damage talent and the PL actually really suffers. 'Cause
That's
you
a
get
Pugna,
15
by the way.
strength and you get the pulse.
We got a pug now.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, complexity hype draft.
Complexity.
Random ass heroes. Really cool again.
You don't know how you feel? If you're Peter, how do you feel right now about the
He
draft?
feels absolutely nothing.
I mean, if I'm drafting against complexity, you know, like you take it seriously for like the first 2 or 3 heroes.
Yeah. Weren't you
Yeah,
the coach at one point?
Yeah. Once you see this random hero come out, you just look at your own 5 heroes. And
Yeah.
you just ignore
It's
it.
just so hard to decipher this pick because like he's not. Like Piddler's gonna buy a pipe. Now Sanking Pug now.
Why would they pick the Pugna here?
I just don't understand anything.
It's a support Pugna.
There's no need to understand.
It's a
though.
Z-Free or Move Pugna, right?
Is it that? Is it like, oh, this is a great Pugna game? I don't see that.
I think they just don't want the cost to get counter picked.
By what?
Actually, I have no idea.
Nice try.
No,
Adam.
this is a part of the draft where I'm like, guys, stop thinking about the draft. Alright, let's move on.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Is there some super mind game, Kyle?
Yeah.
Whatever. Mind game
This is how you
yourself.
lose complexity actually when you overthink it. I'm telling you, man, they just came out of this while they were surfing. You know, like, you ever seen a complexity house? They're like lying on some bed. Like, what's a thing? Like, it's like
Hammock?
a cloth.
Oh, a hammock. Yeah.
It's a hammock? Yeah. They're just chilling. They're
Cloth.
so chilling.
It's
And they're
like
like,
this
yo,
cloth.
how about plugging up PO, guys? They're like, yeah.
He was
plugging up
walking
PO,
in
man,
the
I'm
house
down
today.
for
He
it."
saw the grass outside. It's like grass is green. Pick Pugna.
That's actually what happened. Alright, there's a gyrocopter. Why?
Oh, here it comes.
Why?
The
Now you're doing it.
complexity Wraith King. Did you pick Wraith King here?
Wraith King? I don't know, man.
Probably not.
You'd have Wraith King, Phantom Lancer core.
Envy doesn't care.
I'm so confused right now. I mean, the Jarl actually, like, you know, it's just a good hero, you know? Just a good ass hero. But Pugna, he's just green. He's just there.
Wow, I hate that pick so much.
I don't like that.
I actually hate it when you guys pick Disruptor too.
Really?
Yeah.
He owned him.
No, he didn't. He got owned.
And then he owned.
Yeah.
He got owned because of our.
I mean, what's he gonna do here? It's like Sand King stun into. Is it the Underlord ulti counter?
I'm so confused, man.
I guess it.
No, it's because of the. Oh, that's what they're doing. Oh my god, it's because of that and because of the fucking snowball into Disruptor ulti. Is that a good enough reason?
This is not a game where I would use Snowball to save people.
No, definitely not.
I just see this Jarl buying a Beekeeper right now. And I see a pillar of a pipe and it's just fucking hard.
We saw that last game too.
I feel like I'm just gonna see lots of Pugnas get AA blasted.
Yep.
I see lots of Meteor Hammers.
The PL's gonna get AS blasted. The PL's gonna get AS blasted too, right? And you can see the real one.
You can see the real one, yeah.
It's gonna bleed blue. Haha.
Oh no, man. Plexi looks stressed right now. They're so confused.
Optic bans
They're probably looking at their own heroes and like, what? Where do we go with this?
Optic's like, I don't know what they're doing.
They have to have some like blast hero. You said it right. They just come in there like, oh, we know what heroes
it's
are
a sniper. I'm calling it.
I'm like half joking.
It's a sniper.
I'm calling it. They banned the storm too.
Oh my god, they picked so fast, dude. It's a fucking Ursa.
Yeah.
First pit lord, let's go.
They have to have some idea here, right?
What do you pick here? Timber.
I mean, they're gonna drop a word and hit Roche. And then they're gonna put Epicenter Disruptor ulti next to the Roche pit.
You're just gonna get Firestormed and AA blasted and called down and shard blocked in. Right?
This is looking really odd. I haven't seen actually an Ursa Pugna on the same Ursa Pugna PL cores.
I mean, I think
Or is
it a car Pugna though? It might not be.
Man, I don't like.
And they don't have a
these
stun on their support, right? They
so
have
complicated.
Pugna Disruptor support. Sounds pretty awkward.
Oh, it's optic play.
But
the only good thing for Complex right now is that it's just as complicated as last. Oh yeah. Let's see. Lesh Wrecker.
Optic takes the Lesh, yeah. They
oh,
do
that's why they
actually
picked
that's the Pugna. Wow.
There was the preemptive, preemptive Pugna.
You guys, you fools! You said why is the grass is green?
But we were saying the Lesh from the beginning, right? That Optic would probably grab it versus that PL.
They knew about the Lash, that's why they picked the Pugna. Wow.
It all comes together, guys, like a great plan.
They actually have no heroes to hit the Nether Ward as well. Gyro's gonna hit it once and then decrypt. He's gonna.
Okay.
So I don't think they're gonna let the Ursa win this Underlord. I think they're gonna go aggro. I mean, they're gonna make it weird. Everything's just gonna be weird again.
Lanes are gonna be set up in a
and
very
like if
awkward
Complexity
manner.
gets the advantage like last game.
Do you think?
But the Sand King owns every lane, right?
It's a Tusker AA Jaro, you know. It's not too bad.
I mean, the Sand King. It's either Sand King or the Ursa will get a free lane.
How is Underlord versus Sand King? Underlord still does okay, right?
I think he free farm. I think they both free farm.
They both free
But
farm,
the thing
right?
is, if the Sand King's on the off lane, he pulls the wave to the neutrals and he farms it together, so he gets more.
All right, so Fnatic boys, what is your consensus? Who won the draft, and who will win the game?
I don't know, man. I don't see PBD losing this Windows.
You don't see PPD losing this one?
I will choose Optic because when I chose Optic, Complexity won. Go Optic.
Okay.
Go Optic.
I will ride with Adam.
I don't really care who wins.
All right, fine. Complexity, I am alone in my faith for you. I think that this Pugna pick is pure genius.
I'm very reluctant on the
I mean,
Pugna.
it was only genius because Optic picked Lash anyway.
Yeah,
right?
but that's because
It could have
Complexity
been
is
bad.
playing 8D chess and they saw it coming.
But don't they just get BKB on Lesh and Gyro?
Could he not have picked a better hero than Gyrocopter? What's up with that Gyro pick?
I don't know. I feel like Optic Gaming on second pick, the fourth pick Pikehead's hero, they always end up with these random cores. Even the earlier Lycan pick was the same as
Do you guys like seeing Pugna Disruptor as your two supports?
I think Pugna's fine. Pugna's really strong.
I think Pugna is very strong. I love Pugna on support, but as a combination, it feels awkward.
If I'm Complexity and I see Zach playing a core hero as a support, I'm very happy.
That's okay. I can dig that. I can dig that.
You think he's like their centerpiece?
I wouldn't say he's the centerpiece. He's more of the, I don't know. He's like the Kuroko, you know.
I don't understand that reference.
There's no way he's the fucking
What?
Kuroko, dude.
Dude, he's the hidden carry.
No, he's not hidden at all.
He's hidden, dude.
Kyle's like the hidden carry. Actually, that's not. He's
Wow.
not. Actually, no, he's not.
I'm
He's
sure
something
that's
else.
gonna get recorded and Carl's gonna play it every time he walks past.
So they
you.
are gonna do an aggro tri lane and just put Underlord versus sinking. I think that's their best lane setup.
Oh, he
for
has the
Optic.
sentry. That's really good for him.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this Jaro pick's annoying me. It's like the last game as well as like and everything. Just like they used the last pick as hero, you know. They give Pycat a good game.
Are they gonna?
Now
is
it's
he-
so hard.
Is he gonna get the courier?
Oh.
He's
Z
gonna
Freak's waiting
hit
for
it
it.
twice and decrap himself and TP out.
Hype. Will he actually get it though? As CC, he's being patient.
Oh, here comes the ganking.
Wait, what?
They're
Isn't
changing
that
He's changing lanes.
Okay, yeah.
Got him.
One hit.
Got him, boys.
Got him.
2 hits.
Not the way I want to go down in the
Lane 1.
Lane 1.
Now he just sits mid with
He doesn't need that. You know, he doesn't need that solve.
Really?
He doesn't need to rush it. He has full HP. There's no need
But
for him
that's
to use
because
that
the
courier.
Pugna hasn't slapped him yet.
Huh?
Yeah, now you need the solve.
Yeah, but
bro.
then but you can send yourself to solve now, after you see the Pugna.
But the courier's dead.
Yeah, but that's
He
what I
means,
mean.
like,
You should
Oh.
know, use this fucking courier.
Sorry, sir.
He's against a melee hero. He's not against a queen. He doesn't need the fucking courier.
Adam's like, what is NV talking
Yeah.
about?
This happens often.
I'm still okay with this. I mean, I like Optic's lane setup.
Oh, he has no magic stick on PL. When Quelling Blade Ring of Protection.
I think he was going bottom initially because the Ursa had shared tangos.
Ah, I see.
Because they had Windlace Ursa. Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted this Ursa.
They should have picked like some stun and just put some Ursa stun mid. Ran at the Lush. They,
Super
Dude,
dude, they know, dude. Like, give Zac the kill, guys.
Would you let Pi take the last hits?
Me?
Yeah.
Depends what hero I am.
It's a very
Oh.
sensitive question.
It's actually pretty hard to stun over shards at level 1. Can be a little bit difficult.
That's a no.
Me? Depends. That's a serious answer. It depends.
Depends.
I will click on him. If he has like 600 gold, I'll like take the kill.
What?
There's Arcane Boots.
Makes
If he has 50 gold and he has boots already, I'll like give me the kill. And I'll buy a word if we need to.
Moose got 0 last hit.
The hero we all need.
Thank you.
That's a lie.
I mean, he ran it from top to bottom and he's all one in like 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Do you guys ever use those pings?
No.
The new control
I
pings?
Yeah,
should,
sometimes.
but I don't.
I think they're pretty tough to use.
Every 10 games, someone does it, and then everyone goes like, "How do you do that?" And then they forget it for the next 9 games.
So all 2 of the lanes going pretty nicely for Optic. CC.
I think the Sand King should just be standing mid.
Whoa, did you see the PL skill build, by the way?
See, have more third skill. Yeah, it gives
Wow.
agility, right? So you get more damage, I think.
Someone else did
Yeah,
this. I don't
I bet
remember.
did it too. RTZ does it.
How long does it linger?
0-1-2?
The agility?
Yeah, how long does it
it's,
linger?
It's base, I think.
No, it's only during your charge.
Ah, I see. I'm not sure.
But I don't know how long it lingers.
It's not the last time. though.
Oh, he went ball.
They're gonna die for this though.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh my god, level 2 follow. What a boss.
Wow.
Wow, that's sick. It's a cool skill build.
Just stop renaming
Somehow-
spells.
Somehow he has 160 mana right now. He has 50 mana. He only uses W's, but he has like, he has like 50 mana left. I actually don't know
They're
like
going at
half
top.
the spells names.
They got the glimpse off.
Zai's dead too.
Cole
Sand King has 2 CS.
getting the kills.
They found out the strat. Run at mid player.
I mean, it's working right now.
Yeah.
We talked about how the Lesh, ideally you want a good start on him because his hero snowballs.
Yeah.
You don't want him to have these kinds of deaths where he just dies.
I think the hero farms super fast once he gets 6, but the thing is he needs items. And he has no armor build out, right? Unless he goes Veil. I think maybe when Veil against us too.
Has Mu accepted his fate?
Nope, he's alive.
Here's a missile.
Nice.
Yeah,
he's
he's
dead.
Neutral.
Denied a neutral.
It's nighttime, fuck.
Oh my god, they're so.
Oh.
That
Ma-
wake up.
imagine he eats the tango and they're sleeping.
They are sleeping.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why it says nighttime.
Yeah.
Get out.
The tango regen almost made him not
Yeah,
get
that's
denied. Okay. PL with even last hits to a Lesh. Cole's probably happy about that mid lane.
I think Lash doesn't win the lane against the
Yeah,
PL on me1.
He's supposed to lose.
The PL has like, look at his damage, it's 95. And Lash has 64.
His regen is one of the best too.
Yeah.
Once you get a wand, you have like 5-3.
The Lash actually has to constantly stun to last hit. Kyle's.
Nice shards. No follow up though. It is just a pit lord that he's moving for. It's not like the kill combination that they had in the past.
The Sand King is so sad.
Yeah.
Got him.
Got him. Why doesn't he just pull his...
I can't skill build.
Oh, mid. Boom.
Look, dude, you
Another
guys
kill.
down
Killing
with the
spree.
pull.
So every, like,
Oh, no.
All about the grass.
Oh.
He
He's gonna
lives.
kill Saxa too.
I mean, Complexity just wants to kill CC and FC every game, and
Yeah.
CC's hero lets them do that every game as well.
I mean, at least Optic has their supports mid this game. And Sand King's not really getting anything from it.
Size.
No,
Suffering.
he's alright.
Oh, that pit, though.
That's okay. Burns through a lot of the regen from Chessie. And
What level is the Sand King?
he's like 3.
Oh my
Similar.
god. Get me out.
I think you would have preferred to die on the Sand King once in exchange for some levels though.
Yeah.
But they just
would
been,
he get any though?
yeah, like Pycat's just running at him instead of CSing half the time.
It's the face boots right? It's
What kind of
21
skill build,
denies.
dude.
Wow.
Yeah, TZ skill build, right?
I mean,
Really?
you're playing against PL. You don't Ursa. Do you want Rocket Barrage?
You didn't know that?
You just help you farm, right?
That Artur does the max rocket? He doesn't get barrage or whatever.
That's
Or
like,
he goes missile.
what?
Although the Chinese carries still get barrage.
They all go barrage.
Never
Yeah.
doubt the
I go
Chinese
4-on-4.
carries.
What a god.
He has no
I like,
shards.
I like
dude.
4-1-4 too. It's like
He
you know
has
he's
no
gonna
mana
kill us.
for shards.
He's gonna stun up.
Black Cannon.
Got him.
Oh, the
that's
call
a
down
miss.
was late. Might have been a hard kill anyway.
I mean, it's a level 4 kill. As long as it doesn't farm anything, it doesn't matter how much. Ace Sprint feels good, man.
Is that the build? 3-1.
Wanna run at them? Run at them. Go. Revenge. Fucking kill them both. Stun that bitch. Get him.
Revenge.
Radiant's top
Revenge.
tower is under attack.
I need some clarity.
Kill the carry.
That was a killing spree though on the Leshrac. Helps out his net worth quite a
I
bit.
think he should have killed the PO.
Yeah.
I think that was too cowardly. Like, he's been feeding every game, so it's like, it's hard to get into the mindset of
Mood.
destruction. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the PO should have died. He should have ignored the fucking...
The mindset of destruction.
You need that mindset sometimes.
This Pugna is super happy. Look at him. Saying Soul Ring Tranquils.
What do you go this game though?
I don't know. I don't play that hero.
It's usually just, isn't the
Aether Lens?
items usually pretty standard, just Aetherlands, right?
4 stuff.
Yes.
Four
so,
stuff,
yeah.
yeah. One of the defensive abilities. One of the defensive
I
items.
think you actually go Spirit Vessel against Slash.
In mid though,
Stick.
3-man gank.
No sticks.
We did.
Here comes the call down.
Oh,
Nice
actually,
glimpse away
that
though.
Got the missile on
was
it
it
too.
nice? I feel like the gyro going mid was so good for Sand King. And
Where's
the
that?
gyro's gonna be stuck mid doing nothing. You know?
Second middle 1 HP.
Oh, oops. It's good for the real carry.
The Pugna. The Z Freak.
It's fine though. He's the same network as I.
How's, I mean, Chessie's been just free farming
Yes,
up here.
Aquila.
Yeah, he's been great.
Interesting.
I'll be honest with you, I did not expect the series to be this close.
Yeah.
I did not either.
You did
I
say
told
that
you
you thought
yesterday,
that
dude.
Optic.
I told Envy yesterday, Complexity with a day to prepare is a totally different team.
Yeah.
They're actually
Complexity
so
coach right
good
here.
at like planning stuff out, you know. I mean, sometimes it doesn't work, but
I mean, that's why they
Helps.
like do better at major slash.
I think they have
TIs
like a
than usual,
100% win rate in BO1s.
Yeah. Well, I know that their BO3 record, they almost always win game 1,
Yeah,
but they
and
almost
they
always
lose
lose
like 2
game
games.
2. Yeah.
Kyle, do it.
He already used
He
it.
already
used
Ah. Yeah.
Why do you think that is? I think their game 2 record, I was looking it up, they're one of the worst.
I think they have this thing where they, if they lose one game, they don't realize why they lose it.
Yeah.
Instead, they just like change threat.
Yep.
Then they pick some other lineup.
Beach Wednesday beach lineup.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Did you say Wednesday beach lineup?
That's his, that's his new thing, I guess.
Every was telling us the story of how Complexity before games they'll go to the beach. They'll just decide on 5 heroes to play before their match.
Shards actually blocked the call down for a bit, but they get the vision. Quick stop.
Buy a wand, dude.
Goodbye, Zach.
Buy a wand. 500 gold.
Good night, Zach.
Lame. Could be in some trouble.
That was close.
He has no W. He's gonna
he's
fucking
dead.
Oh, Ancients.
He's gonna
Wow.
get paused then.
That's the question mark
He's
from
gotta
PPD.
He's got to pick his teammates back up.
Our
Huh?
floor is vibrating. Good now. Earthquake.
Oh, that
I didn't feel anything.
That Lesh is back.
Yeah, he is.
Look at Pycat's
Should Peel die this game to anything? How? He just needs to not use his W. I think he was on the destruction mode too much.
What did he go with his skill build? He maxed the Spirit Lance now, but so he's 4-1-2. So
It just he wasted his W,
Yeah,
right?
he can't use it.
So he
It's
died.
the only way he dies.
Cool.
I don't think they should be trying to get these
Sanking's
kills.
back, by the way.
They should be happy with their laning stage and be waiting for this disruptor to get 6 and then they make space for a Sanking.
I see that the 2 lightning on the Lesh this time around. I talked with Midone about it. Midone was saying he only likes getting the 2 points in lightning on Lesh if you can't contest the range creep in the mid lane. So this one looks. He got it after, like way after too, right?
He was like 3-1-1, yeah.
Because I saw Midone go 2-1-2 to secure range creep last hits, but
I think that's really good. If you have the mana though.
If you
That's
have the
kind of
mana.
the issue, right? I think the thing about using the stun to farm is like in this game if he uses the stun, the Peel just goes on him.
Exactly,
It's really
yeah.
hard, so he needs to use the lightning.
This Pugna's owning, guys. I
Yeah.
apologize.
It's all about the grass.
Fucking owning. He killed mid like 3 times. He gets every tower.
It's the grass.
Oh!
Wow.
Barely gets him at the last
He has
second.
Portal Aquila.
Zai is fucked. It's actually fucked.
You apologize? You doubted the Pugna?
The Sanking is happy as hell right now. He just got 2 towers.
Yes, look at his stash.
He went
he's got look at his
phase
items.
He's
too.
loaded.
He's got his
He's
urn.
gonna buy Spirit Vessel, he's gonna Vessel this Lash and the Lash is gonna
Got a
die.
glimpse. Needs to glimpse somebody.
The catch on
Oh,
catch
no
on Optic
glimpse.
is pretty much only if the snowball.
Oh,
stays.
yeah,
Oh,
she
that
got
was a
him.
very far snowball.
Yeah.
Give him the kill. Give the mid player the kill.
Got it.
Soxa wanted it. You see that?
If they grab 2 top 2 towers, though, quite nice.
They shouldn't get this one.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Not
really
yet, not
low
yet.
though. It's good enough. Oh, he used W.
Everyone just TPing
Oh,
out.
the snowball. Do you see that?
Yeah, that's like their only.
Went up the
real-
half pipe.
Their only real means of catch is Soxa.
Yeah. Now
They're
they
really
rotate
poor
bottom
on
now.
the supports on Optic.
Yeah.
I mean, they're dueling and they failed, right?
Pycat's
Because they can't kill
doing
anything.
very well.
Yeah,
I
Pycat's quite farmed.
I don't think the Gyro should have went for Mom though. I think he needed to help his supports get a game.
You need drums?
Yeah, probably.
It's hard, like, it's
I
hard
like
for...
I like Halberd actually.
It's hard for him to gank things in this
That's
game.
true.
Like, I wouldn't know what to do in this game. Like,
Z-Freak?
all 3 cores are hard to kill.
He just camped the
juking
trifecta
and
the whole
I
game.
would just farm.
Juking him.
Oh, he's going drums
Wait,
on Z.
Kyle's there too. Wait, what the heck?
He's running around.
The bros.
The bros.
They're together.
10 seconds for his ulti.
They have vision behind the towers, so.
Wow.
Oh.
What? Rocket's coming in though.
Oh.
But there's no
Quite
way
dead.
he.
Did
No
you
way
use
that
W?
snowball. No, it was
He
off
was on
cooldown.
Yeah, he had it still.
The snowball should have missed.
The brothers
I
are
mean, if
moving
he
in.
gonna get
dodges
sharded
the
anyway.
yeah.
He just can't be there. That's usually too deep. Like, there's no point being there for a carry player. Slash mid player. Just be farming neutrals on the left side.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Do you agree with the Moose skill build? Or not skill build, item build? Where he goes always just the earn drum?
I like it.
No, in my opinion, Limp's just dying too much today. You know, it's having an off day.
That was not the question, so.
Sorry? What do you...
Oh no, I was just curious. You don't both have to answer.
Wait.
I was talking about my Moose item build. He always goes the drum earn on sinking instead of blink.
That's any Dota thing, right? For offlaners. Like, Zai does the same thing.
Yeah.
He bought drums on Puck.
He's
I don't
missing.
know if
He's
good.
missing the face boots though. It is a proof.
He is. Phase drum spirit vessel. That's my that's the pub build right there.
Yeah.
Every hero.
You know who usually starts these trends?
Father.
Ix God.
Ix God.
Ix God.
Was
Fada-
that one? Was
Fada
that
at
one
Dream
Mike?
League.
I don't think that one is Fada at Dream League. Yeah.
The phase drums?
No, the face. He
Yeah.
he just went
Just
face.
boots.
Yeah, but Ix like takes it to
Look,
the
dude,
next
he has
level.
face too. Zai.
I expect takes it. Explain.
Huh?
Explain yourself.
I heard like Universe asked him for advice.
Yeah?
I'm not even fucking kidding. He plays the most Dota. He only
That's
plays
true.
fucking offlane.
So he's gonna
He's
test
a pretty
a
smart
lot.
guy, you know. Like even Boba got him to coach DC. That didn't work out though, but you know.
That team wasn't maybe salvageable.
Oh.
Yeah.
The triple farm with the ice vortex on the low ground.
They are also low.
This Jarl is so far.
He's gonna be absolutely massive after
Actually, he's already fucking massive.
Yeah.
He's gonna be even more massive than Envy.
No, this is the man you want to carry you. Okay.
But there's an Ursa.
It's the angry players like, give me that inches there, boys.
You're gonna get 2.
Pycat's not gonna feed. He actually refuses to feed at the Ancient stack. He won't die. His team's feeding right now, but he refuses.
He left all those Ancients, right? They're very low. Don't know if
he
Cole saw it.
refuses to feed.
He never dies.
Look at him go up.
He never dies.
This is the ultra safe play.
Saksa gonna sell him out. Looks like it.
They're defending this.
Oh, Saksa, don't kill him. Run to the right. No, don't kill him.
Saksa selling him out.
I don't think they want to dive this when the others are respawning.
Don't kill your
Someone's
character.
tipping on the shrine. Oh, he got it.
Shit.
Deny. He's baiting so hard. Oh, last year. I am out.
He can kill somebody.
Do you want to?
Nope.
Oh, the brothers are gonna die.
Freak now too.
He's fine.
Oh, that was an amazing AI splash actually. He actually shot at the very edge of him, so he couldn't TCL.
I think that was just super nice by Pycat. Like him running up, not falling into the trap with his teammates there. Him surviving is so important. He clears the Ancients up now too.
What a god.
Honestly, that was super good.
I'm so surprised. He hasn't done it well, ever. Really, as a player.
Yeah.
He's been playing for so long. He's like the puppy misery aura, era.
He always has good performances though. His Ursa's so poor. I think he went for too many small items. And he had to give the Sand King the lane. He had no place to go.
They get the glimpse, but not far enough. Z-Freak's still ahead of Underlord. So Z-Freak's having a good time.
Z-Freak's always a hit.
I wonder what.
That's
true.
This build feels so bad. Dagger BKB.
Yeah, I never do this. I always go Desolator.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm farming. I'm going mom. He's actually really poor, honestly.
Yeah.
For the start he had. He had a really good start. He got like 3 kills on Zai, or 2 kills on Zai.
Should be top net worth. At least below the gyro. Probably have Aegis.
He should have like 9,000 net worth.
Aegis and some killing item. Where do you go now? Blink Nullifier.
What's his score right now? Like why does he?
It's 302.
His last
he has
only
85.
85.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty low.
He left the lane to give it up for a Sand King.
I feel like playing
Like he used neutrals.
I feel like playing PL and Ursa, these 2 cores versus Lesh in this game can be really difficult because like you said, he needs Nullifier because at one point Lesh is just gonna buy Ghost Scepter.
But I think the Lash having these items is like so vulnerable.
I really like the Yule's like Ghost Scepter. Just movement speed. You take the movement speed talent too.
I think it's good now because Diffusal doesn't purge it anymore.
Yeah.
You can't buy anything.
You can't get rid of either of them.
Yeah.
You're just like this monster until they get nullified.
If I was playing Ursa right now and I was 4th net worth, like I would feel like I'm gonna lose. Like it's not a good feeling to play these sword heroes and be just no net worth. Like he should have had a mom. He should have been farming way more. Should have bought like 20 clarities. Spam his spells.
He has a mom.
Farm. No, he doesn't. He just doesn't play. He went first item playing. The classic debate. Just running around, being a clown.
I mean, he didn't do anything with it, right?
No, it's like buying a Dagon. You're gonna get 1 kill, maybe 2 kills, and then you're gonna still be feeling like shit.
But look at this Pugna though.
Your score's gonna be a bit better, but
This Pugna just keeps farming.
He
knows
went drum or staff. Okay.
Needs to step up. Kyle knows he's protecting his carry too.
Oh, he actually finds him with
Is
the
this a kill?
shards. He's got backup coming. Gyro's on his way.
rocket. Oh, you have use mom. You can't rocket.
No,
he's gonna TP out.
Oh, he's gonna
it's out.
live.
It was not the punch.
The mom feels bad, man.
Pycat. First mistake of the series.
Mom purchase.
Mom usage.
he need a pop drum, or he wouldn't have caught up in
He
time
had
to
no
use it anyway.
drums, dude.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like he need a different item to kill him. Then.
They've got a bit of a peak right now with the gyrocopter level 15.
Yeah.
Those plus
I think
3
he really
flags.
wants his BKB before he does anything.
Yeah, plus 3 flags plus BKB.
I'm actually surprised we haven't seen Rush by any team. I think both teams do it super fast.
I mean, last game they were like under pressure, right? There was like a Dragon Knight Morphling late game.
That's
Now
true.
it's like now it's an Ursa.
Did Tusk get medallion? Okay,
Versus
it hasn't
ranking.
gotten it yet.
I don't think they need that. They have Firestorm, they have
yeah.
Edict, they have Rocket Barrage.
Yeah.
It falls so quick.
Does make it really fast.
I wonder if like Complexity thought about that, because it's like last game they just went for late game. You know, they have 3 cores, Panda, Morph, Granite. They're all really good late game. And
They had
then-
good lanes too.
No, they win. The OG like OG. I'll take UG struggles late game, but this game they're like
They
picking
are
some.
OG.
They're picking some super early game push lineup with Ursa, Pugnas, and stuff. And yeah.
So you know Yule's next after, and with the Arcane Rune now unleashed too. Dream.
Optics probably gonna smoke. Yeah, there you go. They want rush
I
for
think
the
this is
Bloodstone.
this is big timings here too. Almost level 15 Lash for the strength talent. Pocket almost BKB on top of.
It was the
level
first Roche, right?
Yeah.
And Ursa hasn't gotten one
Yeah.
yet. Feels
Feels
so
so
bad
bad.
actually. They had
Yeah.
2 tower advances and
Yeah.
they couldn't get Roche with an early game lead.
It's rough.
Something's actually really wrong when it happens.
They're gonna scout right now, but
Oh,
it's
the-
way too late.
I don't think the Gyro should be the one with the Aegis. I think it was Lash's Aegis to go off control.
Agreed.
Bloodstone.
Save those Bloodstone.
He's feeling it
charges.
though. Like if I was feeling it,
Yeah.
I would take the Aegis, dude. No, I bet I'll be like, here you go. I'm like, yep, let's go.
Full split push, Sand King build, 4-on-4.
Oh,
He gets clipped.
almost sidestep.
Goodbye move.
Good night, room.
Oh, this
Look
call
at that
down.
Leshrac, dude. Look at those fucking sparkles. There's a fucking
It's a level 2 ward.
the nether ward.
IDC.
Gold lead's still in favor of complexity, but
Yeah,
I think it's
Ursa.
hard.
The 9,000 Ursa net worth is like, it's gone.
you feel like if this net worth was a little bit better, this would be
I
good.
don't think it's a net worth. Like he had this advantage and he didn't do anything with it.
I mean, he needs to have like he should have had higher net worth, but the enemy should have lower net worth.
Did you disagree with the Aquila?
I think it was fine. Like his build and all is fine. He just didn't use it. Like if you want to play the way he's playing, I think he should have bought a mom or something.
Yeah, just didn't take
Yeah,
advantage
he
of
buys
it.
this blink and he doesn't do anything with it. His
It's
team's
hard
farming.
to do something with it. Like,
Yeah, I mean that is a bad item choice, right?
yeah, it is. You should just farm.
Just follow the underroad wherever he goes. Oh, where's the glimpse?
Pocket wants to stay.
Yeah.
Game is getting harder and harder. Feels
Ursa does
simple.
complete his BKB now, though.
This is where, if you're complexity, you say, guys, PL 25 or lose.
No, I don't think people think about that stuff.
Probably not. Skipped. Oh, got it.
Blink, BKB, Ursa. I think this is where they go. We go now. We lose. I think that's how it works actually.
You think it's that pressured right now?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Ursa network will stay exactly the same for the rest of the game. They need to do something right now.
His items are.
IDC Aegis.
They don't scale.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah,
run
the
into.
thing
They're
is
going top
the-
on AA, but
Yeah.
that's
Let's
Optics
say,
happy with that.
yeah. Oh, they wanna fight this. Oh,
They're gonna take
CCNC is
they're gonna
dead,
take
right?
every fight.
I think it's a good fight for them. It's no
Oh,
Aegis.
CCNC's really
Gy
far
Gyro's
out.
showing mid actually.
Yeah.
He gets glimpsed back too. PL launches another lance.
Needs
Blink
to
stun
have-
is almost
he
up
needs to
again.
have the-
Oh, he's not getting the suicide off.
He's gotta get the suicide.
Oh,
Okay.
didn't lance him.
That's alright.
They're chasing for more though.
If he had Aegis,
This
his
Gyro's
team-
gonna die. Oh, he has BKB actually.
Yeah.
Suck.
Soxa goes down now too.
Sasuke.
BKB is popped on Pycat. So is Ursa ult though. And it's not that bad for complexity, would you
That's
say?
pretty good by Cole. I think, like Adam was saying though, I think if they had like that Aegis on Lashrak there, the rest of the team could have got there.
he has to understand that because he doesn't have this Aegis, he cannot be doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
The Gyro's pushing mid and he's showing and Lash is in front of tier 2 against a Sand King Disruptor.
Yeah, just a little bit too greedy showing that many cores.
It was really close though.
Yeah.
The thing is, Complexity didn't get enough out of it. They got one support kill and one suicide.
Yeah.
You know, it's not enough. They need to keep going. Don't stop the
I
nighttime.
mean, I think
siege.
considering the way the game's going, like, that's something they should have got in the first place, right?
They haven't used any of their ultimates yet. They should keep fighting. But they used the disruptor ultimate.
Oh. There's the hook.
distance.
Long range
Goodbye.
artillery.
Ooh, he might. No, there's a
He's
rocket
good.
chasing him.
He's fine.
We need a
Uh,
homie.
He's okay. He's okay. He's okay.
Right now, Complexity strategy should be to dodge this gyrocopter and fighting the rest. They have to keep fighting everyone except Jarl. Every time they see Jarl, they need to run.
He right now is like the unkillable
Why
beast.
is he going Spirit Vessel on Tusk?
But they still need to fight, make moves. They can't just like cap an area and farm.
Yeah.
They have to keep pressuring.
At least
Maybe
Moo is shoving out top wave constantly, trying to
Maybe
force people back.
Spirit Vessel in case he thinks the Pugna is going to life drain one of the teammates to heal him. I don't
Maybe.
know. Maybe just he likes the
Yeah,
item.
that's good.
He likes the item. Good item.
That was the only one I could think of. So.
Can you think of a lot of other items for Tusk this game that would pay off, like Glimmer, Force?
I think Veil's really good. I'm sure no one in the world would buy it though.
You don't like Solar Crest
I would
versus
buy
PL
Veil.
because the PL illusion
You
just
don't. You don't give illusion. You don't give evasion to your team. Anyway. Crimson Guard's nice.
Oh,
I
we
think.
didn't get a blink.
Pipe's nice.
Good ulti.
Because Zai went for Hood into Atos, right? They don't really have like team items.
Oh,
CCNC might get caught again.
Same
Oh,
spot.
he's
got no
into his
BKB.
backpack. Oh, it feels so bad.
No suicide this time. This is going to be a pretty big kill.
Oh, that's
He
so
pops
sad.
Gyros here now, though.
Dude, they used one to his backpack.
Yeah,
Hey, what the
and
heck
he
is
had
that?
It's because he had like some component in his backpack instead of going to the item slot. went to his
Netherward is
backpack.
down. Do you stay if you're Optic here?
Oh, don't fight!
No,
don't
they're
fight
dead.
that.
They're gonna get
Jarl.
glimpsed.
It's fine. He went so far.
Jarl's ulti.
They have no lockdown.
Jarl's ulti.
The Tusk needs to. I'm not sure actually.
Cole's making decent moves, but I feel like CCNC is playing a
Yeah,
little
Moose
bit
got stunned in a
over-aggressive.
second. It looks like.
I think they need to stop this. They need to go spread out. They need to go farm. Push out top lane again.
Cole take the gold lead again, though. You think Optic just getting a little bit too sloppy with their course?
I mean, they showed mid again and then Lush died again. The same way. They just need to communicate what they're doing.
I don't think this Gyro carries late game against their lineup.
No.
I think if complexity keeps up in their roof, they actually win.
If the Lush doesn't get too fat.
Yeah.
Like, I think Lush is actually really good late game if he gets really fat. Like, if he gets Shivas
Like
and all these
Octarine
things, but he's like
Shivas.
dying a lot right now. It's not like the old Bustone, like you lose gold when you die.
Yeah. Gyro still doing a very good job, though. Top of the net worth.
He's going Spirit Vessel on Sand King.
He's like dominantly ahead, actually. He's a full item almost. Over everyone. Pycat still hasn't died yet. 6-0-1, I think.
I actually wonder if Zifrig will go Dagon. I think it's pretty good this game. Oh, he is.
CP's playing good.
Damn. Zifrig
He's
God,
split
dude.
pushing really hard. They're keeping up the split push really well.
Yeah.
Complexity is playing really good in general. They're making sure it takes multiple cores to get them on our lanes. They actually had to use the mid player and the carry player to get the Sanking out. But I think the Sanking should be going back out right now. I don't think the Sanking should be
running
like fucking around mid. Like, he needs to go back, do his job, push out the lanes. You know, so they can get picks.
Alright, going for a smoke.
If they get a pick, it's fine though, because
And they're gonna
They
get
connect
the
to their pug
Underlord.
now?
No,
Yeah,
the
that's
Underlord's dead, I think, if he shows. Yeah, he's dead.
He's
No one's
kinda
here.
tanky.
Optics super
He's
spread
really
out actually.
tanky.
Is he as Hood 8 toss plate mill?
Alright, just kill them at wave. What?
Pass range.
Got the ward out. Doesn't matter really. Get the farm. Pugna's farming. Some neutrals.
Splash has 6 bloodstone charges.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
And CC's gonna play a little bit differently, right? He can't just keep being the person shoving out
I think
bottom.
the thing about this game is like I would like to see a dagger on the Tuskar because the Sand King's the only stun.
This Pugna's doing so much right now. There's a problem we had when we played against Optic when we had Underlord. We couldn't kill anybody. We couldn't push our lanes. We're just stuck against Storm Drow.
Just waiting to get caught.
We're just getting auto lanes pushed in.
Look at Z Freak. He's literally just been posted up bottom for the last like
There's
4 or 5 minutes.
There's
Push
a problem
waves.
with the Optic cores. Like they don't have
They
this.
don't kill.
They don't have this like Weaver Morph hero, you know.
Yeah.
Or this super tanky like Medusa hero. Like and Complexity has this Pugna. I mean they have this Sanking PL. And this Pugna's a support, so if you kill him, it doesn't feel like bad. He's just pushing out lanes.
Oh yes, Butterfly on Gyro.
I mean, that's the benefit of giving Zach these kinds of heroes, so that he can keep shoving in the waves.
Yeah, I think that was a big reason he lost game 1 too. Is playing some position 5 versus
Yeah.
and you don't want it.
It's like one of those do or die situations.
Yeah.
If you go to commit to kill, if you look at Optics heroes, they need at least 2 people at all times just to shove out.
Yeah, I think cause the way Moo plays on this team is he farms a lot, right? But he buys a lot of stuff for a team.
Yeah.
But Zach farms a lot. He buys a lot of things for himself. Like he just wants to kill your carry.
I mean, it doesn't feel like so we said that there's only the Sand King stun, But it feels even worse on Optic's side.
Yeah.
Because they really only have the Tusk.
Now I mean like is in fights if the Tusk has a dagger he negates the Sand King stun and
Yeah.
the Lash gets to use Yules, gets to use BKB if he gets stunned, he doesn't die.
At the end of the day, the Optics they're still farming well, and if they get next Roshan, they can go crazy again.
They can just ignore this side push.
There's not much they can do about it, to be
Yeah.
honest.
It's literally just Z-Freak versus Zai down here for 5 minutes now.
They don't have any killer cores. All their cores are just farmers.
I think it's really hard though, like the Gyro's gonna hit the tier 3. It's gonna get Decrep blasted, Dagon, Sand King stun. And it's gonna be like
Oh, did you get it?
almost
Oh.
dead. He got it.
They had the same issue last game. They didn't have a stun. Maybe that's why Tinker bought Hex. They had like Witch Doctor cast and a Tusk or Snowball.
Yeah, I agree with that Blink Tusk.
It's going eggs on your side. Stead died.
So he has like Blink Spirit Pistol?
I think he should get Nullifier right now.
Ursa?
Yeah. It gives a lot of damage too. It stops
That's
the
fine.
Yules on the dash.
He is just gonna go Solar Crest, it looks like on
Oh.
Tusk.
Oh, Invisor, that's what they need to kill this
Got
guy.
him.
No,
He's alive.
Kappa. He's completely...
Kappa. He got Atos to try to get a little bit more catch, but 4 staffs are...
Yeah, it's a good item.
Yeah. And now,
Oh,
maybe an
someone.
opportunity? Paylord ult, though, is coming in.
Baited.
And they're committing heavily
Snowball?
for this.
He's getting silenced.
Oh, no bash. Feels so. Oh, the shards.
Ooh, tried to
That
save
was
it.
So now a disengage.
Tried to save the.
Yeah, he tried to save that Lash.
Roshan's up.
I feel like he saved the Ursa though.
Yeah, I think so too.
Butterfly fully completed on Pycat.
He's got level 22, he's speedy.
He's really tanky now.
Speed demon.
It's hard though. I feel like they need commit spells to kill these PL illusions and eventually they run out of mana. The Tusker has no arcades. PB didn't buy arcades. Zai didn't buy arcades. Look at the mana pool. Everyone's so low.
Yeah. They're gonna use their shrine
Does
again.
PL have BK?
I don't know.
Pretty good BK.
Just
No,
going man
looks
to
like he's going heart.
That's a normal item though.
Somebody's got to shove out this top lane though, right? You can't allow Optic to just run into Roche.
Yeah.
Luckily, they don't kill Roshan that fast. It's not that
Optic?
slow though, because they have
I think
Lush
it's
Rod.
super far. I think
It's
they're gonna
pretty
get it
fast.
right now.
Oh, actually, they have Fiddler Lush Rod.
Yeah, and they got the medallion.
Lush Rod's not
up.
using
It's
any
not
spells
even
though.
using spells. Oh, they got the scan though. Here comes the fight.
Arcane
Arcane
Rune
Rune.
outside.
Oh.
The dream.
Oh, Chinese Roche, here it comes.
Chinese Roche.
This is a Chinese Roche
I mean,
for
they
sure.
have they have Disruptor and fucking Sand King.
I mean, Moose.
Moose
first
gotta be
one in.
careful.
Oh, that's Roche. Run, run, run.
That's huge.
He's stunned up right now, but does get the
Look,
blink.
look at this gyro.
They're committing heavy for this.
Angry.
BKB was popped already.
Oh, it's wounded.
I mean, there's no BKB
They
now on
can't- they can't
Gyrocopter.
fight. It's so hard to fight into the complexity. You have to outplay.
You guys choose gonna die anyway.
Yo, they lost Soxa too on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost two.
Dude,
Everyone's getting
Ursa's
chased out.
owning, dude.
This is not good
It
for
is.
Optic at all.
You
Even
doubted
though they
him,
got it.
Envy, but
I mean, he could do the same thing on more farm, but he's still owning though.
they're chasing out right now. Chessie wants to continue to go. They're gonna catch the Pit Lord. He's getting pretty low now.
Kyle. Where's
Oh, they're
Kyle?
actually gonna commit.
Oh, he got it.
He brought him.
Got the glimpse.
Wow.
Kyle
Oh,
does
no.
die for it though.
The only time Kyle makes a play in his Dota career and he dies.
Oh, come on, man. He still hasn't died yet on Pycat. He needs to go Rapier now, I think. I don't even know though.
It's hard. Like these heroes that counter PL, right? They don't actually counter because you have to use flag to kill his doppelganger.
No, he's not good against PO. He's really bad against
Yeah.
PO. That's why I was so surprised they picked Gyrocopter.
You got this like look of like exasperation right now, Envy.
Wait, what's that mean?
It's like you're frustrated.
I mean, it's just frustrating to watch a carry player play really well, but he just has the wrong hero every game.
You feel bad for him?
Yeah, I mean he played Lucky and then he's playing Draw.
It's empathy.
But like it's partially his fault though, because you're supposed to call your own hero. It doesn't matter if you're the captain. If you're playing position 5, you're not gonna be able to call a course hero.
Yeah.
And you know, I captain as carry, you know. I can't call my support heroes that easily. It's harder.
Moose should be dead here this time.
I don't think so.
Oh, no, he's not. Wow.
He needs a Hurricane Pike to force off the rocket.
Yes,
Sucks
now
us
he's queued
not.
up the blink finally.
Yeah, but he's going Crest first. I think.
Yeah.
Do you guys agree with this Rapier on Jarl if he buys it? He's not gonna buy it, but I feel like it's one of those games where if you die once, you're about to lose.
Yeah, he's not die. The big thing is he's not dying anyways. Like he's getting ignored because he doesn't deal enough damage right now.
I think Pycat should buy Rapier every game
Yeah.
because he doesn't die anyway.
I don't think the Scotty changes too much.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so either.
The Scotty is about the.
The Scotty and
It's
PL.
a psychological effect, right? Because
Yeah.
you flag, and you see
It's
Scotty's
so
coming out,
cool. It's actually so nice.
but you actually don't get affected by the flag hits.
Yeah. It feels so good.
I think he needs damage now. The Crimson is
Yeah.
so big.
So good versus Flack.
No, in my opinion, what they should do is get a rapier, time it with the next rush, try to get surprise engagement, get some kills.
Can you wait for next rush? Though?
Get the shard. I mean, they can't win to next rush anyway.
I think if he goes rapier, Lash needs to go hex.
And then they need to get the refresher shard on, so he gets 2 BQBs and a refresher
Yeah,
double
that's
flash.
true.
And then buy blink or something.
Nope.
He's in for this guy.
Double orbs.
I mean, he still has time though. He has like 6-7 more minutes to farm. He can still get it. If he has like 900 GPM, 800 GPM, he'll get the rapier. By next rush.
Yep.
Decrypt Dagon.
You freak knows, dude.
I mean, they can burst him instantly.
He's gonna get the next rush. He's gonna take the refresher shot. He's gonna kill someone. Can picture it already.
He's actually about to have Dagon 5. He has passed Mu in net worth. He's catching up to Ursa.
I actually think the Pidor needs to upgrade to a pipe just so his gyro bro doesn't die to it. Doesn't have to be KB.
You know, I think Zai is feeling most awful in this
Yeah.
game. I don't think he gets to play. He hasn't done anything
What
in
do
this
you
game.
do?
I don't know.
He had his plate mill. He had these exact items like maybe 15 minutes
He
ago.
just got dirt picked the Underlord against when he DC first 2 PL.
Yeah.
They don't counter the PL. And then they don't counter him to like the last pick, which
And
is
they
the
might
flush.
they might think they countered the PL.
I think Cole's movement this game has been really nice.
Yeah, no, I think Optic made a lot of mistakes and Cole capitalized really nicely.
Yeah.
Cole's playing really good, honestly.
Yeah.
Like they're 4 and 3 positions. They're just so annoying.
Oop.
Just pushing on lanes.
Jesse, God.
Can't use yourself. Is gonna die.
Yeah.
Go. Where's Kyle? Kyle's coming.
He's coming. But he hasn't moved yet, right? So he might just
Oh,
go back
cancelled.
to his spot. Yeah.
They actually want to take this fight now.
Oh, decrypt yourself.
He's gonna kill
Oh
him.
my god. Oh, and he shoots the snowballs.
that was
so beautiful.
You know, I would be a little bit sad if I used that BKB there.
Yeah.
And he did, so. Because he had Aegis. I don't think he needed to use a BKB.
I mean, he just didn't want to get decryptified so he can hit people, right?
I think you just have the BKB after. I think you have to
Wait for
you
the
have
spell.
to be you just have to be a little clutch with your items because you really need any inch of help you
You're
need
saying Pyket's not clutch?
to win. Nah, I'm just saying you can be more clutch.
Look at that Scotty, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's actually one of the coolest.
Like, because once his BKB hits 5 seconds, it gets hard.
Yeah.
And he needs to be really, really like.
Yeah, I think it's really hard.
Because he needs to carry, and it's not fucking easy.
Yeah.
So
Limp's getting pretty massive.
this PL is fucking.
This PL has been
so
hitting
strong.
creeps for like the past 30 minutes. He's having the dream life.
Sometimes, like whenever I watch games, especially as a coach, the games that I know that are uneasy are the ones where we get core kills, and it doesn't feel as if it moved the game at all.
Yeah.
Whereas if we lose, like in the past, it was like we lost Matu once, and we felt like the game was just over. It feels really crappy, and it feels like Optics in that position right now,
Look at
where they
Pyket.
get the kill on Chessie. It doesn't feel that amazing, but if it feels like if you lose Pyket this game, it
Pyket
just
dies
ends.
once,
Yeah.
Well, did you see Pyket's item envy that he just queued up?
Draper, let's go.
Yeah.
I think it's really good.
He has to get it before the instant Roshan though, or he has to somehow win the Rosh fight with the Rapier, which is like very hard. But still doable.
I think he should have went X Mjolnir against PL.
The reason why you feel that way, Blitz, is because Complexity is the one pushing out the lanes right now.
Yeah.
And so if you lose a fight under your side,
Yeah,
you're gonna
just
lose some buildings.
get lanes.
Or lose some buybacks.
But I think Cole's now getting forced.
Yep.
Optic shoving in mid pretty hard.
Th-
Is there
this-
anybody at this bottom area?
This is what happens when the Ursa dies. You no longer feel scared to push out
to
lids.
counter push.
Oh, Ursa.
What's
Chessie's
happening?
actually been caught.
He has BKB still.
Nice force.
Oh, period.
Stole balls.
Wow.
Merry Christmas.
Jingle.
Merry
bells,
Christmas.
Jingle bells.
See, the thing is though, that now you can actually see the flak. It's pretty hard to see normal flak.
Yeah.
Oh. Would he have died from that? I think he would.
It would have been close actually. I think maybe.
It's all 2 AIs plus, right?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Probably. What? Not? It's 40 minutes.
No, I mean, he probably won't die.
Those are some deadly snowballs.
Those are.
I like how it's near Christmas and everyone starts playing Tusker.
He got buffed, right? He got that strength gain buff.
Yeah. I mean, his talents are really nice.
Yeah.
You should be able to buy a hat, like a
The
Dota
Christmas
cosmetic.
hat?
Yeah. you should be able to buy a hat and put it
Wow,
in your hero.
sucks.
Oh, Saksa?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
He did not see that coming.
Oh, he's dead.
That's a smoke. So.
That's a spirit vessel down.
And the gyro is pushing out top.
I mean,
Wait,
this
not
game's
too bad.
all about rush right now, right?
Optic has okay positioning of their lanes.
It's how long to a Reaper?
Oh, that's tier 3 actually.
Oh, they're just going in.
Good going. It's Piazza Heart. I don't think that Rex matters
They
that
should
much.
turn. They should turn once the flex gone. He actually does nothing to the PL. He has no mana too.
Get those PL illusions.
Yeah. Still a very close game.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
bad. It's really close. Small decisions will take this one. Next Roche.
Sometimes even if you're close, you just go for the Reaper. You don't. Like, sometimes even when you're ahead, you do it.
Yeah.
Because
You don't want it to
you
be
just
close,
feel
right? Wow. See,
You
buying
switch to
that.
Radiance.
Nope.
don't
Yeah, I
fucking
think
back down, dude.
against PL on Gyro you go X Mjolnir.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. You do so
On
much
who?
damage.
On Gyro?
Gyro, yeah.
Does it? I don't think it works, right?
I'm not sure. I'll
No.
test it later.
No, I don't think. What does Axe do? I don't. Does
X
it
has the side gunner.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
does.
So you do
Okay.
so much more damage.
It's not. The side gunner
think
doesn't hit
it's
fast enough
pretty
to proc
significant,
the
I think.
lightning. The lightning is like.
I mean, when you have X Mjolnir, it's like Barfly BKB too, right?
Yeah, the thing is, it's 10,000. Yeah, exactly. It's so much
I
fucking.
mean, it
damage.
helps you farm too.
Kind of.
Are you a fan of that? The
No.
Axe Mjolnir?
I like it.
Oh, Axeman, no. I think the new flag talent makes Axe worse
That's true.
than last patch. I don't. I think you
Is
have
that-
to. I think you have to play on your flex.
Is that 2 Bloodstone charges?
Yeah, I
Have
think
9
so.
flex.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He just died recently. And the problem is, like, he pops BKB. When they both pop BKB, he can't use anybody. He's just sitting
I
there.
think the thing is, this hero you wanna be able to run in, but he can't run in.
Yeah. Once he gets the Shivas, it'll
Do
be...
they have 2 Shivas?
Yeah, they have
Pillar
2.
has Shivas too.
It's just every game he's getting last pick this hero, and it's like.
Yeah, it's
they're not.
overwhelming.
They're not putting enough emphasis on him too. He's like dying. Like no one's helping really. It's not enough. It's always at the wrong time. The Tinker game, I don't think they should. Like he should be like.
Yeah,
getting a
should
lot
be
more
calling it too, right?
help.
They're gonna AA ult the Roche pit.
What's Ursa have?
Minute 30 till
This
Roche.
kill has 4,000
He's
HP.
going
dude.
Axe. He has offering, dude. Why? Wow.
Who? Ursa?
Ursa.
He's had it for a while.
Yeah, but he bought it after Basher BKB Blink. No?
Yeah.
Maybe.
He bought it way after, yeah.
Maybe he felt like he was not getting enough mana.
He has
regen.
Axe too. What's the Axe for this game? Just go in and out, I guess. But you have BKB Axe.
He wants a
Oh.
cooldown.
But you have BKB, right?
Hmm.
Just get.
I like Abyssal more.
Just buy Nullify.
Or that.
Just buy Nullify.
I like Abyssal Nullifier, like combo.
Yeah. I mean, it just wins every pub game. You reach a point where you have to buy some Bloodthorn Abyssal Nullifier.
How much HP does PL have? He has like 40 armor, right? Like 35 armor.
Yeah,
4K.
32, 4K.
Only 4K
32,
HP.
4,000. How much? Agility treads.
I mean, BKB. I think you should get Hellburn on Sand King. Or Hex. Hex is really game winning actually.
If he can blink Hex the gyro.
Yeah. The thing is it's cause it's so hard to snowball cause there's a disruptor, right? You just drop the ulti in the middle. So you can't really blink snowball and they have no force stuffs. Everyone's so poor on optic.
What's the Rapier timing right now?
Rapier timing.
For 800.
Very soon.
He needs to be before Roche. He's gonna get it before Roche. I mean, he's gonna get similar time. So the Sky purchase is fine. He's gonna get it in time. You don't really want to buy Rapier too early, and you have to
Yeah.
have it for like some.
And you
minutes
play
sitting in
scared
inventory.
for the next 10 minutes
Yeah.
and you lose Rosh because you're scared. Oh.
He's got a DD.
I think,
Surprise Rapier, boys.
someone should be bought right now.
Sold his TP for it.
No, I think Optic should just go for a surprise fight right now with the Rapier.
Yeah, I think so.
Fucking let's go.
I mean complexity, someone should be bought.
They're gonna
Yeah,
smoke.
they have to
They're just
smoke
gonna
out.
smoke go fight, yeah.
Yeah. Complexity maybe should have someone bottom.
Actually,
It's
they
hard
snuck
though.
in.
Oh.
That was not envisioned.
No, PLs.
Oh, there we go. Never mind. No, they see it.
Oh, if they see the Rapier, it's really
Oh,
big actually.
They should see it.
Moose gonna
Roche is
steal.
dying way too fast.
Moose stealing it.
Limp's in already.
Jar? Got it.
Who's got it? Pycat's grabbed it.
Pycat got all three.
He used flag though, and he's hitting illusions.
He has a short, but he can't use it yet.
Oh, Chelsea's dead.
Jesse's
dead.
dead. He got all 3 on Pycat.
Mm.
He has a short. It's going ham, dude.
The thing is, I don't see him hitting high ground. He's gonna walk up to the tier 3, he's gonna get decrypted fight, stun, Dagon.
They've got to just commit then.
I think they just gotta jump.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
with
have
what
just full
though?
commit. Do they have Tusk Blink yet? Did he pick it up?
I mean, if he just hits the tower with flag,
Not
they're
yet.
actually gonna die.
That's
Like,
true.
If he just BKBs and hits the tower with flag, they actually need to
yeah,
fuck up.
That's true.
I think they just really
And then
force
Lesh
it.
will just kill the tower with his W. And like, they'll just kill tower in general. It'll die so fast. If he gets hit by Rapier.
Alright.
He's not BKB right now.
Oh, it's happening.
The
There.
decrypt stun Dagon.
He needs to wait for that BKB.
Yeah.
I don't want to
I
force
mean, he has
his way to
refresher
Vegas.
shot, BKB now.
Yeah.
You guys flag off.
Kyle might die.
Kyle might die.
Kyle.
They wanna kill
Oh
the
my god,
gyro,
his
I
second
think.
his first BKB is not coming out.
Oh, 4 seconds, dude. Is he
Trying to
gonna
get pretty
refresher
low.
for it? He has refresher BKB flag now, dude.
That was so uncool, man.
Oh yeah, that's
I think they
not
should
what
have
they
just
wanted.
waited.
No, I don't think so. I think they should wait for the first BKB.
Yeah, they should have waited for the BKB.
Like the Ursa's still dead. They don't need to engage so early.
They could have also passed him the cheese if they really wanted.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they gave it a Lesh.
There are a lot of options there.
It's looking like ROG all over again.
But that was their game-winning play. I don't think they don't want to be like this. They don't want to go back to their base now.
Yeah,
they want to
be in front,
stand
get
there.
tier 3.
They want to have the double, the second, the like contingency life for the gyro. That
Like,
Aegis is
yeah.
really important.
If they had BKB there, that Kyle actually would have died. He would have just ran in, so I can hit the tower. Kyle would have died
Yeah.
to the flag, and then he would be like, "What the fuck is happening?" You know.
I think they should make more use of the sigil and the vortex for vision too.
Yeah.
Like you really don't want to have Aegis and no Aegis or Rapier. Like that was a feels good like
Push.
Rapier
yeah.
timing. You know, you timed the Rapier with the Aegis. You got the Aegis. No, you don't.
I like. Oh, they really just tried to go for him there. Uh-oh.
That was a good play though. They don't really need FP to fight anyway.
Yeah.
All they need is the poke now.
His eye actually got a Radiance in
Yeah,
the
I think
last
it's
couple
really
minutes.
good
I think
against
that's
Steph, yeah.
super nice. Well, how's Ursa's BKB should be down pretty low too now, right? Because he's used it a lot.
I think they should get a glimmer for the gyro.
I think they should get 10 million for steps.
Yeah, just
sounds
defensive,
right too.
defensive items.
You force half him in, he kills everyone.
Four step that miss. Those 3 missiles.
Do they even have a single first step right now?
Nope.
They're not planning out the Rapier.
He has glimmer
well,
on PvP.
Peter has it. Yeah, Peter has at least glimmer. That's good.
I think the Tuskar dagger is gonna be quite significant.
He's got it very soon.
Because the way Complexity has to win fights now is they have to jump in on this gyro.
Does the Underlord have a bullshit level 25 talent? What is it?
I think it's HP regen or
That's 20.
percentage damage.
It's the pit.
Oh, it's a
usually.
pit.
Pit.
That's really good, honestly. That's really good.
I mean,
for the Ursa.
Good for who though? Ursa has Axe BKB.
Yeah, but he's gonna like the Ags. He has a BKB. If his BKB's
I
on
see
cooldown, the
what
Ags,
you
he's gonna keep getting rooted.
Yeah, get you. Another fight, please.
Like if he puts on the gyro, like he just puts on the gyro.
What was the second Underlord talent?
They,
Sorry.
they actually can't
My
kill.
bad.
The
I
kill's
just-
gonna get rooted over and over again.
Gotcha.
Firestorm building damage?
Yeah.
The hell? I've never actually seen
It's
that.
like a percentage though.
Is that even good?
Wait, what? Which one?
That sounds
Meteor
actually,
Hammer
that
good?
sounds okay.
Funny? What
It's
talent?
Meteor. It's
Meteor
pretty much
Hammer.
Meteor
Yeah.
Hammer as a talent.
Firestorm building damage.
Oh, the
25
left
it's
talent?
only 25%.
I mean, I really hope he doesn't get that.
I really think the pit's so much better, but
Right now, it's just about protecting our gyro.
Yeah.
Anything, buy 4 staffs, buy Soul Crest, buy
There we
Glimmers,
go.
buy everything.
all
Protect
right,
him.
double flak, double BKB.
Yep. He doesn't need boots. He's really fast. He's a agility hero.
He's got Butterfly 2 for Flutter.
Yeah. And
He's-
that yeah,
he
50
should be
movement
max
speed.
movement speed when he pops it.
Yep.
You pop it.
Right, he can pop it twice. You still get
If you
evasion.
pop it and refresh, you get evasion back.
They don't. It doesn't remove evasion
you get
anymore.
evasion no matter what.
They ping, they saw
They got rid
PPD.
of that.
Sorry,
yeah.
sirs.
I don't think they should fight outside their base
Support
like
player.
this.
Support player, yeah.
No butterfly for me.
BKB forced.
BKB is gone.
Did he use flag? He did.
He used one.
It's a very low
Actually, it
cooldown.
doesn't really matter at this point. Right?
He just has to wait for it.
Sell your BKB Ursa.
I like their decision to go bot because bottom wave's pushing in. He's gonna at least cut one
Lash
of the
is
waves.
spot.
Yeah, that's a nice.
Lash is
wave
gonna
back.
get 25. He's gonna do some. So the lightning storm slow is
think of this
so
game as-
obnoxious.
The lightning storm. If you go Aghanims, it's actually crazy on Lesh with that lightning storm.
I think at one point the second's gonna fall off and his Underlord's gonna be too much. At one point.
I think he'll probably go the Edict though, this game.
Really?
Yeah, I
I
feel
don't
like
think
he
Edict
will.
does so much though.
I feel like he will.
What was
But
the
I
other talent?
love-
Lightning talent?
Yeah.
It adds
Plus
the
2 seconds
2
slow.
seconds slow, yeah.
So you have a 4-second cooldown lightning with a 4-second slow. That slows for
Oh,
quite
it's
a bit.
plus
as well.
3 seconds slow. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Running up right
Kyle.
now.